Combo Breaker, 2K 2020, 2K25. Well, man, I said 2025. Hey, yeah, 2025. So I hope you all doing incredibly well out there, and most importantly, I hope you guys are staying safe. So you already know how we do it here, man. We're gonna be here with the reaction on this great tournament right there. This is the uh, demigod tournament. This I think this is the third demigod tournament, and yeah, today just gonna be the pool set, man. The pool set, and tomorrow we have round two, top 24, and then you all know what it is till the end. We'll see who's gonna take this, man. Well, let me put up the volume. Okay, hope you guys can hear
Back up there,
the
walked
gameplay
into
now.
it.
Well,
Dialogue.
the screen is broken, guys. He's gonna pay
Was
for that.
kinda
just
late
his
on that
picture.
one.
You know, not gonna do that. But nonetheless, Dyloch
That
is gonna
boy
take it
Dyloch.
3-1 over Conan Bricks.
I can't believe it. Never be able to live it down. Throwing things at the screen now.
Some people just don't never learn, you know.
Bills are racking up.
It happens, bro.
Tento.
I mean, goodness. Cone seemed like they were
I don't remember
in
the name of
control,
the other
but
guy.
throughout that set, you had to watch the expression of Dyloch. If you can't get Dyloch self-coaching, you're not in his head enough.
He's in his own head.
Yeah.
He has at least 5 versions of himself inside his head, if we're being honest here. So
I mean, at least like in the neutral, like Conan was doing a tremendous job with Conan, right? Like the extended reach off of sword normals was really able to kind of stop that forward approach here. A lot of
Still
great calls
sure.
in terms of offensive pressure against
Damn
Dyloch.
it.
Like, not a
It's
bad play.
so
It's like the best
hot,
Conan play I've
man.
seen for a while.
very good stuff. And that was very interesting with Movado at that too. So
Yeah.
only time will tell how he was gonna go. He could have a strong losers run. We're gonna find that out. But we're gonna find that out later because our next match is going
What's
to
up,
be
Nightball?
Burrito
How you
Orgies
doing,
versus
man? How you
Yadriel
doing?
Punk, coming from Florida versus Ohio, actually. This is Florida versus Ohio.
That is, yes.
Just process it. This
I
is a
keep
Florida
forgetting
man
that
versus
Burrito
Ohio
is
man.
in Ohio.
Oh dear God! Someone told me
Uh-huh.
that in Ohio that there was a raccoon. in
No,
a
I
car.
do not. I don't.
Oh,
I
yeah.
do not use
Um,
Xbox, man.
I don't know
use
if I can
the
say that.
Paraphernalia.
PlayStation. I have
Yeah.
a PlayStation
It
5.
was a pipe, so it was
So
crazy.
And then
yeah,
after
I
it
do
was
not use
confiscated,
Weed Eater.
the raccoon had the
Yeah.
audacity to draw another one.
So I don't know what goes on in Ohio. I damn well don't want to know what's going on in Florida, but nonetheless, we're gonna have the two men from those respective regions go at it against each other right now.
You know what happens in Ohio? Toledo FGC Locals. Brought
Oh,
to
to
you
do
by
that
OhioFGC.com. It's by Tommy Toledo
Oui.
of OhioFGC.com. If you want to learn how to make
Why?
your own website
Why you
for your
asking?
local, check out OhioFGC.com for the
Why you
instructions on how to
asking
do
about? Why you asking, man?
It's got that one guy with the tattoo too, don't it?
that. It does?
I'm just curious. Why you
He got
asking?
that one tattoo.
What's the one tattoo?
The one tattoo of an individual.
Of Ohio?
He he was from Ohio.
I don't know about all that. No
Yeah.
comment.
Oh, who's that? Is that okay? Burrito,
Yadriel.
Jorge, Yadriel Punk.
By the way,
Got my
that
boy
10th
Yadriel,
anniversary
man.
jacket is sick. It actually has every
We got a boy
city that
Javier
Combo
versus
Breaker was held in
Burrito. That's
on
gonna
the
be a
back.
good
You
set
have
right
each
there.
year on the
Not
jacket
even
as
gonna
well.
lie.
It is a fine varsity jacket, and
And he already got a look at him.
I kind of want it.
We need
That's
Kitana.
probably
We
so
need
that's
Kitana
not
Prime
bad.
back.
No problem.
Already.
Because I don't have room for jackets.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
man. That's a good
I
point
can't
right there,
I
man.
live in the Midwest as well, but I
Kitana
can't
Khan
justify
doesn't
getting
play
another
a
jacket, but that is a fine jacket. If I get another
I'll
jacket,
Kitana
I'll
Prime
drive
and-
to you, drop it off, bro. Don't worry.
No,
Okay.
I haven't been to Michigan in a minute anyway.
I know. Never.
it's a very nice jacket. Also, the cardigan that they have, you seen that? Yo, the merch this year, if y'all haven't taken the opportunity
Alright.
to take a look at it, please
So we
check
got
out the Combo Breaker
M.
merch. It is quite a
Javier
and
El
pretty well
Pont
done for the
versus
10-year
Burrito Voci.
anniversary of Combo
So
Breaker.
who's gonna take this, man? Who's gonna take this? By the way, man, how you guys doing today? How you guys doing today?
Motaro versus Kenchi, which would be really interesting.
But,
'cause I know Yadriel also has
Kies,
a,
Kies,
reptile on the
Kies
side,
Swiss.
but
I don't know,
Kenchi
man.
for
Kies
now.
Swiss.
We'll see how it
How you
goes.
guys doing
Motaro,
today,
if
man?
you
How
guys
you
do
all
not know,
doing?
had
We
a
have 6
change.
people
He
watching.
does not do minus 50 health anymore, which means Geras now has more health to work with when it comes
That's
to
6 people watching. How you guys doing today, man? I hope you all doing incredibly well out there.
Lord have mercy.
We'll see. You
We'll
know,
see. We're going to see indeed.
I mean, like
again
this-
and again and again with rewind.
You just got to hit Geras harder.
No, because he's going to rewind it all. Damn
I think now they're gonna
Hit him
start now.
again.
Yeah. And then you're like, oh, why is the time running out? Oh, because he keeps getting held
Where
up.
is the
But
stream?
what's really great warrior
Oh, the
gave
stream
me
is
a
on
bit of
Twitch, my
advice.
boy.
He said,
On
to
Twitch.
win, you just gotta
On
punch
Twitch.
really, really, really hard.
You're right.
All right.
Shouts to Goku.
Hey, and I don't want you to leave mine, man. I'm not gonna
Kenshi's
tell
a
you
character
who's
we do
streaming
not
it.
see too
Oh, you
often,
can
yet
find
he
it, bro.
wanted to
Watch
scream.
mine, bro.
You know,
Oh, you gonna
talking
stream it?
about
If you're
Yadriel
gonna
at
restream it,
Texas Showdown
let
Rock
me know.
Kenshi,
If
Yadriel
you
feels
asking me
like,
just to
yes,
restream
there
it,
are
I'm
some
gonna
adjustments
tell
you
you
gotta make with
who
the
it is.
changes to Kenshi, but
It's
still a pretty potent
Juicy
character.
Game Night. Check it out
Movado
on
is
Twitch.
interesting.
Oh, God. You doing this right now?
What? Huh? Huh?
I cannot describe the face I just made, but just know it was absolutely disgusting what he just did to this man. Kenshi, I wouldn't even get up after that one. But you and your uncle, you gotta get this back in blood now. Now. Resummon
charged
and doesn't give a
up.
damn.
Well,
Not at all.
who's okay? Burrito's playing
Almost three,
Gears,
doesn't want to deal with the Sento
Okay.
setup, which makes it all the more
and
frustrating. 'cause
yeah,
they're
the
trying to
other punk.
recharge, and where's Sento?
Hi,
In the
the ball.
background doing nothing.
Good. How are you, the ball? Okay, I was
Walking
school
back.
today.
Nice back four.
Okay, and you don't want to
Getting
go.
that chip goes to
Yeah,
the
the
full combo because of Movado, but you dropped the combo.
Okay, the ball. Yeah, the other
unfortunately.
punk.
Looking for a shimmy.
It's
And guess what?
really
That's
low
all
in
right
life
there.
right
That's one
now.
of the big
It was
things
really
about
low.
the overhead when he's Sentoless.
I hope
He
I'm
doesn't
not
have too
being
much
too
usage
loud, guys.
except
If
he's
I'm
with
too
Movado
loud,
because
if
he's
I'm
using
loud,
the
let
airborne
me know.
state to get a full combo. So
If
you
I'm
gotta
too
look out
loud, if I'm being
Simple
too loud.
extension. Timing can be a little tricky here, but maybe a little bit of pressure to not get the follow up with the down three.
What?
The clocks is locked and loaded. The elbow from the top, bro.
Burrito's playing
Doing
very
some
well,
wrestling
man.
moves.
A
He's
little bit unsure of how we handle the neutral jump.
Oh dear.
Clone setup.
he's keeping
Walked
Yadriel in
up.
check right there.
My goodness.
Nice.
Gonna hold the
I
damage
think
to
game
who's
one is
break.
gonna go to
This
Burrito.
hurts, man.
That was
Nice
400,
unblock, but guess what?
400
It
damage.
was a clone. You weren't hitting the real thing. You're not gonna
Use it
connect to
if
the
you
real
want
thing.
it, Yadriel.
I lied.
All right, corner position here.
Ah, yeah,
Extra
Yadriel
meter
want to do
spend,
something.
plus
I don't
frames.
understand. How come
Cyclops
these
immediate time stop
people
here.
are still playing Kenshi, man?
Burrito with the
Kenshi is
first game up.
trash, man.
Burrito.
Kenshi's
Voorhees,
doo-doo in
the
this
younger
game
brother
now,
of
man. I
Forever
don't know,
King.
man.
You guys do not know
I
this.
wish.
What's that thing
I'm
besides the
glad.
brand of Burrito
I
Voorhees
never.
'cause he wanted
I
his
never.
own namesake.
I mean,
Rocking
it's
the
not that I
classic
didn't
pack
like
on
them,
this Yadriel. Oh,
but I never
like
used
I
them
said,
as a
maybe
main.
it's a match between these two. The winner of this, I
Because
believe,
Kenshi right
has
now
to
is in
fight.
his worst state,
Is that
man.
Dyloch?
And I don't understand why
Take a
people
gander.
still playing him.
I'll pull up that bracket. I've had it loaded up.
Exclamation point bracket in the chat if you guys want to find out where we're at, by the way. Remember, guys, we're going to be doing all the pools today, and everything else will be complete by tomorrow, starting at
All right,
believe,
game
4
one.
p.m.
Burrito was
on
able to take game
Bandinoz
one.
channel.
Let's see if he's gonna keep the same momentum
No,
and
actually, it'll either be
take game two
Dark
and even
Green
close this
40,
out without any further problem.
King Gambler in the background up against D guy. So there's a few steps of the way to find out who will face off the winner of this set. That's actually in pool.
All right, that was the overhead disconnect.
7.
Mm.
If you're following along at home.
Okay.
He almost took off his toes with that one. Didn't believe in the back two right there. Could have been some big damage, but decides not to go for anything. Oh, he knew you wanted to do something that was not the block button. So guess what? Hold this corner
All right,
pressure.
nice throw
Lift him up
from
and knock him down.
Burrito.
That's a noble steed right there, right?
I'm just saying, if I got picked up like that, I'm screaming way louder.
I mean, if it was, let me stop.
Could you imagine being lifted up by a centaur like that? Punish this. No, drop it.
Nothing. He's trying to chase him down, but he's so fast. You try to get away, but he has snap. Crackle and pop right now. Beautiful side switch off this too. Loading up another clock. And guess what? One more for good measures. Fully loaded meterlessly, by the way.
Nice.
I am the hourglass. Overhead's
Yes,
gonna
hey.
come through real soon.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, this is
Run
Bro.
up. Got that throw. Trying to back away here. Nice. Interrupt on the approach. Good throw.
Well, once again, Yadriel on live support right here.
Finally got herself here. Jump over. Kept it simple. Still pressuring.
Everything is looking very critical for him
Blocks.
in
Wait a
terms
second.
of
Defense.
life right there.
Defense.
Ow!
Oh wait.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. That's chip.
Yeah. With
Yeah.
10 seconds left.
Cheap damage
Still
right there.
taking the dub is Burrito.
All right,
for that round.
Burrito's
And
going
honestly, I
with
like the
round
fact that
one
we
of
stood
game two.
stand block for most of that sequence there. Not getting massive openings.
So
off
let
of
me know
lows
what
coming
do
from,
you guys think about
Yadriel.
Kenshi, man?
Oh.
What do you guys think
That
about
was
Kenshi
cheeky.
right now?
I've never seen something like that. Yo, and he
Me
spit the bar too,
personally,
so-
I
rewind,
believe
rewind,
he's
it
in
works. This
and
is
his
great.
worst state right now, man.
Another resummon.
So Yadriel must
Overhead
really,
again.
really like the character to still be
Good
playing
back,
him,
bro.
man.
Right,
Because
does at
me,
least get the side swap.
I wouldn't be playing Kenshi right now.
What a jump and no anti-air. Walked
Okay.
up, does get a
Okay,
solid poke
nice,
to be able to finish
nice
the round. He
damage right
does.
there. That was 27% in damage. So, 8 round apiece,
A
game
blind
2.
man in the sword. Does some crazy things. Nice block on the snap.
Oh, jeez.
One thing
Yeah,
I've
nice.
noticed is
Oh,
that
could have been worse.
Could have been a
now
big whip punish. And there it is.
most
That's what
of
he's
the
looking for.
Gear's player are
When we
being
want
like
to
a
when
hard
you
pill
fight,
to
that's on me.
swallow. With the buff that he got,
Full string
with
right
the
there.
50
There's an overhead.
50 life.
Oh, now blocking beautiful tech.
So, backscape from
A
Burrito.
little duck, but
Now he's
busts
going with the
dome
counter.
here. Big counter hit follow
How much this is going to be? Okay. 26.
Load
That
up
was
all the clocks,
26%
loaded.
and
Runs out of
damage.
-6 on that. And guess what? You try to press something that wasn't
You
the
want
block
to be able to
button.
marketer?
It's been interesting to see how
What?
efficient Burrito has been at
Hold
trying to reset all these time stops, but looks like Yadriel finally
Oh.
finds a groove here in this pressure with Sento.
Okay. Okay, rewind from
Rewind. Rebar still inside of
Burrito.
Yadriel, so if Burrito actually finds a hit, it could be detrimental to his health. With a breaker, command grab.
Nice command grab
You can't whip anything. 'cause
by
he's off here.
Burrito.
Overhead for a
Okay,
combo.
Javier still has a life lead. I
Beautiful
think
stuff
with
by
that he's
Yadriel
gonna
right
close
now.
it out. Nice.
Very
One
early
game-
meaty as
one
well,
game
just to
apiece
make
right
sure we
now.
close up the last little pip of health.
The score is now 1-1. Beautiful stuff right now. Holy smokes.
Someone out there. Dang!
Yeah, I heard that for sure. Whoever got
What's
hit
going
got
on?
hit hard.
That's that's that clip where he throws the controller in the TV. That's literally what we heard. Dang!
Man, launch that control. I'm like, bro, chill out, man. It's never that serious. Burrito with the MK.
Are they having some technical
Burrito
issues or
has had
something?
that hat forever.
That's
at this
how
point.
he's known.
Ah.
man.
Yeah, like that is Burrito's hat.
I'm positive there's people just think it's just a brain under there. Positive, for sure. The hat is just a
Well,
staple.
okay.
There's only one hat.
This is gonna
Burrito
be
has it.
game 3 right here. Who's gonna
Oh my
take
gosh.
it to take the lead?
Could have been a whip punishment.
Nice
You just
counter
stepped into your demise.
from Burrito.
Oh, did it too early.
Ooh.
Nice block
Gosh.
from Burrito.
Full string right there too. There was a straight step back 2-2 string actually.
All
where it
right,
actually ground
Yadier
bounces
is
now.
trying.
right.
Yadier is trying to find an
There's
opening
some
right
commercials
here.
made with Kinsey players, but you
Will
don't
he
see
be
too
able
many
to find it?
Kinsey,
Yeah.
Flawless block by Burrito.
Stagger. Wow. close
The
range
overhead connect.
Still connects though.
Nice setting up for the hourglass.
so waiting for a snap opportunity.
Okay.
Risk here. Yadriel trying to close that gap. We're gaining so much ground. Now this is where the big threat begins. Doesn't want to get too close unless we know we got the open.
Oh.
Nice.
Can we get a punish?
Punish again.
I
Missed
wonder
a
if
couple
my thing is
opportunities
lagging.
here from Yadriel to get punishes.
Desde Lovini, desde Lovini,
Another clock. Scores another knockdown.
294 dollars pour y a ba nou 40 dollars. Là nous potentiel
Yo,
40 dollars back.
overhead, but
Setup.
no way to set up
250 dollars
correctly.
by ça avant lui. Reversal punish.
Bless up.
294 là nous
We're
potil
down
back y
and
a
out
ba
on meter.
nou
This is time to go in because he doesn't have Motaros to keep himself safe.
Même bien OK, on m'a
And
pas
14 seconds left on the
Léo
clock. You
Pouty
have to make sure you
ancien
get this
allé.
open, or at least
y a
try
ba
to
nou
chip
40
out.
dollars.
Nice.
Wow.
Burrito with the sight last.
That was a crazy comeback right
Yeah.
there.
It happens if you don't, you know, you get opened up on the defensive side.
Mais bah ça a
Yadriel
tellement
plays
fait
face game
chaud
at
là
this point
bah
in
ça.
time. Tethered. I don't give a damn about that
God
clock.
damn it, man. Freaking hot, man. I hope that thing is not lagging,
Right.
man.
Nice block of the demon drop. And Burrito
Uh,
doesn't have the life lead right now, so his patience.
Ici a pas ouvert ça. Qui est-ce qui ferme ici à pas?
Clock.
Il est ouvert lui.
That
Oh,
reset. Oh no, that's
Oh.
so unfortunate.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
What a setup
How
right
you
there.
That big brain.
Oh, geez, what a check.
Great
Look at that
counter.
hit. Extends
By
it
Yadriel.
further with that Movado drop.
And I'm impressed, man. Yadier is really making.
Beautiful
It's
stuff
really
right there.
making a.
Up, but it doesn't matter. It never
It's
did.
really like he. Like I said, I'm impressed because he's playing very well right now with
Stay
Kenshi.
safe with the tail shot.
I was not
one
expecting
on
that
the
due to the
approach,
fact
trying to prevent
Kenshi is in his worst
Too
state.
much forward advancement from
Like I
Yadriel.
already
Pressure
said,
is on with
man.
30 seconds left.
But you know,
Plus razor,
I
plus
like what
range.
I'm seeing.
Overhead block.
Overhead
Coming
block
in.
by Javier. Now he's going with the punish.
Is Yadriel going to go
With
up?
that, I think he'll be able to take
2-1.
game 3, baby.
Real close. And he
Ooh,
does.
nice. Nice stuff, man. Nice stuff.
Yadriel, top 8 at CEO 2021. I believe that was his last top 8 appearance he's had. Actually, no. First attack, I believe 2023.
Yeah,
Also
first
right there.
attack was another, yeah. Yeah, wait a minute, I thought it was CEO last year as well, right?
Okay.
Oh, you might be right. You might be right. He might have did have another appearance. Might gotta fact check me on that. Someone in the chat can fact check me. But anyway,
Thank
awesome
you
chat.
guys for the
Welcome.
2
Hope
likes.
you guys doing
Thank
good.
you, I
Hope you guys staying
appreciate
safe.
it. Thank you guys.
You guys are tuning by. Remember, guys, exclamation point bracket in the chat to find out where we're at. Of course, we want to watch every match here of MK1, but we cannot because we're on time constraints. So there's a lot of matches going on off stream right now. So you guys want to check them out by all means. Exclamation point bracket in the chat.
Taking a moment here, and I think that is critical. We saw a lot of folks really trying to rush before going into their next match here. Taking a moment to assess how we're going to proceed, especially in some of these high-stakes matches that we have here.
Oh, that.
No plus range after the back one. Oh, interesting.
All right, nice call.
Nice punish.
Still going to get jabbed out with the demon drop.
By Yadriel el
Oh,
Poke
Colin's swinging. He said, my 4-2 is better than yours, buddy. Size.
Okay. Now Burrito's fighting back. He initially had the lead, man, because he had taken game 1. But now it seems like Javier is trying to turn things around.
There's a back throw.
And Burritos be like, I'm not going to put it in. Nice setup.
Why not?
Yeah, I mean, we got that mine to help support that setup here.
That was 19% and damage.
Nice armor. And with the teleport, that's a way to get out of dodge. And it also ruins the
Hey, Burrito knew that he had to get the hell out of there.
That man did sweet to get rid of Senso.
Great counter
full combo
by Burrito.
Loads up some clocks.
How much this is going to be?
Wants to tie us up
What?
Unless he's just
that was
dropping.
a drop right there.
Unless he starts dropping. He
oh,
that's fatal. That's GG's. Oh my goodness.
That really cost them the round. What the hell?
A minute.
That's insane, man. That gotta hurt. That's definitely gonna do it. Yep. All right. Yadriel el Punk on set point.
You know what? Let me stop.
Yadriel el Punk
Hope you guys are doing teamwork.
on set point. Will it be able to close it out without any further inconvenience?
One more rep.
That's what we're gonna see.
Yadriel look like he wants to eliminate this. Well, take this man Burrito down to losers really quickly.
All right, nice. We'll send. And this corner swap here. We're gonna install yet another.
Nice. All right. That's gonna be okay.
You're not blocking.
Nice setup. 31.
For sure.
Nice block. Nice throw right now by Javier. And he's going with the setup right here. Ooh, that was a trap.
Oh, plus range.
Trap setup.
Waste a second, 2 delays.
Okay.
Knows Burrito is scared. There it is.
Okay. Rewind by Burrito.
Restock on health.
Try to walk him down. It's getting scary though.
I mean, in my opinion, Geras is more than 950 health, man. Because he had that ability to kind of rewind and get health out of it, man. So the guy is over 1,000 or something. Again, you see, he's still getting life out of it from that. Nice.
Life lead in favor of Yadriel. Just past
All right, Yadriel is trying to keep the distance. Punished by
Doesn't have to pressure.
Yadriel.
This is the thing,
he has a life lead, only 4 seconds. Things are not looking too good for Burrito.
That's all you got. If you couldn't get that fatal blow,
he's going to do it.
3-1.
Yadriel took it 3-1.
To stall it out for a time victory and a smart play at that.
Nice stuff. Woman,
man, I wasn't expecting to be like that. Geras, like I said, stocks up. I feel like Geras does fairly well against Kenshi, but nonetheless, Yadriel is showing that he can negate all that and is able to get the victory 3-1 with the adjustments made against Burrito for him.
Yes, I do.
Again, don't count Kenshi out. Like, Kenshi may have gotten nerfed, but again, Yadriel had really been thinking expansively about the character, how they can solve with the tools, the restrictions that they're being given in this update to still achieve strong results at the tournaments that he's been appearing in.
Man, and he's going to be going higher and higher. Yadriel going to be moving on that winner side of the bracket, but Burrito still has a chance that loses. But before we get on to that, we're going to take another ad break for you guys really quickly. Don't go anywhere. More MK1 Pro Competition action will be coming after this.
You know, there's a lot of uncertainty in life, but there's one thing you can be sure of. More combo breaker right after this.
Man, acha. Mba vo el, non? Mette non voisin pour mettre continuer, chèque. Ou t'es que t'as mettre? Bon, moi, chèque. E ou retire le fa. Mba ou nou jan ou retire le fa. Ou l'on continue? Many chèque. Puis je continue. Oui.
Play is still going on. Guys, remember, pool's going to be all day today. Once pools is wrapped up, we will have everything else tomorrow. Round 2 will be starting at 4 p.m., and then afterwards, surely be top 24. Then top 8 will be closing out for the night. But we're going to find out who our next match is going to be between Pulse and Prospect now on the screen.
Yes.
Ooh, Prospect, previously known
Pulse
as
and
Boogie, if you guys do
Prospect.
not know.
That's a good one right there.
Hey, Frost, MK, look.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, you
Yep.
never know.
Yep.
Felt right. Okay.
I mean, I've seen
Religion
Prospect
side.
before. Like, I was seeing Prospect at Texas Showdown. I was like, that's not the tag, though.
Yeah,
Like, what
it
happened?
was
So I
C-Boogie.
got
Yeah,
it, got it,
it
got
was
it.
C-Boogie before that, yep. I know you was looking at him like, this guy looks familiar.
I'm like,
I was
what do you
yeah.
mean?
But no, had a little rebrand, changed
Okay.
name to Prospect now.
There you go.
Prospector, just like the dude from Toy Story that tried to, you know,
I was
ship
gonna
everybody
say-
back to Japan.
Yeah, I was going to say the young prospect, right? Like, that's the one you want to scout. Yeah, we saw Pulse at the combo starters last night. Participate. I think Prospect was there as well.
Are they
Little
going?
bracket run, little
Are they going straight at
pre-combo
it?
action.
Oh, they're gonna
Should
go
be
for a
check.
button
We're doing
check.
that during the ad break.
I don't
So
know.
get right into it.
It's going to be the Reiko versus
Oh,
Johnny
they
Cage
going
fighting
straight
Johnny
at it.
Cage's
Seems
Cage's
like they're
house
going
on
straight at
Halloween.
it.
Who would have thought?
I heard
No
that this is
button
the
check.
Asian
I like that.
the Asian was really sad
Okay.
that there was no Reiko.
Let
And
me
you
see the
know,
names.
Well, guess
Who's
what?
playing who?
Command Grass, this might be
All
on
right,
deck.
Paul's playing
yeah,
Johnny
the
Cage,
command grabs I've been
and
seeing from Reiko
Prosper
lately has
is
been
playing Reiko.
superb.
If you guys do not know, the big change for Reiko is that he has a mid command grab on
Throw
the running
counter
stance now, so
from
he had to guess
Pulse?
between slide and the running
Good
mid.
stuff,
And now
good
they have a
stuff,
recent
good
change
stuff.
to him where they actually fix it so it actually works off of most conversions now. So it gets kind of
Yes.
scary. And speaking of,
Done.
we got another one just off rip. Might as well. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Nice.
Trevor, follow up here.
That was 34% in damage.
7 for it, but then again, it is Johnny with little no help.
Delay
except
wake
this
up
time
by
around,
Pulse.
Trevor assisting in the health department.
I mean,
Oh, no. Not
In my opinion,
GG extend the leg for that high
I
beat.
think
If you guys
Johnny
do not know,
Cage just
Johnny
has
has an install
Kenchi's
this
in his
game.
worst
He gets a spotlight on him, and he can just pretty much
state.
connect. And
But
it's just, link
The
all of
only
his specials
difference
together
with Johnny
when that
Cage, man,
spotlight
is
is
that
on. It's kinda scary.
tremor. Tremor makes them still good, man, and I believe he can still win the tournament.
That's huge, actually, to knock out Tremor for a bit.
Johnny Cage, like Connie Money,
Look at
Johnny
that back
Cage.
three whip punch right there, not
The
on the mark
Connie
right
Money,
there, but
Johnny
Pulse is
Cage.
gonna take note of that and just be aware that when he
Wait,
pokes-
we saw what happened. What happened over the last weekend, right? Can still win a tournament.
Yeah, because it's armor.
That's
got
the
mitigated
only thing
damage, just-
different
wait,
about
we just
Johnny
stood there
Cage
for a second.
because
Hold
of
on now.
Tremor. Nice.
All right.
Ooh.
Things are still looking okay.
That was
Again, just with the hit
33%.
rock.
In this count.
Wait,
Use
I
it
think
if you
Prospect
want it.
controller is gone.
Use it
Yep,
if you
I
want it,
thought so.
Prospect.
Okay, I glanced over to see what happened. There might be an issue.
Hey, Johnny Cage
Can't
be like,
block,
hey, I'm gonna
but,
give it to you, bro. You use it if you want it.
That's
That's
we
on
take
you.
That is a game for Pulse at this point. Unless if,
Yo, the
Prospect
pressure right there is intense, man.
can get out of this conundrum.
But I'm not gonna lie, Prospect
grab.
doing a good thing, a good
Let's
job.
watch
He's
afterwards.
doing a good
Shadow
job with
Kick
the
might be in
block,
his near future.
but it might be
But
too
this
late
is
for him.
instead.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Game 1 is going to
Let's
Pulse.
see, there's issue with
What's
the
going
controller.
on?
I saw Prospect kind of look over. Was like as soon as you had said
Yep.
that, you say he
Yeah.
had stood still. You was like, wait a second.
Deep one.
That doesn't look right. Trying to figure out what's going on with the
Okay.
controller. Is it a converter? Oh, he does have an Xbox controller, so it could be a converter thing.
Right, yeah. Both of them do, actually. Both of them have a converter plugged in. Might be because, does Pulse
Okay.
play on PS4 pad?
He plays on Xbox too because he's
Xbox.
Xbox.
Ah,
both of
yeah,
these
yeah,
boys
yeah,
got
yeah,
came-
yeah.
VGY in
both
the
these boys
back.
came from Xbox.
That's right.
Yeah, VGY had a
If you guys
good
do not
run.
know, at
He had a
tournaments, we are
good run
PlayStation
earlier.
Center, but we have the beautiful thing called the Brick Converter that allows people to, play on their preferred controller.
Make sure you're on the latest firmware before coming to an event as
He
well.
did.
Just
He
in
did win
case.
effortlessly
God.
against. I don't remember who did he play.
Button
I
checks
thought it
are
was
important, guys. You guys
not.
do not
It
know.
wasn't
You don't check the buttons. They're
a
not correct. That's on
Kilazena.
you, all right?
Yeah.
Because you're the controller.
I'm not
of
sure.
the
I don't
user.
remember.
Hey, well, they
I
did
do
do
not
a button
remember.
check during ad break, like I said.
But he
before we
did one
started
without
here, but
any.
after that
Without
standstill,
any
it definitely
incident.
looked like something happened.
With
Either
no incident.
disconnect, maybe the cable that is plugged into Prospect's controller isn't quite up to snuff.
It wasn't thorough.
All right. Oh, they're ready to go back at it.
All right.
They're ready to go
Pulse
back
is
at it.
here, vibing here. Button check is now settled and done, so hopefully we don't come up with that issue again. That's a rough way to start it out here.
Your hero act wears thin. That's not what my bank account says.
But you're broke in this
Wait,
game,
is
Johnny.
well, now he's got a job. He is protector of Earthrealm. So this is
That boy
probably
broke.
Liu Kang could be paid.
Luke Kang ain't paying. Luke Kang allowed Kenchi's eyes to go away again.
Okay.
No, he's broke.
Yeah,
He let Johnny go broke too.
That's, you know what, that
Nice
is really
block
messed up.
from
That was actually
Prospect.
insane.
But he couldn't hold it
Well,
all the
at
way,
least
man.
Liu Kang would never send
Skip
you into
fell.
Mortal Kombat.
From
Let that boy
Prospect.
Kenchi die.
Pulse is
That boy
showing
Kung Lao almost died.
dominance
Oh my
right there.
goodness. All right, that's down one.
If
Oh,
Prospect
jump
is
on.
gonna do
Oh,
something,
There's the DDT.
Yep.
he got to do it now
Oh, no.
because if he doesn't, with
On the
game
block, you get
2,
scooped up for your trouble.
with game 2, if game 2 goes to
Dash up here.
Pulse,
trying to draw the
so it's gonna
line.
be way harder
We can
for
take away the dash
Prospect to
opportunity
kind
here
of
for
like
Pulse.
come back from
That makes things a little more difficult. Just on the cusp of a
from
full
the
height meter
situation.
is Pulse.
All right.
Oh my goodness, bro. Gonna get another 4-3
Nice
right here.
counter.
Once again,
How much is it gonna be?
To break, so he has to hold the bulk of this and no cojones.
That's 38% and discount. Use it if you want it, Prospect.
Swap for it.
Use it if you
my
want,
gosh.
bro.
So violent. Yo,
Watch
the
out for
Roomba. Please.
That's expensive, please.
It's just Aaron Black just trying to have a good time.
All right.
Let him ride it.
Oh,
It's gonna break.
Nice.
no!
Oh,
Gone, by the
Tremor with the assist
team
right
for
there.
that.
That was 31% in damage.
Try to look for a little shimmy right
Great
there. not gonna work
counter.
out, but speaking
Great
of the
counter
shimmy,
by Prospect.
All right, ducking the shuriken.
He hasn't been able to keep Johnny Cage away from him. That's
Launched
the
up
problem.
Here. Yep. Has to respect the tremor round back up there.
Great
It's a little
counter.
safety net for the uppercut.
Nice throw.
once again, full combo. Gonna spin fatal this time. No, just go for knockdown. Little guess for game.
Don't
Situation
get-
goes from 1-2 into fatal. Gonna be the
No,
break.
Paul's
It's
gonna
Pulse.
break. He
You're
had
not
the
gonna hug
breaker.
me. Get away from me. He could go for raw slide if he really wanted to. I would do it.
Okay, got
Just
Tremor
for-
got
just-
hit
just-
right
just
there.
Show down like that.
Tremor is on timeout.
Watch it. Spacing becomes
He's
very
on
important
timeout.
because of the shadow kick opportunity being off the table. You can still go for the zoning.
Okay.
Oh, Mr. Downfall, we got to play that out correctly. Dash away. Couldn't get it there.
no,
Yo,
Another
okay.
shadow kick. No, just a down four.
Yo,
That
that
could
was
be it.
cool,
The sweep
man. That was
afterwards.
so
Beautiful
cool,
stuff
man.
Right there from Prospect.
That was so cool right there, man. That was so cool.
I thought he said, one
Oh
more
man,
day.
but
I was
unfortunately, he
like, oh,
wasn't able to
jeez,
kind of
man.
like capitalize from it
Like
all
that,
the
bro.
way.
Disrespectful.
Nice.
Try to be disrespectful right there. That's plus
Nice.
after the up fist.
33%.
The uppercut from Trimmer. Doing massive work.
10
with
hit
blocking the overhead.
combo.
Command grab as a reversal.
Command
Doesn't
grab
spin Trimmer
by
quite yet.
Prospect.
Tries to anti-air, but not
Carnage
gonna work
by
out. Can't anti-air Johnny.
Pulse. Tremor.
Oh, God.
With
Nice,
the
we
assist,
stand here.
34%, 39. That was 11 hit
Nice
combo.
armor through double leg takedown
Now
here.
countered
Trying to
by
get something rolling.
Prospect.
Prospect does get the
Oh,
dunk.
no.
Another
Oh.
command
Watch
grab.
Tremor.
How much this gonna be? Yep, that's definitely gonna connect.
Watch the spin no fatal here. Boom. Boom.
You know,
That hurt. 451. A spear to the chest. You know what this
when
means.
Tremor is
Massive
in
damage.
town,
Almost 5.
expect a lot of damage, baby. That was 53%. Command grab again.
But we're still going here. Prospect
Nice,
cleaning
nice,
it
nice.
up at a massive life deficit.
Good stuff right there.
All unbreakable.
That
right
was
there. Beautiful
impressive,
stuff. The
man.
low ground pound into immediate
That was
jerk into
impressive
mid-kick.
right
That man
there.
Post did not get a chance to break. Post right back into
Man, I
the lean
did say
forward
it,
in
man.
that
If
gamer lean, 45
Prospect
degree angle.
wanted to
It's on
kind of like
Prospect. Taking a deep breath,
turn
realizing
things
that Tremor
around,
was
he
just a
has
mistake.
to win game
So
two,
anything after
because
this is on me. Leaning
if
forward.
you let
Any clue how many army
if you let game two get away, man, like
Army.
eh,
What the hell we
See,
talk about here, man?
I've done army pictures, you know. I've taken pictures.
you know now
Poking the
Nice
special,
uppercut.
man.
he's still anybody's
Oh,
set
bro.
right now. But you know, Prospect put himself in a
Tremor
position
down
where he can.
here on the side
That was kind of
Prospect for the
mental
moment.
boost right there,
Let's do another one, too.
if you want to put it that
Tries
way.
over sweep, not going to work out. Gets the back throw. Full
Tremor.
combo because of Tremor. Big shout out to the homie.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice block.
Vai
Yeah,
ser
trying to
ele,
make
não
a
pode falar.
hard read there on the
E
double
por
leg
cá, eu
takedown.
vou sub lá pour pièce là, ça fait. Oh, okay.
Launcher.
Nice.
Something to extend as
30,
far as
30,
Tremor
33.
goes. Oh no.
Oh, there's a whip punish right there. That was great
Nice
movement right
punish.
there. Post has been going in and out of that down four range. Down four from right
Damn,
guys
you
not
can't
knowing
have
the
too
best
much
in the
cake.
game. And right there, just trying to find his moments to get the sweet spot.
Very lucky though. I thought we'd go for the nut punch under there in that corner that we ended up dropping out for Pulse. I wonder if he had something else in mind, but I can't believe we shut down a kick coming from Prospect on that. Pulse with an excellent throw.
Ooh, just a command grab right there, but there's armor.
Nice.
Yeah,
Ooh.
corner pocket.
That was a get up counter right there. That kind of hurt. 26%. Got 14
block, no
people
nothing.
watching, guys. Thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate
Very
you all.
nice.
Thanks for stopping by.
Dashing out of the problem area.
Nice command grab.
Command grab
Tremor
coming
with the
through
assist.
again. Tremor with the save. Guess what? Spending 2 bars on this one. The maximum
43.
damage, 433.
43%.
I haven't seen any back twos come out too much from this man Prospect, actually. I want to see the plus frames. Let me see that +8.
Nice.
Good block here on the enhanced Shuriken. Ducks as
That's
Yo,
gonna be
Pulse
it.
is just
Nice,
barreling down
nice
here.
counter.
Nice round.
And this is going to do it. Game 3 is going
wanna see
to
it.
Pulse.
It was too devastating. Want to save
Good
as many
stuff, man.
cameras
Good
as we can.
stuff.
They're expensive.
I love what I'm seeing right now. Look at Faisal in the back right there. Faisal hasn't played today.
Going here
I
for
know MK
Pulse.
Javier did
Don't
play.
look at
Cyber.
Visual
Who
White
got
played already.
sect- Really?
It's
But
just-
I
this
haven't
been a team,
seen.
Prospect been
I don't
playing for
recall
Electric,
seeing
where he's always
Faisal
been a
play.
believer in
So
Sector with the Cyrex. I saw a little laugh come out of the post.
I don't recall
Simple.
seeing him play. All right, that was a character switch right there by
This is an
Prospect.
interesting pairing here. Of course,
Is
you
that
keep
gonna
the
bring
lockdown pressure
any-
with missiles.
Any juice?
You're going to open up overhead opportunities potentially or
Throw a
extensions
counter.
after overheads with those missiles.
Okay.
You
Oh.
still
Okay.
get some drain, just not as potent
Okay.
as the Serena that we're used to
Okay.
here, but
Okay.
still
Okay.
do great amount of damage.
33, 35, 13 hit combo.
Oh, you ran into it. You fell
The
into my
bomb.
trap car. You thought the bomb was gone. It never is, bro.
The bomb was still around.
Dropped
You were
out,
wrong.
mistimed,
Pulse.
it was still able to get a
You
small
were
pick up
wrong,
with
my
that last
boy.
explosion.
Nice counter
Pulse
by
gonna try to
Pulse.
steal this back.
What's gonna happen now? Ooh. That was so nice.
Forward throw right there. Beautiful stuff right there. After that stand forward.
That was a nice combo right there, but he
Oh,
didn't
oh,
get
oh.
the hit confirmed.
May as
But
well, you
anyway.
have that lead.
Oh, did he? I think he did. Yeah, he
just
did
armor
by
again coming out
summoning
this man.
Tremor.
Prospect,
All right.
wait a second.
Game 3, Game 4, I'm sorry. Game 4, round 1 going to Prospect.
Nice slow poke.
It seems like
Missiles away. We got another
the
one right back
switch
at you.
is
Single step
it's-
away from getting
it's
dumped by
paying
the
off,
missile.
man.
Explosive explosion blocks the overhead.
Okay,
Let's take our turn.
blocked the overhead. That was nice right there.
We'll go down one right
Flawless
there.
block by
Down one of his own troubles.
Pulse.
I like to smack
Now
it.
he's going with the counter, trying to get out the way.
His cameo as the process of the rocket going up, you will get rid of the rocket.
Nice. We punish.
no.
How much this is gonna be?
There we go. Over
29% in discount. Use it if you want it.
Trying to get out of the corner. The launcher with the extension from Tremor.
Use it if you want it.
Yeah,
Prosper.
here. One last combo is all that we need. Reserving the breaker. And I think that's the safe call.
I
because
think
if you start
Pulse
getting
is in
these
a good
bomb loops,
position
you're
right
still
now
gonna have an
because
escape
he
plan.
has all these. He got full
Had a
meter.
stop, but unfortunately, he kept swinging afterwards. Not going to break this. Going to hold
Nice.
the damage. I guess this means a
Alright.
leg extension into a full
Pulse is
install
on
for
set
Pulse.
point right
Could
now.
be Prospect's last time seeing the winner side of this bracket or Pulse.
So what's gonna
Okay.
happen?
Let's see. Will he choke this? Oh, no one choked. I don't like being choked.
We'll see. Oh,
Okay, reversal
Hey, at least
punish.
you were able to recover. I was definitely worried that Pulse was going to have the recovery to punish in
What?
time. Missed the
Yo.
bomb. Nice duck.
That was a major drop right there,
Gosh darn.
and you're gonna pay for
23.
it. That was
That's
42%
plus
in
16, by the way.
discount.
That's plus 16, by the way.
Use it if you want it.
You try to press, too.
Wait.
You gotta get the hell out this corner,
So
Prospect.
here, missile.
if you
Not
wanna
gonna come
survive
down.
this.
Since they set the wall rise, you can shut down
Nice.
sector.
And this is
That will do.
wow.
Pulse taking it 3-1 over Prospect and a commanding.
Prospect
Corner
tried,
game,
man.
the
He
fourth
tried
game.
hard, but it wasn't hard enough, man.
Unfortunate right there, Prospect. Got a little flustered.
GG
there
from
towards the
both
end,
players,
couldn't
man.
get the
GG
command
from
grabs
both
going,
players.
and Pulse just, anytime, if it wasn't double rocket, he was jumping. He was like, what are you going to do after this?
It's so overwhelming trying to deal with Johnny. I've been watching the last few weekends of MK action and just seeing that aggression in the corner when you don't have an armor move to really get out. You're trying to play the guessing game against Johnny, and it seems almost helpless. Like, depending upon the cameo that backs it up, too. Like, backed up with Tremor is terrifying to try to challenge.
Oh, man, and it can be, as you said, you're really challenging to even try to get in. So,
Yeah.
Big shout-outs to that man Pulse going through. Prospects has a chance to lose side of the bracket, but we move on to our next match, which will be Lord Galvatron versus Blackery. Blackery, who is, if you guys do not know, he's not black.
We learned so much about these names.
Yes. Yes, it's actually kind of
How
crazy to
did-
think about.
How did you... I don't want to think about it anymore. I feel like I'm going down a rabbit hole that I don't like, knowing this information.
I'm going to let you guys know when you see it on the screen. So, Blackery, he plays Sindel of Oniglan. It's going to be him right there on the right side without the hat. That's his name. His name is Blackery, and you see that man is clearly, like I said, not black. So let me explain the backstory on his name.
Okay, please. I need it. I
His
really need it.
name actually is Zachary.
Fair.
His brother's name is also named Luke, but he named himself Bluke for his has his tag, so because it's his favorite color. So
Okay.
Zachary wanted to do the same thing with his name. Say his favorite color is black, and then I'm going to make my name black. He did this as a child, not knowing the repercussions that was going to happen when he got older, and realized, oh, there's some really a lot of people that probably think I'm of a different descent
I thought that.
by my name being Blackery.
Yeah.
But it's just his black is his favorite color. His name happens to be Zachary.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's
All
the story,
right.
guys.
Which is fine. I didn't think ill. We need that context.
Yeah. I wanted to clarify because I know some people are like, whoa. I always like to
That-
clarify because I know some people like to get on that.
That
so, yeah.
should be a pinned tweet on your social.
Yeah. Because when I saw this man at Frosty at the beginning of the year for the first time, and I was like, so, Blackery's not black. Okay. Ooh. Wasn't expecting that one. But that's the reason behind it, guys. So
Okay.
he's
all
getting
right.
my book. He's getting my book.
That's good. That's good. I just
This man Zero is befuddled.
feel like eventually you change that, right? In a way, whatever. My perception has been destroyed. This is the one issue when you come to offlines. You have this visual image of what someone looks like. Your favorite voice actor, for example.
Exactly. Yeah. Especially like.
When you see your voice actor in person, like, no.
Yeah. Like, imagine, you guys remember the Xbox 360 days when you had your friends that you talked to
I was
all
about
the
to
time,
say that.
and you
I
had
haven't
this
seen a
big
lot of
image
Sindel
you
player
talking to them every
today.
day, like at 2 a.m. You had this
So,
way of how they might
That's
look,
insane,
and then
man.
you see 'em,
Because
and it's
she's
the
considered
exact
one of the
opposite
top
what you
5.
expect.
You know, she's top
So, yeah, it
5
happens
for sure.
to a ton of people. Don't get me wrong.
All right, well.
Is this button
Look,
check?
but
I think this
Jack
is button check.
Galvatron with the Peacemaker.
it's
In my
just
opinion,
button check.
Peacemaker is a very solid character. I never understood why people, of course, you couldn't spam
Stopped?
Eagly as much as
Right.
you could anymore, but he's still a very strong character, and
Yes.
especially with Farrah, because Farrah gives him insane stuff. Because you guys do not know, when Eagly's on cooldown, he will just hop out. He will just hop and not have a bird come through. Guess what happens when you're airborne state and Farrah's behind you? Oh, you get free mix. You just hop up, and if air hops on your back, guess what? That load you thought was coming in was an overhead. Oh, who would have thought? He's actually really good with this team. I actually like this team a lot.
Like I think Peacemaker is pretty well normalized at this point in terms of that pressure. Like because at launch was very oppressive, but I think we're in a solid state. Slowing down Eagly was also a great call. I think he's still great as a zoner. Still has a lot of great tools to counter against Sindel even. We'll see if the force field really comes into play.
Well,
Bird is the word first off, guys.
Yeah.
That's what we got to get off rip. Bird is the word.
Galvatron.
Yeah, we definitely need
Okay,
some
Lord
force field
Galvatron.
real soon,
This
my guy.
is
There it is. But guess what? The armor through immediately. The stilettos hitting the back of the head. Staying patient.
What the hell? Blackery. And I hope I'm
The
saying
down
that
three is
thing
good.
right.
Both of these characters got very good down threes. Very disjoint. Big neutral jump.
Yeah.
Nice punish
Sonic boom.
by Lord Galvatron.
Another one here. Torpedo.
I
for
was
the knockdown
30%.
damage. He still does great.
Yeah.
Easily pressure.
Gunshot.
Uh,
Oh, that's going to catch you. Full combo, too. Beautiful stuff right
hey,
here.
from what I'm seeing, man, Oni gonna have a hard time dealing
I know
with
you guys miss this
Peacemaker.
man, bro. I know
projectile,
everybody,
man.
I can't
know
wait
you
for
guys
the
miss
new
Peacemaker.
He's gonna
Come on,
have a
man.
hard time
You guys
dealing
miss
with the
Peacemaker.
projectile.
You miss John
He
Cena.
got eagerly
New
coming
season.
at you. He
Don't
got
throw.
the gun.
Oh, you tried to not block. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Get the screen.
Yeah.
All through a tremor. Nice break.
You got bullets coming at you. You got eagerly coming
Off,
at you.
but still gonna
Man.
get caught by the fireball.
Still wonder why we have seeing force field gets the low. Are you serious?
Exactly what I was
Galvatron with the
saying,
last
man.
minute raw
It's gonna
hit
be
is
really
finest
hard for
Peacemaker.
Oni to deal with
guy.
Lord
Oh my God.
Galvatron right here.
Nice stand block here. Good awareness here.
Okay,
from
nice
Blackery.
punish by Oni.
Oh, not blocking again. Take note of that.
Okay, how much is
No,
gonna
you
be?
just wasn't blocking right there. It was just not the reset. Oh, no. Oh, good blocks. Holy crap. You're so good at the game. Sweet.
Nice counter.
Nice tech from Blackery.
Okay, back skate.
All right, nice 4-1 here.
Hey,
Screen.
now
The
Blackery going at it
weave
again.
is too much. That's that premium horsetail from
Okay, I think
Outworld.
this is gonna
That's
do
a,
it.
bro, that's Motaro's
30,
tail
30,
here. I just thought about that.
31.
That's why he has a
With
metal.
the
Bro, that's
crystal
why,
armor
he
right
has
there.
a metal tail now.
No,
because they took the
no,
magical hair
that's
and
not-
put it on Sindel.
that's
This
not
is
what
my
happened.
theory, bro.
That's not what
This is
happened.
my theory, bro.
Can't-
That's why her
Nice.
hair does all this. They took Motaro's tail, took the tail hair, put it on Sindel. That's a synthetic weave, and that's why he has a metal tail.
Synthetic wig.
I just made the theory. There it is.
His whole tail?
Yeah.
Yo, Tinto.
What did they do? Did they like
That's that
wire,
Outworld
Throw
magic.
did
time.
they wire the nervous system to Sindel?
Synthetic wig.
Okay.
That was a good one right
I
there.
mean, you know, the Cyber Division does crazy stuff.
Nice.
Yep. Another round.
Outworld, bro.
Nice
The
throw
synthetic
right there. That
weave.
was
This is why-
12%.
Oh my goodness, big. You didn't do
A
anything.
normal
What did you
throw,
do?
it's 11%, but with
Jeez, too
Tremor,
that low.
you get 12%.
Blackery trying to fight
So,
their way
you
out of
know,
the corner. Get
just
knocked out.
saying.
Oh, that mid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
no.
Mr. Dash.
Okay.
It's all right though. Still
Nice
pushes to the corner,
block
shut down with the
by
low three.
Blackery right here.
Oh, my goodness,
Reversal
good armor.
punish.
Nice down poke.
Now the question is
Down
he
for
gonna
this
be
again.
able to kind
No
of like
mids. There it is.
deal with the pressure
Punish,
that's coming?
You gotta break, you gotta break, you gotta break.
There it
With
is.
the
Not gonna
pressure
give up
that
this corner quite
Lord
yet.
Galvatron is putting on him right now. That was a crazy drop,
Nice
but you
launch.
know what? And, oh, okay.
Okay.
Game one is
All
going
right.
There are no
to
words here.
Lord
Even Galvatron is
Galvatron
not, too pleased
with
about that result.
Peacemaker
Like, of course, we'll take
and
the dub,
Farah.
but man, oh man.
Man, I don't know who's Blackery.
All right, nice launch back here. Does
Oh
still,
my-
oh,
Black
geez, what a
cherry.
throw out here. Still gets the
Okay,
gunshot off.
double
Full
punish.
screen and the fireball
That
war
was cool.
begins.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Torpedo still dumb fast. It is
Yeah,
a high,
that's exactly
but it's
what I
still
was saying, man.
damn
You have
fast.
projectile
gotta be
coming
careful.
at you. You got eagerly coming at you.
Bird is the word if you guys
Nice.
did not know.
Eagerly is so annoying, dog. Freaking bird.
Here, shut down. There was supposed to be a Tor stance there. Probably was going to try to go for the low Farah.
I'm blocking on wake up. You took a boot to the chin.
By the
Oh,
way,
no, that's
guys,
punish. No, misses it.
I don't know if
Down three,
anybody
my down three's
knows.
better.
Is it
Overhead.
true that
Wait, no,
season
no, that was a mess up, that was a mess up,
Peacemaker
that was a mess up.
season 2,
No breaker though.
it's
For
coming out
one.
pretty soon? I don't know if
There
it's
it
true.
is. Break.
Have to.
The show, the Peacemaker show.
Oh, why not? I like
Runs
that.
up. Wait a
Sorry.
minute. That's gonna
Yep.
because you have
Yeah.
to recover from
That
the
should
Tor
do it.
stance. You're not gonna be able to recover.
That
in
should
time
definitely
to
do it.
avoid the fatal blow.
When Farrah's on your
Alright.
back, as Zero just
So
said,
now
guys,
we
you can't
got
block.
one game
You
of
cannot
peace.
block when Farrah's on your back because you go over the mix. Oh my lord, I don't care how long this game's been out. That still looks
Oh
painful
no, it's
to
not
look at.
over yet. What the hell? Am I talking about?
Full screen position here.
I need some I need
And
some
again, it's so interesting to
Cuban
me that the
coffee
force
right
field
now,
has
man.
never been an option at all from Galvatron in this zoning war.
Oh, man.
Like opting to just go for eagly or even gunshot.
Nice block
Ooh.
from Blackery.
Armor it every time. Armor right back at you. Guess what? I don't care.
Okay, counter by
The mid again. That's been catching a
Lord
couple times now.
Galvatron.
Galvatron. Clean up this combo now, but wait. There was no force field. And now you gotta hold this damage into this mix. You guessing right? I'm not.
No.
Jesus.
Sindel is so
so
hard
much-
to
so
play,
elegant.
man. I love Sindel.
Scores a
Nice
knockdown to
but-
corner
90.
carry off of it too.
It's like, man, I do know if I
Right,
keep
nice
on
float,
like,
good stand block here.
if I
Trying to
keep
get
on
open
like
up the 4-1.
lobbing her,
Double down
eventually
tree. The duck on the throw you
I'll
just
make
knew.
it happen.
It's a
I'll
fail
be
for
playing
sure.
like in a
wait,
decent way
no.
with her, but I just
That
don't
worked.
have the
That
patience,
should.
man. She's
That does
too
not
hard.
Oh, it
What
was-
the
It
hell?
was pretty low. I mean,
That was a
granted,
major drop.
The fatal blow usually hits
That
kind
was
of
a
low
major
from
drop right
Peacemaker
there.
so it may have, but
Nice punish right there.
all right,
Galvatron.
Blackery,
With that,
lock it in.
it's one game
I thought he was
apiece.
going to do 4-2 into fatal, but he
Yeah,
overextend right there.
Yeah, one game apiece.
Fortunately, not working out for him, so he's going to fall. His now score is now 1-1.
Yeah, a little early,
I think
trying
the
to go
guy
for a
with the
change
funny
rate.
hat
Still feels
is
pretty comfortable with the characters he has.
is Lord
Flawless.
You know, I
Galvatron.
Peacemaker has an
Galvatron.
ability with the
Whatever,
Eagly
I
that
don't
they
know.
can actually negate the,
Yes.
the cameo uses. I'm surprised we haven't seen too much of Galvatron.
There's a couple tools that I'm really surprised you don't have. So that is one, because you can have just eagly guaranteed to
Okay.
shut down Tremor for a while.
Nice.
And then you have that, again,
Get
the
a
force
counter
field to avoid
by
projectiles.
Blackery. Nice going with another counter. Will he be able to capitalize from it? Nope.
Not being used.
Still keeping the distance.
Oh,
Nice.
just
You
walk
have
out,
a
let it fly.
decent
He
life,
didn't have fair protection. He just
right
believed
now.
it was going to work. You know, I respect that.
Nice. At the
Nice.
4-1, full extend, immediate
Break
break
it
though.
by Lord Galvatron.
Ow.
Double punish. I'm seeing a
Ow.
lot of double punish right there.
Oh, caught the back dash. But there's
Because
no
of the
Eagly.
projectile.
You didn't have the bird. The bird was not there.
You're gonna
There's no
pay
sermon
for
for
it,
you.
Lord
Just death.
Galvatron. Should have never done
There
that.
we go. Ends the
Should've
4-1
never
early.
done that.
Just get that corner position.
34% discount.
And
Use it
the
if you
round.
want.
Oh,
Nice.
my God. Pharaoh didn't come through in
Reversal
time.
punish.
I got caught.
Those minor
Yo,
mistakes,
Tremor-
right? The
what?
slight mistimings can
Was
really
that
add
done?
up to big problems later on.
I
Does get
wonder
the knockdown with
if
the back forward.
Blackery did that on
Nice
purpose
back
right
throw.
there.
Oh, there's a sweeper like
It
it.
looked like
Oh, waste a second too, and that's gonna be a big punish. Wait, whoa. What
Nice,
the heck
nice
happened
block.
to Tremor right there? What did he just do? Nice anti, beautiful stuff right
Nice.
there from Blackery.
break it by Lord Galvatron.
Gonna go for the stand block. Open up a little bit here. Does trade.
Double
on projectiles.
punish.
Mm.
Double
Trades
counter.
on
What the hell? Man, I never seen
Gunshot
such
after
thing
gunshot,
before,
that,
man.
That does an eagle. That eagle do mad
A
work,
lot
bro.
of double punish,
He got the
double counter.
Eagly and
What
eagle.
the hell's going on? That was
Well,
cool.
You got hit.
With that, game 3 is going
Pleasure
to
demise.
Blackery.
Nice. All right. One more
Yo,
shot.
guy's still
Not
alive.
even there.
Excellent block, and that's a down.
Not anymore. Nice stuff.
The
Nice
Ninja
stuff.
Turtle, unfortunately, shaking his head. Wonder what he's gonna do here. You should have picked Mikey, not Leo.
You got to get your brothers involved.
I think
Yeah,
it's a
bro.
50-50
Leonardo, you're
thing
supposed to
right
bring the
here.
team
No
together.
one is
Yes.
really being
No team
dominant right here.
What's your guys' favorite Ninja
So-
Turtle, guys? Mine's is Donatello. I'm a big Donnie fan.
I know I was
Nice.
always the Leonardo guy, but yeah, I
but-
think I'm still a Leonardo guy.
29%.
I thought you were about to say I understand Raph now.
I was
Not
gonna
a
say
counter.
Raph. Like I was definitely
Better
was there.
break it, Lord
So
Galvatron.
I get what Raph is thinking.
Galvatron. Galvatron.
Oh my God. Ooh, double down one.
Okay.
Oh, you're not blocking that. Scream for the
How
queen.
the hell do you block that, man? When you got
Goes
Tremor,
down
fuck,
302 for that. Good little safe jump afterwards. Little quick mix.
Shaking the
Oh,
ground
God,
with
that's
you, man.
Yeah, could have been far worse there. 4-1 will shut it down here.
Yo,
Blackery on set
Blackery
point.
on set point. Will it be able to close it?
Oh,
Will it
good
be able to
block.
close it out?
Tremor's still there, though.
Tremor-
With the
ooh.
back two missed.
Okay, that was a crazy miss
Oh,
right
gets
there.
the back throw.
Skip fell from
That's good.
Blackery.
Does swap positions here. Threat with Eagly now.
Going forward. Let's go get Shimmy. Goes to sweep then. Just put a bullet hole in a perfectly good palace floor. You're a jerk, my guy.
Yo,
Back
Lord
away here, back
Galvatron
to the
did a
mid-screen,
good job
single
right there
shot.
with the block because Tremor was
Full
coming
bar
at
for
him.
Blackery if we want to. So
Nice.
Oh, just spend it.
What the hell was that?
You know, I respect that because there's been a lot of armor on wake-ups out of things from Blackery when that happens. Oh, speaking of overheads. Oh no.
Oh, whoa.
Out of
What?
there. Remember, it is a high, like I
Yeah.
said.
Yeah, that's
Go
true.
clean over you.
All right.
A shot again here, trying to set up this tremor as we continue peppering away at the health of Lord Galvatron.
Oh, that threw me so
Ooh.
mad
That was
far. I
nice.
was not ready for that. Holy.
All right. You
Good
know.
shot. Blackery staying patient, but there's a low ground pound. That's a full
Yo,
confirm. You gotta,
gotta
break
break.
this for sure, but guess
Gotta
what?
break.
One clean hit to Fatal. If you put Fair on your back, Fatal's gonna come, but that's gonna be it.
Yeah, 14 seconds left on the clock. There's literally
No
nothing
more
that,
breaker.
Lord
With that being
Galvatron
said,
can do without any resources.
Holding the fist out, he's still doing the combo. He's still doing the combo. And you're gonna hold the fist out still? Jesus. What a guy. What a
white
guy.
boy
What a
was not
jerk.
looking.
He said he had the fist out.
White
He
boy
looked at the fist like,
say,
"Give me a
I'm
second."
not
Hold
finished
on,
with
hold on,
you
the
yet,
match
bro.
isn't over yet. I
Bro,
got
I
it.
would have unplugged the controller right
Let
there.
me
so you can
finish,
get your
bro.
combo.
What's wrong
How
with
about that? Ha. I'm in control. Not you, me.
Oh,
You-
man.
Me.
Don't touch my controller.
I ain't touch control. I just pulled the
You
controller.
touched my cable. That's
I pulled my
expensive.
cable out so the game disconnects.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. You see?
oh,
Oh, yeah.
okay.
You see?
Problème-
Yeah.
Ma brille est dans
I'm
des
a,
fois.
I'm a sore loser. I'm stopping now.
Okay.
Oh, we still have plenty of Mortal Kombat action here at Combo Breaker 2020.
Man, I want to go watch the last Final Destination, man. I don't know how much time we have left here with the pools bracket, so I don't know, man.
So,
I hope they
that
done
being
before
said,
8
we're
o'clock.
going to take a little bit of a break. We'll be back.
Another
with
break,
more
yeah.
right after this.
That sounds great. That sounds great.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know, man, I'm not here for. You like this, mama? Oh, you like it? You haven't even tasted, mommy. You like Chipotle? Mm-hmm. Say hi. Say give daddy a thumbs up. Tell him. Give daddy a thumbs up. Thank you. I'm going on. Mm-hmm. Good, mama. Oui, bonsoir, was it? Madame, vous voulez quoi là-bas? Où was it? And be okay, pas un problème. Ah, okay. Okay. Combien was it? Et $2.95 vous mettez, ça. Oui. Li mal mettez, m'bal faire revoir pour encore, was it? Okay, was it? $2.95, oui, ça. Okay, was it? Okay. Remontez sur le.
One action right here on twitch.tv/juicy game night, and the battles are getting quite juicy. Isn't that right, Tenta?
Man, juicy ND, juicy ND. We currently have Dyloch versus Enzim coming up next here in the bracket. Remember, guys, exclamation point bracket at any
Dyloch.
time in the chat if you guys want to find out where we're at. After this,
Gonna be it's gonna be a good one.
I believe we're going to be wrapping up for the day. And then MKX Top 8 will be happening on Team Spooky's channel. So if you guys want to check that out afterwards, it's going to be a great time. But back to the MK1 action. Both these guys
Dialogue
pretty
with
well.
season
Laugh it up,
Zoo.
talk it up. have a good time with each other pretty much all the time. Looking all happy on the screen. What's going on? Should be Zanzun rocks the Peacemaker also. So I don't know if it actually is going to be Omni-Man is going to be officially here, but he's always said that the only thing Peacemaker is missing, he just wants the bird back. But honestly, the bird is fine. But, yeah.
Yeah, really, the bird is fine. There should be a cooldown. My one thing I would probably add to Peacemaker is maybe an icon of some sorts to call out the bird to know when it's off and on. But otherwise, yeah, a good character. Baraka.
Man, while they're talking about Peacemaker, man, I hope on the next patch, man, and the next patch, they show some love to my boy Johnny Cage and Kenshi, man. Because it's not fair what they did to those two characters, man.
Here as we get to the start.
Johnny Cage and Kenshi, man. I hope NOS shows some love to them.
Low wave here.
What? They going at it? Oh, this is button check. I think they're going at it.
I mean, there's been so much of a
they going at it
rise in
already.
Tremor usage. Obviously, has become a much
this
better
guy ain't playing around. Nice stuff from Dyloch.
He is. He's dead.
Yeah, I think this is gonna do it.
Yeah.
39% in this count. Take it if you want.
What the heck?
What was you talking about again?
I was saying that there's a lot of
Oh God, his head.
Really?
Oh no. He's getting bounced like a basketball in Shang Tsung's laboratory. This isn't okay. Steps on the toes? No, nothing.
Okay.
Reversal punish by Zamzum.
Oh, he said armor right through that, brother.
Yeah, wants to get rid of that tremor immediately.
Okay.
Do it. Crush it.
Nice.
Oh, are you dead in time with command grab?
Nice.
Yep.
Game 1's going to Dyloch.
That was two touch combo rounds.
Yep. Optimal. Come at this man, Dyloch. Now, would it be a character switch or you stay down with Brock? All right, you like the Tarkov, man? Oh, you going right back into it.
So I think I figured something out. It was one error.
One error? A couple errors there. Not gonna
Nice first hit by Dyloch.
Presence here, charged up axe.
Dyloch. Man, Dyloch has got a
blows
mouth
so
on him, man.
ominously. What do you do? Oh.
He always running his mouth. But I love the guy, man.
Oh, no.
Not in a bad
Caught a
way.
jump,
He
but
always
now that
running
we're
his
staying
mouth.
grounded
He's
here,
like,
no
Dyloch
launch.
look like a funny guy, man.
Worse.
Don't get you open up.
I remember the last set he had against Sonicfox. I believe he was in
Wait, hello?
The duck was so smooth. Stand 2 is a high.
Pro
It is not
Competition
fast,
Mexico.
but it is a high nonetheless. Meaning
He
it can be
was
ducked
talking
and
smack,
properly
man,
punished.
to
I can't believe
Sonicfox.
Dyloch had the duck on lock. Like
But I love the
that
guy.
was
He
insane.
looked like a
Good
funny
game.
guy, man.
Yep.
Nice.
He made the last set very interesting, to be honest.
Ooh,
He made it very interesting.
slam.
The way he hyped it up.
Plus
Nice
range, plus
stuff
range.
from
And
Dyloch.
he's
He's
gonna
going with
respect
the
throw,
command grab.
Respect the plus range.
Boom.
So, hold that throw.
The throw.
They're laughing it
Where's
up
the
right
throw
now,
right
but
there? The grab.
Zanzun deep down side like, bro, please.
Okay.
Please let me have a turn. Just sobbing on the
I mean,
inside.
from what I'm seeing, Dyloch
Run into
feels
Dyloch.
very comfortable, man. He feels very comfortable
Here we
right
go,
now.
Corner carry. This is a strong start here.
I hope
Oh,
good.
good need,
no.
though.
And because it did not absorb a hit, that means he gets a full combo from it. Plus frames, just waits a second, just walks up slowly and down smashes.
One thing about General Shao, there's no zoning, bro. If you play, if you main this character, bro, you better be a go-getter. General Shao he doesn't zone, man. He's coming at you.
Oh, with
Backed
Manish.
off,
He's a bully.
Single step back to get the whip punish.
Nice.
Backdoor could kill him, and that's why he
Ooh,
knew he ducked
Michael
right there.
ducked.
Spin fatal. Spend it. Spend it.
Even with, is that gonna
Not
do
kill,
it?
but
I don't
man's
think that's
do
gonna
some
do it.
damage. Rock.
Oh,
solid.
Tremor, he might do it. This is Tremor.
But it is
No, he's
dot
not
damage
gonna
on
do
this
it.
too.
He's not gonna do it.
That's true, yeah.
But it's
Get
gonna
a little
leave
bit ahead
Dyloch
of
in
the
a
game
critical
here in terms of
condition
health.
right now.
Watch the knee
Dyloch is in a
He knows
critical
it's gonna be an
condition.
armor through. Oh, goes for the toss.
Okay.
Good block and patience
Nice
from
going
Enzim,
with
who
the
has
low
lead.
toss.
You had 30 seconds to survive to try to
That's plenty of
climb out
time
if you're
left right
going
there.
to do that.
Oh, he missed time. That's going to be Chip a big problem at this point in
Yo.
time. The golf swing can close it out. Zanzun wiping
There,
the
there
chin
he
like,
go.
"Dang, you really got me
There,
like that, bro?"
he talking right now.
Gotta hold that one, bro.
Right to a lead for
Dyloch,
Dyloch.
man, this guy's something else, bro. Oh man.
I believe this should just be to make it out anyways. I think we're at
All right.
that point in the pool.
So will that be? I Are we gonna be? Are we gonna? Are we gonna see a sweep right now?
Chat, if you guys want to find out where we're
I
at.
don't know.
Like I said, brackets are getting moved along, but there's plenty of matches going on off stream as well.
Anything can happen.
And I forgot what's going on with the two.
Ooh, so in the background, Pulse made it out on winner's side, 3-0
Oh, no, I
over
get-
Joystick OD. We have Dyloch versus Sansoon right now. This will be
There's a lot of
round two
set
of
going
winners.
off stream.
Had to be a misfit
You
for
guys
right there,
know,
boy.
so
Nonetheless,
there's a
they're
lot
gonna
of
make the
setup
most out of the
going on
situation right
stream
now.
right
Is Zanzoom switching over to the Peacemaker, spreading peace the right way. Oh,
by any
God.
means necessary.
Oh, no. Did he just step over the sweep? I mean, the down 3? That was crazy.
Okay, good duck.
He said that was crazy.
Oh, gosh. That's what
It's always crazy, man.
Oh,
Dropped it.
weird angle because it went to the other side. If it was same side, you still should have been able to follow up, no problem. Launch it.
Oh, that was so hard to block. And Dyloch said, you know what? That was cute. That was cute. That was cute. He'll give him that one. Gain some
Okay.
media.
Zamzoon is
Just
trying
at
to
least
stay
now,
alive, man. The
3
guy's
bars
putting
on the
up
side
a
of
fight.
Dyloch here, so any mistake,
I
you can't just
like
break
that,
out of.
man.
That's the finest. Dash up into it. You can't be doing that for free
You
anymore.
gotta fight till the last minute, man.
Oh, armor's too.
Get a
Dash in the
counter
back pocket just in case.
By
Big
Zamzoon.
swings.
Okay,
Push
Z.
away here. Still
Okay,
gonna
Z
be Dyloch trying with a
Zamzoon.
low wave to try to put back to the corner.
Zamzoon.
50% lead again.
Tómate eso, Zamzoon, en el pecho ahí para que lo
Dyloch with
siente.
some
hermano.
resources trying to armor through the safety net of Trevor, not going to save you.
Okay.
Zanzoon with a big follow-up, but again, dropped the Eagly too far.
Oh, just
I'm
didn't
seeing
face
a lot of
well.
anxiety
Same
performance
side,
right
you
here
look
by
at that follow-up.
Zamzoon.
The hard to blockable
You
right
playing
there.
against
Oh my
Dyloch,
goodness,
man.
and wait
You
a
better
second.
stop
Zenzo
messing
looking
up.
all
This
comfortable
guy
with
gonna
this
make you
Peacemaker.
pay
Why did you
for
put
it.
this to begin with?
Now he's going with the throw. Boom.
One clean overhead is all that's needed, and then he gets it right there. That
telling
should be the
you.
cloak.
Shit.
He wanted the reset.
Okay.
What is happening?
Just wanted the reset.
Yeah.
There's no reason to reset.
Okay,
That's putback
Dyloch on
activity that
set
you don't
point.
need. Why you going for
He's
seconds?
styling. He's styling. He's
Will it
styling.
be able to
there's
close
style
this
points.
out?
You don't get style points. Back
I
and
thought it
charisma.
was stylish. Back and
Nice.
God, losing aura.
Got 27
As the kids
people
like to call it
watching.
these
Thank
days.
you guys
Losing
for being
aura.
They
here.
are talking about aura.
I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you
Brings
guys.
it down. Nice. No jump out here for Dyloch.
I hope you all doing
A lot of
incredibly
damage here.
well.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa,
Nice.
whoa, whoa. Safe jump off of it too. Thought he was gonna go for throw. He did not. Overhead's coming through. That's gonna be a full
And
combo.
if that's
Zanzoom.
not the case,
Side switch? No, just delays for a
remember,
second.
man, nothing lasts forever.
I like that armor.
No matter what you're going
Sometimes you
through
gotta
right
use your
now,
head,
no
you
matter
know?
Sometimes
condition
use
you
your
are
knock.
right now, it could be positive or negative. Just
Right.
know, man.
Hey, I want that safety game
If
too,
it's
but watch out for
positive,
the low wave
if
that's
it's
about to come through
positive,
here. No, we're gonna walk down. Full shot. There's the low wave.
Try to make it better.
Oh, he's been a lot
If
of bar
it's
right here.
negative,
And
no,
here
it's
was
not
clean,
forever,
man.
man.
What?
Just like,
Gets
you
a
know,
safe jump off of it, goes for throw? No, down 3.
do what you
What
got to
is
do
that
to
doing?
get yourself out of it.
What did you
Nice
do?
stuff
What
by
did you
Dyloch,
do?
and this is going to do it.
What was the?
That's exactly what I
was your-
just
what
said,
was your
man.
decision right
You're
there,
playing
Zenzo?
against Dyloch, man. You don't mess
like,
around,
even if
man.
you
He's
decide
going
to
to
go
make
for
you
armor
pay
knee,
for
you
it.
weren't gonna be able to shut it down. Like that was
Good stuff,
Zanzoon,
man. Good
unfortunately,
stuff.
going down 3.
Man, you know what? But I do like the fact that
I was
OKZ
scared. I wanted to shoot. I had no
Zamzoon
idea what I was supposed to do.
put up a fight, you know.
Dyloch's like, why would you
He
do
didn't
that?
put
I was
things like
scared.
100% easy
What
for
I'm
Dyloch.
supposed to do?
You know,
I was like, damn. Well,
Okay.
it happened to
GG
you.
from both players, man. GG from
So
let
both.
it
does
happen
mean
again.
Dyloch advances on to the winner's side. Top 96
Winner side?
here.
Okay.
Come
Winner side.
25.
Okay.
Great stuff right there. All right, he plays tomorrow.
That's true.
Once you make it out, once you make it to your winner
So,
side of your
again,
pool, it's like you
tomorrow
gotta
we're
know you're
gonna
pretty much
have
just done for
round
the day,
two.
like, so you made it. You get to play
Loser
tomorrow.
and winner
play
side,
tomorrow,
and then
get
top
a free
24,
meal
and
for
then
picking
I
out your
believe
pools.
top
Of
12,
course, the
and then
currency
the end. You know,
of
we don't know.
Comic
I don't
Maker
know who's
has
gonna be
returned.
taking this tournament, man. But
Let's
I
put
have
the
a
cards.
feeling Nicholas is not there.
You guys
Scorpion
this
Proch
needs
is
to
not
go in the
there.
card. They're gonna Photoshop a card.
Sonicfox is there.
They will?
Yeah,
The number
trust him.
one in the world,
This is a
man.
card
He's
holder.
there.
You get one of those.
Why is it getting smaller?
So
Is it good?
you all know
Is this
what
big?
the,
I feel
you
like
all
this is
see
the
what
size- I
I'm,
have
where
a
I'm
pretty
trying to
big hand.
get
I feel like
right
this is
now.
the size
But
of a car right
you
here.
know,
Could be.
can never say that's what's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
happen because
Friendship.
Yeah,
we got our boy unlike hell.
I wasn't gonna leave you hanging.
That young man
Not gonna put you with a
is
J1.
giving a lot to talk
Thank
about,
you, thank
man.
you. We're
He's
gonna get
making
King
a name for
Gambler up
himself.
against Yadriel. Punk
He's
next
out
to be
here
last
terrorizing
qualifier
people,
for
and
this
he's dope.
pool
And this
walk
guy, unlike,
on the winner side of
let me
things
let them
here.
finish.
It's gonna be a really interesting
And this
one.
kid, unlike hell, man,
I really feel
these
like
young
Gambler's
men,
very
man,
comfortable in the Kenshin
he
matchup,
does look
so
like
I would
like
personally
like
Yeah,
Homelander,
like I said, he has
bro.
a pocket reptile.
He had that.
Reptile gets gambled too.
I don't
just
want to
feel like
curse,
MK's slightly
man,
better
but
than
that
Kenshi. But
F
then again,
face, though.
there's a reason why I'm commentating. I'm not playing, so I'm gonna shut the hell up and let him do his
I'm
thing.
just saying,
And he's up
Homelander
there
has
for
the
a reason.
F
He already
face.
beat someone with the Kenshi, so it could very well work out here.
So
Yeah, we'll see how.
unlike it
This
does
proceeds.
look like
Again, Gambler has been working pretty hard to try to make it
Homelander,
back
man.
into these top 8 situations.
To
here.
me,
of course, congrats.
to be quite
on
honest,
completing fireman school.
they are
Yeah.
identical,
Big shouts
man.
to Gambles. He's
They are
firefighter now.
identical twins.
He's
Man.
got the firefighter look.
Yeah, he
one
does,
in
he
the
does.
reality
Yeah,
side
yeah,
and one
once
of like.
I saw you got the mustache, come on, yeah.
Ah,
He's a fire chief now. He's
You're
going
done.
But
for it.
I do,
He's
I
definitely
do.
going
the
for it.
chief?
The young man has a lot of
he's gonna be a
potential,
fire
man,
chief in no time,
and
already, so
that's why I'm
That's right,
saying we
that's
can
right.
just
This is how
come
it
here and
goes.
say, oh,
Simple good things.
Sonicfox is gonna take this,
It's gonna be
or
beautiful, guys. It's
Gert,
gonna be beautiful.
or
But nonetheless,
Dyloch,
this match is
because.
gonna be absolutely insane. And as we move on to
And
the
we got
players,
King
it's gonna get
Gambler
even
right there.
crazier.
Look, King
Already see
Gambler.
people
We
in the
got.
background.
Oh, that's
We
gonna
got
be a
Dyloch
good set
talking
right
to,
there, man.
Pure.
Woo.
Shout out to Ernesto, to John. I see this right there. More
Yo,
people in the background.
I'm excited, man. That's gonna
People
be a
waving to
good
the
one
camera.
right there, man.
Big shout outs, big shout outs.
That's gonna be a
I don't
good
know when
one.
Sonic
No
plays,
doubt,
actually. I
man.
know a couple people was like, where's
This is
Sonic?
gonna
Of
be a
course, we
good
gotta
one,
ask for
man.
Sonic.
someone said 5 o'clock.
No,
Like,
well,
all right. I mean,
Now I
must
wonder
be
if
that's
King
the last-
Gambler will be
Oh yeah, that is
will
yeah,
play
I forgot they are in the
Johnny
last pool,
Cage.
so that is when
He
they
been
play.
playing Johnny Cage lately,
You are completely right.
so let's see if
Jack.
that's what's gonna happen
Turns
today
out
again.
Sonic's getting no stream time. I've heard word that the Juicy Game Night people were given orders to not do that.
All right, so-
That's not me. That's not me. I would love to, but I would if it were me. I would. I'm joking, Chad.
See, me
don't worry.
personally, me personally, I wouldn't do that, but I'm not in charge of that. So talk to the man that's in charge, because it ain't me. I'm the guy that yaps.
You'll probably see Sonic up here. We got Yadriel.
So
Step
I don't
off
think
the
if
Kenshi.
I don't think Sonic
Gambler probably could stick with that Johnny
has
Cage.
played today. He hasn't played yet, so
Now, what is the pick coming at this man?
that's a
Yadriel?
lot of good set, man, coming up, man. A lot of good set, and I haven't seen my
Surely
boy
you could
Gert.
stick with Kenshi, right?
I don't know if he's
I
playing
could
offline
see
or
the
whatever.
size off. You know,
I haven't seen him, man. So I want to see my boy Gert, man.
that'd be
Okay.
fun because you get that armored gator roll.
But
to
for
help
now,
you
we're
out.
gonna enjoy Yadriel El
Oh,
Punk
yeah? Yeah, updating it? Yeah.
versus
Gonna go
King
2D?
Gambler.
I'm about to say, no way, Gearus. But he's just checking the controls. Making sure they're all cool.
Oh
I'm
man,
about to say, there's no way you got the milk done on top, but wait a second. There it is, the Kenshi piece with the
I like the
Mavado.
fact that this game bring everybody together, man. Bring everybody together. That's one good thing about Mortal Kombat, man.
Ninja and a fire god.
I've done my little
Yeah, that was
research,
definitely a
man.
gag. I would
Mortal
definitely
Kombat
agree with that.
compared
I
to
would
Street
not thought
Fighter
anything was
6,
real.
compared to Fatal Fuel,
Definitely been confused.
Fatal. I don't
would've
know
been
the name of
confused
the
too.
game.
I mean, look at the
Fatal
line of
whatever.
work that he's in.
Yep.
Doesn't have a lot of
100%
like,
Frank.
Oh,
Sponsored, man.
New film, method acting. Got
these are the
it.
those are the game like Street Fighter 6. There's a lot of sponsored. People make money,
Let's
not
get this
Mortal
warm up in
Kombat,
here.
man.
Thank you all again
But
for
one
tuning
thing
in
about
for some
Mortal
Mortal Kombat
Kombat,
1
man,
Action Definitive Edition.
One thing about this
Is out.
franchise, it brings
The
people
entire
together,
cast.
man.
Latest updates.
It brings
all the
people all over the
costumes.
world together, man.
Actually, I did just recently pick up all the MK movie 2
And that's
costumes.
one thing that I really like.
Every day I get more and
Since
more
I've
reason
been
to try to play
following
Sub-Zero.
those
What's up,
tournaments,
y'all?
that's one thing that I've noticed, man.
Hey.
'Cause that costume looks sick.
The costume
I
is
think it's a
decent.
good thing.
It
You
is
know,
decent.
just
Do like the Scorpion
And
costume.
Sub-Zero with this, like I said, Sub-Zero with this new recent change has been pretty interesting. I ain't gonna
Really
lie.
good. Really
well,
good.
they're gonna go at it right now. Okay,
Here we go.
as I
It's the pyramid. They're
projected,
fighting to see who's gonna get to
we
the top.
have Johnny Cage for King Gambler
The music is epic.
and
It is epic.
Kenshi
It's a lot of heat.
Javier, man.
People wave that
I'm
across
still-
the screen. There's ghosts, there's goblins, and there's a rock man that wants to kill everybody. Look at him. He's so menacing.
Nice throw.
Oh, got called. You know what this means. Yadriel,
And thank you guys for the 9 likes, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it.
He does have a couple bars
Appreciate
trying to help
you all
you out
guys
here.
for the
Oh
9
my
likes.
God, but didn't believe in the high.
Thank you for the 10 likes, guys. Thank you.
Johnny just be having fun when he told you, man. That's
Nice,
crazy.
nice.
Didn't get the side switch, just had to optimize the
That's
way he wanted
20,
to. Not punch and just for the
33%.
engines. No. Wait, pose on him.
Okay.
Ding, ding. Damn, that got so much hype meter for that.
Okay, King Gambler's
Two
look.
poses.
His Johnny Cage is looking very promising right now. Let's see if he's gonna keep the momentum.
Backed away for the demon drop. That's going to be out of range, waiting for an opportunity to potentially go for the shadow kick and misses entirely on the Bravado because of the movement that we have from King Gambler.
Man, Gambler's
Nice.
neutral and movement is some of the best in the business,
Be ca-
especially in
be
the US
careful.
side of things. And my goodness, yet again, the no cojones in the corners ain't getting a good position.
Oh,
Gotta block it.
nice awareness on the mind to still come through.
Nice sweep afterwards. Gets the throw. No, get off me. I'm Johnny Cage if you don't know. You see the people chanting my name? You better recognize.
Yeah. Nice.
No cojones.
Okay.
Launcher.
Yo,
Oh my goodness.
this is gonna be it
Gotta
for
pick the nut punch.
Watch out, nice
Yadriel.
block.
You know, I'm gonna
Yeah,
say
you brought
this,
up such a
man.
good point there in terms of the neutral from King Gambler. Like,
Due to the
doesn't wanna
fact that
over,
Kenchi's in
like,
a state
extend in neutral, like to try to rush
where,
the opponent
like,
down, is willing to take their time before making that
where
forward approach.
the character
That's
is just
so-
like not good, man.
Ways
Let's
you to
just
make
put
your
it as
mistake rather
simple
than
like
to make sure you.
it's not good,
he
man.
wants
I
to make
wonder
you look
why.
silly when you win.
That's make me skeptical,
You know,
man.
just because you're pressing out buttons here,
That
waiting
make
for
me
that prime
skeptical,
moment
and
to
I
go
don't
for
know
that
why.
mid punish.
Yadriel is going right now.
As we double check the notes here, coming from Yadriel before we proceed. In the
He
setup.
must be a Kenshi loyalist or something, man. You know, good stuff, man. Is that top shit in the back?
Here we go, King Gambler, up one
La
game.
Familia B. So like
Keep
top
yourself
shit is
safe.
in the back, man.
Nice flaws
in the
block on
background.
Yadriel to gain some of that chip.
On La Familia
is.
B.
Push away here, nice.
Nice counter
Kept it simple
from
with OTG.
Yadriel
and
El
actually a quick
Pump.
redraw.
Now throw back.
Whoa.
Nice with punish. How much is gonna be?
Let's break it down here, full follow through.
29%.
Goes to up afterwards. Goes for throw. Delays it, but guess what? There's a mine there too. So
Okay.
it just nothing. Everything got negated right there. So I guess back to neutral. The bounce.
Stacker pressure does get a back throw. Excellent toss from Yadriel. About even. In terms of health, just outside of the range, though. I mean, gee whiz.
Double dash to get out.
Nice. Doesn't catch
Oh,
Yadriel pressing the button, but
no.
that is not the activation we want. Yadriel just,
Definitely a miscommunication right there. Definitely a misinput. Definitely something he did not want to see. Laughing at the screen, this man Yadriel can't believe what he just did. He pulled this man's sword out in public. You gotta stop, bro.
All right.
Chill out. The whip punish again.
So-
My God.
Nice, man.
corner
Nice.
carry again.
Yo.
Knocked it to the corner for nut punch set up with mine.
Yadriel is in
Does
trouble,
give you a little
man.
bit of
Oh
breathing
my-
room here, but the back three.
Yadriel is in
about his
big
bad gamble,
trouble
bro.
right now.
Oh, almost got a whip punish again.
Oh,
A block.
block two.
Nice
in
punish.
one entire set. It's a blessed day for me, Tento.
I was supposed to say the gambles right now because guess what? Activating star power yet again. Lots of damage on the table for this one.
That's going
This man
over
ain't gonna have
40.
no kick
That's
at
going
all.
over
My goodness,
40
why
for
you doing
sure.
this to him? Whipping.
Did you fix it,
Oh.
Debo?
Got caught in the first
You
place.
fix it?
Down pokes, mid check.
How did you do it?
Do I smell like armor suit? No, chip might be the problem.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
there's
were
the throw.
desperate.
That's a game two
Yeah.
for King Gambler.
Okay.
Looking so strong thus far. Can
Definitely.
this man
King
Yadriel
Gambler's
dig
looking
deep
like
and bring it
more
back,
than
or is over
the
there?
guy's looking beyond strong, man. Yeah, that's top shit on the background right here. La Familia
Taking a
B.
second look at them. Oh, is he changing the song? Or he's looking at the notes. I wonder.
This is the notes.
That might have been
Now it
Discord,
makes
maybe.
sense why Top
These are
Shit
the
is
headsets
not
they
live
had
streaming
at,
this. He's
Evo
not
Japan
streaming
as
it.
well, I'm pretty sure. Which I've been trying to look into these.
He's in Chicago, man.
Look pretty cool.
That thing, I
think it's
thought
like
that thing was
rigged
happening
something, I
in
don't quite remember.
Illinois, man. It's in Chicago, man.
Swanky.
It's a same.
Oh, full string, huh?
It's a.
Beautiful stuff right there. Look, ground bounce, and guess what? Movado gets in that. A little
over.
change.
It's in
So look
Chicago.
at those setups here. That's a good
Are you
round
sure?
start for Yadriel.
Oh,
When's the last time we
oh,
got to see a Seto setup in the set so far?
okay.
Not at all. This man, the game was
My
back way wide.
my daughter
you can't
just
do anything if you're
enlightened
not next to
me
me.
about that, man. I don't know.
Guess what? Dashing out of there. And right back in. Gambler.
Never been
Kinda
in
raises
Chicago.
life lead.
I don't know nothing over there.
Jesus, you
No.
suck. You're like, okay, ladies.
Nice.
Oh, God.
Nice. Walter Island.
Massive
Walter
lane
Island.
here. Tons of resources. Yadriel can break on the next
No pode
interaction.
jogar Walter Island.
So can Gambler.
That's how it goes.
Oh,
Just
good
words.
block.
Low.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Just
Okay.
to raise this a tad. He's still there for plus frames. More plus frames. Goes for forward throw. Stab him and bag him. Oh, my
Nice.
goodness.
Mapla.
Yadriel overhead. Full combo. Spend it.
Okay.
Kaboom.
Okay.
Beautiful stuff right there.
I hear Mash.
Man,
is
yeah,
trying to
Yad
get
is
the
trying
extra
to stay
damage.
alive,
So
man.
is Gambler trying to defend.
I hope it's not too late for him.
Not going to be dead quite yet. Got to fix him. The slide to the DM, no. We be forgetting about the OTG. You got to block it. You got to flawless block it. Oh, whipping.
All right, nice sweep. Back four. Oh, okay.
Not too much wake-up armor come out of Yadriel at all. Haven't seen that wake-up
Right?
shoulder. I haven't seen that wake-up shoulder actually
Nothing.
once.
Devorar. Illinois is not in Chicago.
That's been pretty conservative
I
on
am.
spending
I've
meter.
told you.
Like, not
That's a
necessarily even
state.
for breakers either. All right, nice interrupt. Tossed.
Yeah.
He's
He's not in Chicago.
Yeah, corner position here. Took reset.
I like that. He just decided no, that Gambler had breakers. So
I
he
thought
decided to
that
use the
was-
plus
he
range
said-
just to try to dash him closest to the corner as he possibly could. But out of there, Gambler's
Man,
right back
these
in.
people
Oh,
have
no.
the
Oh,
the
no.
wrong information on their website. Because
All right, trying to play a little bit
from
of
what I
catch
saw,
up here.
he said that thing was
All right, no up block at
the
all.
tournament
from
was taking
Yadriel.
place in
But poking the special
Illinois.
again. Breaker coming out of Yadriel. Wants to take this. Not
Yeah,
good.
they-
Oh,
nah, I'm
absolutely
saying,
take that.
Size was beautiful.
That's what I
And he
said.
gets Sito back.
Illinois.
That's so good.
Sento down
Yeah,
immediately, but a down one, still
What?
back our turn. Nice sequence here. Yadriel should be able to take this.
Wait. Okay, man.
Oh,
man.
okay.
Let me tell you
Okay,
something.
okay.
Hey, we all laughing. Everybody laughing. I looked at Zero like, bro, there's no way you cursed that just like that.
No, I knew I didn't. I knew I didn't.
Like he said, he knew.
Oh, that's true.
He was prepared.
He's a
was
city in
ready.
Illinois. All right.
Drop that. Everybody drop that.
Yeah,
Now
man,
it
you
makes
scared,
sense.
wasn't
That's why they
you?
put
This
Illinois.
the heart
so it
drop
makes-
was like, oh gosh. I'm gonna lock in. Taking that second, looking at the watch, looking at the heartbeat.
It's got to be the pulse.
Yeah, the heartbeat's looking up there. Remember, guys, you're always allowed a little breather on the stage. We strong encouragement. I'll tell people all the time. When you're on the stage, it can be a lot. The lights,
Okay.
the camera, knowing that you're on the screen. Take.
Yeah,
a
yeah,
second
he's
to breathe,
he's
please.
staying alive.
Hydrate even. You know.
He's not putting things easy for King Gambler. Let's see if he's gonna turn
Charge up slightly.
nice.
This could be the start. As Yadriel puts their first game on the board against Gambler.
Oh, the tethers.
Nice.
Give me that first hit bonus.
First hit.
Oh, again. Oh, he actually caught on that
Okay.
time. I wasn't spared of that one.
Okay.
Gonna be dash.
Okay.
No sweep anything like that. But hey, stand patient. Down 3. Not gonna connect. But a 4-3.
Nice
My
counter.
Goodness, breaker immediately.
Breaker
Yo, thank you so much
immediately.
for
You
the
gotta
save.
do it, man.
Now we're back to mano a mano, the old-fashioned way. No
He
bar,
couldn't have.
no meters. Just two characters trying to fluke it out. Got shimmy. Oh, for a shove.
Push.
Nice counter.
But still quicker on the
By
draw
King
as
Gambler.
The big open.
How much
versus
is gonna
King
be?
combo here.
27% in damage.
Stack it to a throw.
Nice throw.
Nice challenge here from Yadriel.
Nice, nice.
The launch
Now
to
the
extend.
counter is full.
Oh, it's gonna
Overhead.
be overhead, yeah. Caught staring at Sento what they're doing. That's a round up. So close. No,
That parry?
you missed the parry. Oh, my God.
It was active. Remember, guys, the parry, if you actually in the middle of actually
Yo,
hitting him,
yeah,
the
was
physical
like,
coming
in
through,
fact,
the
offensive
armor will
sub
activate.
fair,
And
we
this
learn
case
on
for Johnny, the parry will not activate.
Nice
So he got
counter.
really lucky right there. Yadriel put himself on the board. I don't think Gambler liked that too much.
33%.
Puts it to the left side of the screen. Oh my God.
Stagger here. Got that down one. Steal back.
Oh,
Nice little back.
okay.
Didn't quite get that whip punish. that
Man,
we're
he
looking
seems
for.
like, yeah, man, he's trying to turn things around right now.
Oh, jeez. That moment of hesitation. We saw the tremor come out. I was talking about earlier. how
Nice
you react
block,
to
nice
sounds
block.
before you react to
Good
what you see on the
counter right
screen
Going with the
That's the break. Yo, wait a second.
Mavado trap right there.
Gambler might be in trouble if Yadriel finds one little clean hit.
Yes, indeed.
Everyone can
Even
put things
drop.
off.
Shoulders
Please?
against the meter. I respect it.
Okay.
Just a thought thinking, oh no. Oh no.
Yo, that's gonna do a lot of damage.
Sandwiched up here with Sento. Tons of damage. Another reset.
I like the armor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, that's gonna be it. Do we
Yo, this
tie it
will
up
do
to the
it.
two just like this? Yadriel, are you serious right now?
Yo.
He looked away like he's so slick. Like,
Oh, and
Yo.
Gambler immediately said, yo, I need coaching. Oh my God.
So
My
move it
goodness.
to
Can't believe it.
I did sneak that in there, didn't I?
Oh.
Essa cacete boa,
All
do
right,
caminho, não é ser.
Yadriel, with this Kenchi, like I said, I was not ready for this.
I
That's
definitely was
Ivan
not ready
Ofa.
for the comeback that we have here set up right now. It looked like Gambler was a complete control. Instead of it just finding our stride. Sticking with that sword toss, which
What the
we
hell,
have
man?
not seen at all throughout this set.
I think there's a tornado, man. What the hell?
To the two. Taking that second, I wonder what Post whispered in his ear. He said, get that, get that, get that, get them stuff.
That's it?
Yeah, get that, get that, get that.
What do I do? Get that, get that,
Get that, get that, get that, get that.
Get that. What does that even mean? Get that. Okay. I don't know what he said. Okay. Final game of this pool.
Johnny. 40
Oh my God. Take after take after take. This man Kenshi's gonna go crazy. Johnny, why are you putting him through it?
He's not even going to be able to see the film.
You know, you're a jerk for saying that. I didn't even think of it like that at all, but like, God, good God. He's a visual learner. Maybe. I don't
Wait,
know.
how could you?
He sees what's into him.
Oh.
That's how he does the visual learner.
Trying
I
to
was
stand
saying,
one anti-air.
I was just thinking, I'm like, did the first hit bonus go through? And it finally did just now. Oh my goodness, you're so lucky that string whiffs. Let's get Shimmy charged up just a tad bit. Yadriel. Oh,
All right.
oh.
Nice follow through here. Didn't believe in the full extension.
Things have just
Gambler.
gotten so interesting right now.
Massive route.
37% in damage.
Oh no.
Going with the
That's
trap.
a full charge. Side switch soon? Yes, it is.
Bounce.
My corner
Okay.
now. No.
Okay. The shadow
Good
kick.
God. The bravery to
The shadow
armor
kick
through,
was
and
important
we have not
right there.
seen like that wake up armor come from Gambler until like that last game here. So Gambler trying to bring all the stops to make sure we cross the threshold on the winner side of things.
He just stand switch into a throw? What kind of wolf stuff?
God.
Oh, there's a punish
Okay,
right there.
King Gambler on set point.
Huge.
Will it be able to close this out?
Huge.
Will
Something happen off of
Yadriel
it.
let that
Oh,
happen?
right
The
again,
shadow
so
kick
fast.
is
Challenge.
Oh no.
it's
Gambler not having
doing a lot right now. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh,
Oh my man.
The gamble that we took to try to stick with the low there.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay. It seems like they both having
Whip
second
punish here
thought
from
right
Gambler.
No
Nice.
cojones.
there. Okay.
Wake up buttons, because why not? Your meat is
What the
looking
hell?
mighty vegan gambles.
Yo, I've never seen this move.
Dash up into
before.
what?
I had never
Safety?
seen this move.
Oh, I like
before.
that jump back from gambles.
Good recognition there on the bravado
Oh.
setup here, but we
Yep.
got the bound.
He might be
Think
dead
this
actually,
gonna
'cause
do
he has
it.
full trimming, so he can go for enough punch into a charge.
Yeah.
GG's.
Yep.
Oh my.
Oh.
Oh, not enough yet. There it is,
Oh,
the
man.
low.
Well, you
and
gotta
King
give it to
Gambler
Yadriel, man. He
advances on
did
the winner's
put up a
side.
fight, man. He did
Top
put up a fight. He did
96
send that to a
for
game 5,
Mortal
man. That was
Kombat 1.
impressive.
Yadriel will be on the losing side of things. Still
For
playing
the
tomorrow,
wake,
making
for the
it
state
out
of Kenshi
pools.
right now, and then he
Absolute
was
seven.
able to do
was
that
actually
with
a
Kenshi,
banger
man.
of
But
the last
hey, you
set
know,
for the block. I was not prepared for
I
that,
hope
but
he
Yadriel
proceed in the
definitely
second
wanted
round,
to
even
show
in the
people like,
loser
yo,
bracket.
Kenshi
I
can still
hope.
be playing this game out
I
here.
hope
He
so.
can definitely have a good time.
That's the beautiful thing about Mortal Kombat 1, and especially in the form that it is now with the definitive edition. Things are starting to settle in. We figure out the meta of the game and still explore and learn so much. Still a great time to play Mortal Kombat 1. Plenty of action to look forward to, not only in the future of the game, but also here at Combo Breaker. This has been a spectacular set of matches, but we still have one more block right after this.
See you guys later now. Hey, take it
10
easy.
years of Combo Breaker and counting. Stick around for more.
Oh, what do you mean? What is this? What are you referring to? Uh, Archie. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right. What do you mean by what are you referring to? Yeah, so then I'm gonna have to kind of like cut all these commercial, man. I'm gonna have to cut all of them. The stream. I'll do that after. Thank you guys for the 11 likes. Appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate you all. I really do. I really mean it. Divini kamba la lap fe grimas. Ay chérie. Ok maman. All right.
Commentary, and it is the final block for MK1 pool play here at Combo Breaker 2025. We've had some good games already, and there are plenty more
Go
left
over
to
there,
go. What do you
mami.
think?
Okay.
You know, it's been very fun to
Dale,
check out
okay?
this last block.
Okay.
I got to sit down and watch that
Bah.
initial block a little bit there, and some of the usual suspects crossing into that top 96 territory here, and the action is going to get fierce because, again, this is one of the last few qualifiers as we headed, at least stateside, heading towards EVO and, of course, towards pro competition.
Yeah, this has been a pretty significant season for the game, I think, in terms of like overall competition, the rise of Latin America, and even more names that we haven't seen as much, whether it's like players like Enzim from Gamescom Latam, or like Kanamani being this unstoppable superstar in EU. But we're not outside of North America this weekend. We're at the heart of Mortal Kombat, Chicago, Illinois. Technically Schaumburg, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, you know, close stuff. It's the same thing. We do the same in Michigan for Detroit. Detroit is essentially the entire southeastern region of Michigan. But it's funny you mentioned Latin America. I've been trying to tell everybody, like, this is a region that is so
Okay, we got another another.
eyes on. I'm telling you, the strength of that
Is
region
this the same Sub-Zero player?
You got to get those folks opportunity. Please try to support it and
Let me
push out
see.
that region because they got a lot of great events here.
Let me see if
But
it's the same
in the
one
meantime,
from earlier.
Sound Bomb versus Paper Cut Radiation. What is
That sounds devious.
like both of them? Like, whoa.
Oh, hang on a minute though. No, we've got
I don't remember the name. All right, anyway.
On mass in quite a while.
Ooh.
But that's why. I
That's
love
a
how that was
Scorpion.
the first
Sub-Zero
play of the
Scorpion,
match as
man.
well. Instant just forward 1-2 overhead commitment. I respect that.
Uh-oh, too far for the throw.
Nice.
Stapler does get applied here. Plus frames on
Okay,
the tail.
nice
Not
counter.
necessarily the first
from
Tanya Motaro we've seen on
SND.
screen today. I wonder
Oh,
if this is like
can't
the
say
team
that.
Tanya plays and kind of settles on
SND.
at the moment.
I do like that additional support that you have. I mean, I wonder if it is just the fact that, I mean, you did lose a little bit of that additional buff, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, great
Motaro.
block right there.
Yeah, well, I think it's like you take the kind of button that Tanya's forward 2 is, and then you throw low shot on the back of it, and you've just got one of the most irritating neutral tools in the game.
I mean,
to deal with.
in
At
my
the moment,
opinion,
Paper Cut Radiation
I
looking
don't
solid.
think Sub-Zero
Ooh,
is as
ooh,
bad
that
as
guy
he
had
used
a
to
light
be
lead, soon going to be lost with this buff
in
combo.
terms of damage.
I think both of them were trying to go for a projectile
Right now,
game, or at least,
Sub-Zero
like,
is
some in the
pretty
midstream,
decent.
But here, Sound Bomb really
He's
trying
pretty
to send it
decent
home.
to me.
Interesting to break here. We're already pretty low on health. You're going to go into this next round without any resources.
I
think
thought he
you
was
could've
gonna.
punished that
You
with
in
the down one
trouble.
on that
Man.
dive. But either way,
Yeah,
God
maybe.
damn it.
From that height, obviously, if you hit that dive kick low enough,
That was
it
a
is
hell
there,
of
but
a
that was pretty high.
of a
So
turnaround.
maybe But yeah, definitely a brave break coming through at the end of that round.
Ooh.
But again, going in for
Breaker
the overhead. Paper cut radiation.
from S&D.
Looking like he really wants to just brute force that turn constantly.
All right, stagger here, down one. You give up your turn for it, though.
New metal game.
And that's going to be the dynamic. Just forward two, low shot. Such a good string.
Nice
The range
counter.
Confirms safety. And then you just throw massive
okay.
blast frames in the back of it.
He didn't let it connect the third time.
Finally learning about the overhead here. Said fool me twice, that's about enough.
It basically is an entire game plan
Yeah, yeah.
around this one button. But
That's
the option's on
definitely
it, right?
true,
You've got
man.
no shot,
That's
you've got
about enough.
parry,
You're not gonna
charge.
hit me
You can
3
just finish the
consecutive
string
times
if
with
you
the
want.
same move. What's wrong with
And
you?
so long as you're not going to flawless
It wasn't
block,
consecutive,
take
innit?
a little bit of chip for it for each interaction.
And
And if you're doing chip, you're building bar too. So
nice counter.
more breaks. Those EX
Man,
buff
this
hit confirm
Zero Play is
opportunities. We
not
already
doing
saw one
much.
there
I don't know
before
why.
from
If he's
Soundbar.
trying to
Ooh,
assess
that could have been huge.
the
Yeah.
situation,
Fight didn't
or
believe in it either way. Still
if it's
matching
for
for the break
a reason
here.
of adaptation,
Interrupts the
I don't
ice
know.
clone. That's huge
Seems
for
like he's
Soundbar.
not doing. He's
Oh, I
not
love that
trying to
choice.
do
To
much
go for
right
the
now.
reflect and then the projectile just to cover for multiple options. Yeah, solid start. I mean, it's the
First
kind of
match is
basic
going to
looking game plan,
S&D.
but it's as effective as it needs to be.
Now
Exactly.
who's
I've
who? I
tried
think
this
he's
forward
the
too, such an
Sub-Zero
exceptional
player. I think
button
this
that
guy is the
if you're in
Sub-Zero
range
player.
for it and you got the confirms ready, why not? Just rinse and repeat. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly. And if you've not solved the solution here, if you're not going to flawless, if you're not going to
Paco
interrupt me
tra-
on it here, which you
Paco
can't,
tradición.
but either way, like, I'm
Tradición.
still going to send it. That's a
Tradición.
low first hit. That's a bonus here for Soundbound to
Paco
start.
tradición.
Well, especially if
the
Paper
hell,
Cut's taking
man?
all this chip damage. He's not building meter in the process.
Nice.
Okay, finally, we see some offense coming
That
through
was
from
cool.
Paper Cut.
Not a lot. It wasn't.
Forward.
And term of
Or
damage
super
wasn't a
delay.
lot,
That's how
but
maybe expecting
the
an open
combo
here
itself
since
was
Taro
pretty
doesn't
cool,
come out.
man.
There it is.
Ooh,
Okay.
half expected that to go back.
He didn't go with the slides. Why?
Oh, there's the hit confirm though.
Man, at least get something out of
We
it,
put
bro.
ourselves a little bit ahead of the projectile there. At least
And
like the
you
force
know you're
field.
not gonna connect it
Plus
all
sending that
every time
fireball
you do
away.
it.
Yeah, maybe. Or I wonder if it was just the last lingering
Oh,
frames
true,
of it
true,
maybe and it just disappeared.
Okay.
Either way
There
though, still
it
fighting
is.
back as
Yeah.
Paper Cut. Paper Cut seems quite
I'm not even
comfortable
gonna
on
lie, I'm not
offense. I think it's
seeing-
when he's put on the back foot as well.
I'm
you
not
start
seeing a
struggles
lot
come
from
through.
this
Yeah.
The buff is ready.
Sub-Zero player right now.
Oh, damn.
I don't know why.
That was well spaced. That was like max
I don't
range.
know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I do
Don't you
not
forget
know,
it.
but I'm not
Quick
seeing a
reach
lot
and
from him
Southbound
right
able
now.
to steal around there. All right, let's not get overwhelmed. Your back is against the wall. The ice clone is fine, but Tani doesn't need to necessarily approach.
Oh, there's a break. I do wonder if we would have seen it confirmed
Nice
there, 'cause
counter
there was
from
only the second
S&D.
hit that connected.
Right.
Still covering anyway.
Crush. Got the down one. No, backed away from a down one, come for sub. That would have been safe and still got the dive. Perfectly positioned
Oh,
here for
no.
Paper Cut.
We'll say Soundbomb has opted to go for a handful of low shots so far, but on block hasn't really committed to like the advantage from it. So he's always expecting Paper Cut to press, but never quite looking to punish it.
At least this time around, holding onto
Okay.
the block. Yeah, you're right. Paper Cut just
Oh.
seems kind of lost in this pressure coming from Soundbomb. Not quite sure how to interact out of it.
But on the flip side, Soundbomb has recognized, hey, this is working. And we're saying at the start
Oh
of the
man,
match again,
S&D is in total
you
control.
know, you don't really need to adjust until your opponent has shown you
Yeah.
that it's necessary. You know, I think
I
it's,
know
it's a
you're
very
gonna
common
adjust,
mistake
but
players
hey,
get
you
into
don't
early
win
on
game
as
by
competitors
just
is
staying
you will
in
know the
one
layers to
corner
the
and
game
like
plan you're trying to do, and
assessing
you'll skip ahead
situation,
to
man.
layers
You
you
win
don't
game
need to
by,
go to, right?
you know,
'Cause your opponent hasn't
by
shown you that it's
executing
necessary.
combos,
And right here,
by
we're seeing a perfect
know.
example of just, hey man, stick to what's working.
Okay, anyway,
Oh, jeez, got that reflect there. No anti-air.
come
Not
on, man.
enough
You
block.
gotta go, man.
And we did
Put
see
some
in the shot
respect
that Paper
on
Cut
Sub-Zero
a little
name, bro.
perplexed as to how we're going to
Put
try
some
to solve
respect.
the solution.
On the guy name.
Surviving the sound bomb
Because
pressure.
now Sub-Zero is pretty
Okay,
decent,
Mantis
man.
won't commit to the overhead,
term
though,
of
and it is
damage,
blocked. Another break.
which
But Paper Cut's
was
had like
his
so
main
many
problem
breakers in the
from
set.
from the start.
Has definitely been willing to commit
After the
to
last
the risky stuff.
All right, reflect
Buff
back
that
here.
he got, he's decent, man.
I guess that perhaps is a downside of the Sub-Zero score.
And I'm glad more people are playing
Sub-Zero,
Sub-Zero,
damage
man.
when you get the hit,
know?
but doesn't do
I'm glad to
anything in
see
terms
that,
of
man.
Safety.
Gosh, yeah, because you can't really do hellfire.
That's the combo right there. That combo is so nice, man.
Well, we saw it off the double.
It's not a
low.
lot
Yeah,
of damage,
you will
about
pick up on a few
20,
things, but again, if we're
28%.
talking, no, keeping
If you get the heat
alive,
confirmed,
I know
but
the double low is safe by
it's
itself,
so
but that
cool.
overhead is going to be putting your life
Yeah.
on the line every time you do it.
My boy,
Oh, geez, good low
Parco
challenge here.
Tradición isn't problem, man. Isn't problem.
Yeah, once we get in this, no way. Oh, that's such a
Ooh.
shame. The Ice Clone not going to save
Paco
you here.
Tradición.
Not gonna be put in a position enough to get that.
Tradición. Okay.
For the raw overhead this time.
He
A
only
safer
connected
option,
the
I know he
overhead
can
twice,
up-lock
man.
That, but let's be real. Who's
And
up-locking
SND be like, you know
Sub-Zero,
what,
sorry, not
man?
Sub-Zero, but Cameo
You're
Scorpion's
not gonna
overhead
connect
neutral.
that overhead
That's just
again,
not
bro.
gonna happen.
The second
Your
time
foot
was
is
the
really
last time.
staring at the cameo meter, which why are they looking there in the first place?
Oh, hello.
Nice.
Side switch as well. Sound bomb. Match point now. Yeah, that would have been a confirm for sure.
Yeah.
Dive a little bit too far. That's okay though.
I'm not even gonna lie, man. Not to be biased, you know. I don't want to sound biased, but
Okay, just stood up into it.
this Sub-Zero look
Could
weak,
be the
man.
jump in and extend a little bit more damage.
He
out
needs
of
some milk.
Maybe. I think that usually is Sub-Zero's like go-to long
Nice
range
punish.
confirm is just take the slide, do your 110 because most of the time it's like a projectile trade if you can't get a full pickup. But yeah, in that instance I think maybe could have got a bit more, but might not matter. Oh no, go straight to
Say
the fight.
whatever you want, but I know
This
Sikander
might
would have
be-
destroyed
Is it?
SND right here,
This
though.
does do a decent
This
chunk,
Tanya
but
player would have been
no, not quite.
destroyed by Sikander
Okay,
right
probably
there.
got an ice call.
You can say
Breeze
whatever you want
here.
about the guy, but
Okay, there's
No.
an extension. Okay, spending some of the bar.
That's
Sikander
Okay.
would
Oh
have
my
destroyed
goodness,
this guy
wait a
right
minute.
there,
Go
man.
for the fatal?
Nah, come on, man. Let's
No,
go.
Not at this route.
You see?
Oh,
But it's too
held
late,
on to
bro.
the fatal blow, but could not find a space for it. I wonder if
That's
he thought
what
there
you
was
need to
fatal
see,
blow
bro.
probably
Play like
didn't kill,
Sikander, bro.
so,
Right.
maybe just
Sikander
hold
would
off
have
and go for
destroyed this Tanya
something a
right
bit
there, man.
better on Oki, but
Sure.
But
either
anyway,
way,
GG
didn't
from
end up
GG from
happening.
GG,
Yeah,
man.
a
GG.
clean 3-0 to start this final block of pulls. I can't believe we're already on the last block of pulls of the day.
It's,
You know,
I
the
feel
thing is,
the,
like,
the day has
You don't see
gone by very
Sub-Zero that
quickly, but yet it's
often
only
in
5 o'clock
tournaments.
Central
When you
here,
see him,
5:15 to be
it's
exact,
like
and
another.
still so many
It's
matches to look
another
forward to,
type
so
of
many competitors that we
excitement,
haven't
man.
quite seen. I know
And by
y'all were
seeing this
talking
guy
about it
playing
in
like
the
that
last
with the
block to see
character
when
kind of
Sonic
piss
is
you
gonna
off, man.
play.
I can
You see
imagine
what I'm
how many
saying?
times that's been in the chat.
So that's the
already.
same way
I'm
I'm
sure
feeling
someone
right
out there
now.
is keeping track of where's Sonic Fox.
But
Where's Sonic
anyway,
Fox? Well,
it is what it is, man.
not now, because the next match is going to be Competitor versus TY. But Sonic Fox is in this pool, so don't worry. You'll
Okay.
see Fox play eventually.
We
We'll
got
be
a
able to
boy,
see that.
Sonicfox.
Cyrax Madambo, which has apparently been boasted about quite a bit, so excited for that. But yeah, Competitor probably means
Kijon-
Johnny Cage is on the way.
Yes, a little bit of Johnny Cage action in that last block as well. We did it both in Pulse and King Gambler, so competitor stepping up to show another flair of Johnny Cage.
Most likely going to still be the Johnny Cage.
And I think
Tremor,
they
assume, though, 'cause that is
leaving
kind of
they
the
leaving
main
the
Johnny
the
Cage.
best for
I think
last,
the
man.
Tremor
They're gonna
cameo
give
has
us
done so much for
Sonicfox.
taking characters who were popular once
The
upon
next
a time, but have
group
kind of fallen
pool.
off, and now they're seeing play again, right? So your
Yes.
Johnny Cage, your Baraka, characters like that, maybe Raiden players should be looking
Talking
into
about
it,
Sonicfox, I
But,
think
um,
Sonicfox
Yeah,
didn't
it's good in
learn
that team, actually. The
didn't
Tremor
learn
with
his
the
lesson,
Raiden
man,
out in the
and,
first pool block there, so
I think it's
when
like
he
the
lost
case
to
of,
one
I'll
like
say
Kel
this earlier on
and
in
all
an
these
earlier block,
people,
right?
and
you
when he
take
lost
a
in games,
cameo like Tremor, where you have that much
Gamescom
utility,
Latin, man,
you're
because
bound to find something that your character
this
can
guy
do.
is always
So,
putting
like,
his
the question is it
strategy
enough
out
to
there,
warrant
man.
Picking the cameo, and for a lot of characters at the moment, the answer is
Every other
yes.
day, man, Sonicfox
But,
uploaded
yeah, I
new
think
video,
we're seeing
man,
a decent amount of
showing
variety
people
thus
how
far.
to kind of like
yeah, I mean,
Garner-
obviously MK1
Garner
is in
him,
such
man.
a solid spot right now where that variety can
Oh,
really
man.
be shown across all the cast, right? The
Hey,
cameo
but
system
the guy
has really
believes
kind
in
of
himself,
fleshed
you
out.
know?
I
That's
think
the
they've done a solid
confidence,
job
you
of
know?
expanding even upon the old
So,
cameos that are still
I
available.
think he's not
to
even
give
worried
them new
about
life. Like
that.
even the change
He's
for
just
Strikers
making
is added that
content.
new cameo.
Well,
Assist
that's
for,
it.
for Strikers,
It's not just
and-
about adjusting what's there. It's
Yeah.
the fact that there's been.
But
Like,
if I
new
want him
moves
to be
and
quite
like,
honest,
reworks of some moves
after
in
what
some
happened
cases.
to his Cyrax
And,
and
yeah, I
Serena,
think most of the cameos
I wouldn't be
in this
putting
game
my
at
strategy
this
out
point
there.
are viable
Hell
in
no.
some way. I think it's a question of how versatile they are.
Right, right.
Because some cameos, right, like your Sectors, your Tremors.
who are these guys?
I guess your Chameleon still to a
They don't
point
look
are, like,
familiar,
You can kind of
but
give
let
them
me-
to
let me wait
anyone
for the
and
name.
get some upfront value.
Exactly.
Oh,
then
did
you've
they
got the
already
more
put the name and I was
niche
not paying
pairings,
attention?
But are still
Come
very
on,
good,
give
like
me
your
another
Jax,
Sub-Zero,
right?
man.
Jax is not the kind of cameo you
better
can
one.
just slap on anyone.
Yeah.
But then you look at like the Takeda Jax, the Katana Jax, things like that, where they do see play and they do seem to be very powerful because of it. And I think a lot of cameos are kind of in that latter category, where they're good with
I
some
gotta change
characters,
my-
just not everyone. But who they are good with,
Gotta
they are
change
super
my
worth
bed up,
considering.
water.
Exactly, exactly.
Vamos changer de poisson,
Trying to get the settle in here. Yeah, I mean, ooh, Sector with the Baraka.
Non, mas vai
Interesting.
début de je achei de
Baraka
novo.
Sector.
So you do get some solid follow-ups here with the double missile
Man.
situation. I saw a
And
very
you better
great,
bring it back.
confirmed scenario off of
Where's the
Pro,
remote?
which I think will still be pretty well
Where's- go
utilized
get
there.
it,
There's
mama.
a lot of that interaction going on with
All right,
quite
I
a
think they're
few of
going
the
with the
characters
button
as
checks
well.
right now.
The
Button
The
checks.
question
choice.
is it actually going to be Baraka Sector,
Right,
or
right.
is it just button check expect things. Because competitors
Yeah,
100%
because you
bring
have
out
the
Johnny
battery
Cage,
that
'cause-
won't win, Rebecca.
This
It's
guy
not
plays
gonna
one
work.
character.
No, it's not using the right
And
word.
you're looking at him.
John.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the few character specialists still left, man.
We'll try it
where
now.
are they
It's
all
good
going?
now.
You know, at
Well,
this
don't you
point
say
in life
thank
of the
you?
game, they
You okay?
explore those new characters. I mean,
Okay,
I see
go
a
on.
ton of people jumping on T1000, of course, because awesome character, but also so versatile. We were talking about how different characters get additional benefit from those cameos. T1000 is one of those one-size-fits-all characters for the cameo system. Of course, mixed potential is insane.
Well, I think ultimately the main purpose of playing multiple characters is just never having to play a bad match.
Yeah, there's that
And
too.
The problem is it's hard to play multiple characters at a high level, but I just think players they're so dedicated and they put so much time into the game that it's not impossible. And when your fundamentals are at a certain point, it gets a bit easier to pick up characters.
Well,
Than
okay.
once upon a time.
We've
Although
seen a
speaking
lot of
Jacks,
Johnny
we've seen
Cage
some
today, man.
Baraka Jacks.
Ooh,
I glad that I put Johnny Cage in
This
the
is an interesting team. That's actually
in the
deceiving me
thumbnail,
by
man.
the
On the
original for
thumbnail,
compound
man.
utility. It's
I'm
very
glad
much
that
kind
I
of
put him on the
quintessential,
thumbnail
I would
'cause
say a basic Jacks team.
I think
but it
that's
gets the
the
job done. 100%.
we've I've seen
Looking for those
I've seen a
unblockable
lot of
situations
Johnny
here to
Cage
get a
today,
little bit of
man.
Extension. You can get that air time,
Nice.
the air spin from Baraka.
27%.
Ooh, aggressive stand-up here coming from TY.
And I also like the fact that they put in some respect on my boys right now.
Backbreaker,
On my boy
yes.
right now. Despite
Nice.
NOS
That is
did
gonna be
my
a
boy
decent
Johnny
chunk
Cage.
added to near enough any touch.
They
Of the
did
most
they
kind
did
of
the
consistent
character
one bar confirms. I think you're looking like maybe
dirty,
low
man. But
400s, which
anyway, you know,
for
people
Baraka
still
in
playing
this
the
version,
character and
not bad at all.
Not at all.
Ooh,
And I'm
there's that
happy
tricky
because of
stuff
that,
with the
man.
ground pound jump kick.
seeing
Oh,
a lot
whoa,
of
whoa, whoa.
people
Very fortunate
Us
jump
did
here.
Throw
plan him.
combo in the corner.
nice.
There it is.
You don't see that very often.
That is good damage.
Baraka
for a throw as well.
Jacks.
Good lord.
Up there,
Great
200.
counter.
Okay. Take it for ground pound. There's that spin I was talking about
Okay.
there. Still brings it
Okay,
down.
nice.
Unfortunately, put yourself in the corner and a nice.
Believe it or
follow-up
not,
from
man,
competitor
Johnny
to
Cage
close it out.
still looks solid, man.
Yeah, Johnny Tremor.
Despite
really,
all the
Tremor has kind
nerve.
of put Johnny Cage back on the map, right? But once upon a time, he was the
Great
most common
counter
character in the game.
Right.
from
comparatively, right? There was
T.
Johnny players everywhere.
Why?
Disappeared for a while, but
Okay.
back in full force. That Tremor pairing looking so solid.
Sin
The rising star
CTY.
utility.
Great
extra
block
health
from
to offset his
TY.
natural
Now he's
lower.
trying to go with
Yeah,
the
he's back to a
punish.
good old-fashioned
Did not
100,000
connect.
character.
Now eats.
All right, corner carry here. Not punch. Resetting for that tremor in the next
Oh, big
sequence.
punish.
Yeah.
STB time.
Being able to
Let's
shut
go,
down
baby.
Jacks for an
Let's go.
extended period is huge. Look at the damage benefit. you're getting out of it.
40%.
Yeah, it was pretty ambitious to go for the armor into ground pound because
40%.
you can use ground pound to make unsafe stuff.
12 hit combo.
Safe,
That's
quote, unquote,
insane.
when you ground
That's
pound yourself, but not
that's
gonna
really
work
that's
as a
really
reversal.
like
A lot of
that's
stuff
pretty
after ground
insane.
pound.
Oh, nice
Oh.
air to air. Competitor two ready for it. Saw
With
the
that,
wind-up
game
jab
one is
in the
going
background
to-
there.
Yeah, solid game number one. Oh, little bit of coaching. I like how the players are pretty straightforward when it comes to like the rules with coaching in MK. I feel like because
Is
the
that
rules have been kind of
Foxy?
pretty
Is that
clearly
Foxy?
outlined
Oh, no, it's not
Yeah.
Foxy.
in the terms and conditions
that
for
was
so
your
long that players are
wino,
kind of used to it
Foxy.
by now. Gone are the days of there just being an instant
Oh,
huddle of
everyone's
players
got
on
a
the stage.
team.
All right.
Yeah.
The whole pit
STB
crew pulling up with the notes.
leading
Yeah,
1-0.
he's here.
Nice. Nice.
Got the setup here. Look at how much
Okay,
meter
Jax
we have
with
on
the
side
pressure.
competitor. I was surprised.
I'm-
they're gonna let
I'm-
this
I'm
rock
gonna
for as
say,
long as it
man,
did.
Yeah, that was a lot of just straight up clean hits.
TY is he's playing pretty solid, man. He's playing really
John?
pretty solid.
Trying to bring back this line fleet if we can. Nice little interrupt here. Down one. Steal the turn. Good block on the overhead.
Oh, good block. That was a tricky situation.
Yo, that overhead, man, that was nice. 29% in damage.
Okay.
Oh, throw counter.
counter.
Trying to press on wake up as TY.
Another
Gave
12%.
Caught the way
plenty of
down.
respect, I
Ooh.
feel like, to all the resources that TY had.
Yo.
And finally using that meter.
This guy live
Oh,
bar
no.
just disappear, man. What
That was
the
a very
hell?
brave break, but it might work
He's live bar just disappeared.
out. Okay. I mean, one hit into fatal blow. This is over, even without the bar. Oh no!
No,
Tried
no,
to
no,
parry.
no.
Oh,
Oh,
it did. Managed to get through.
he went
indeed.
for it.
Couldn't help but press, I guess, in that scenario. Maybe we were expecting the
Ibabo?
dash throughout the fatal blow activation.
Vimos la
Yeah,
bomba.
maybe. I feel like it's so
Oh,
often
okay.
these days that if we see the
Nice.
Johnny Cage fatal blow, it's not like
With
sweet
that round
distance
one
where
of
you
game
just
2
walk
is
back
going
and they
to
just wait. It's weird to see it actually work. Again. But you have to remember, it's still a parry.
competitor.
And also one of the few parries in the game that parries
Competitor.
True, true.
Competitor.
Just get the lava plume here, just to extend for corner
Nice.
again. Nice.
Oh, outside the corner.
Yeah.
Nice block from STB.
One. Very tricky on the low poke there. Watch it.
Oh,
Nice.
big up.
Okay, great punish.
But kind of starved for meter. TY hasn't really been able to use the bar for massive openings too much yet in this match.
Nice. Yo.
setup here. Tremor still extending a little bit of offensive pressure.
Oh, it's gonna be 12% right here.
Nice sweep with the back four, but what a wake up. Overextending is competitor here. Let's go for the 4 series.
Competitor.
Extension, nice.
That was 37%.
Ooh, good block. A little bit telegraphed on that overhead.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess that's the downside. If you do go for the new held version, obviously it gets plus on block and gives you a bigger launch, but the cost of it being much
Nice.
easier to react to. That's going to be a
With that,
punish immediately from competitor.
competitor is
Looking
taking
good,
game
honestly.
2.
2-0. Clean start.
Salguin là.
Like some of the pieces
Oh.
are there on the side of TY, just not quite crossing that finish line either.
You have to remember from competitor, like he might not be the kind of name you see in like the who's the best player in the community discussions, right? Oh, who's your favorite to win tournaments? But he's always a name that you see in the bracket. You know, he's always there. He's always dedicated. And when you've been around as long as he is, you're not going to be bad at the game. Yeah, and we're seeing that he absolutely knows his stuff. And this could be a good weekend for him. He's playing really well. If he keeps this up, I don't see why he couldn't go further. There's the sector that we saw in the button check. So this much less of a, whereas the Jack's kind of ground pound approach won't be the same, obviously, with sector, but Baraka gets so much off up rocket.
And I've played soldiers dozens of times. Big whoop.
Oh dear. Johnny does have some of the best dialogue.
Is that right?
Lol.
But I
Hey,
think
you
that's the
asking me
case
if
for
I
most
charge a
games that
premium
have
for
them.
volume,
Yeah.
man?
This is
That's
Johnny
insane.
Cage
Let me
being
put it
Johnny
out, man.
Cage.
That was fun. man.
Already in the corner from
That was
start.
funny,
Good
I mean.
lord.
Knee, watch the dome.
That is a tricky block.
I don't know if Sector is going to get any opportunity. Nice jump in there. All right, our break. Here's the missile. Just clean missile, though. Good block.
Oh, again, I think that is the charged overhead we're seeing, and that is plus on block. So competitor challenging the advantage, but getting the hit, so can't really blame him for going for it, right? It's working out.
All right, good block on the low. The respect here. Things are starting to slow down. Now that
Man,
we're
I
starting to
hope
miss
the
Sector
volume
here.
it's
Jump
okay
with
right
the
now.
armor right through. Doesn't even matter. We got that final hit in on match point.
Now, will competitor manage to get a 3-0 here? Oh, okay. We're seeing so much advantage, just not respected.
Ben ça
Second
finit
two characters for it.
358
Obviously,
dollars.
Johnny Cage still plus frames on tap for the carry.
Baga là. Plus tax.
Oh, jeez. Goes for the slide. Yikes. got
Okay.
that throw. Jeez. Yeah, it is start on a high there for the Chop series.
Yeah, it's one of those few moves that hits twice, but is double high. Yeah, I feel like so many normals or strings would be like high mid, but nope. A standing four from Baraka, straight up just high high. And for good reason, right? At least for that whole string, no gap, plenty of chips. Speaking of which, Fatal Blow going to apply that debuff. Will we see a chip follow up? I don't think you really need to. I think if you're tying the situation, you don't need to rush in. You will have the life lead. You'll be sitting on a rocket potentially. Could just go for Blade Spark trade. Just go for a safe jump. Oh, and again, competitor getting chewed up by that back three. That sneaky second hit.
Still gets me every time. I've seen it for so many years. I'm like,
Oh yeah,
golly.
that normal's gonna hit people forever, I think.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
again, there it is.
Try to sneak in with that back three. Full stop on the low poke coming from competitor. Watch it. That still gives you a little bit of opportunity despite getting caught by that missile.
D-Max asked me if I charge premium for volume, man. That was funny, man.
We're committing there, trying to go for the back three again, and does
You know,
full follow
the
from
reason
competitor
why I
to
have
that
the
corner.
volume the way I had it is like,
Oh,
you
no.
know,
Uh-oh,
I'm
that might be
streaming
enough.
that
Yeah,
and
that's
I'm
like
doing the
hella
commentary, the
enough.
voice over.
Oh, and that will do it.
My
Competitor.
voice gotta be clear enough so
Sealing
I
the
don't
deal
get
in
in
his
trouble,
first
so I
full
don't get
match for
any
himself.
problem with
Looking good so far.
with YouTube. You see what I'm saying?
I've got to say, shouts to
Because
competitor.
plenty
Yeah,
people will be
long
like
time
uploading
players.
the same
He's been around
stream.
for quite a
So
while
if
and,
I don't make a
always rocking
difference,
that
like
Cage. Shouts to
add
character
my
specialists,
voice,
man.
my
There's not
voice
enough left.
over to it,
Not these
so
days.
it's clearly like
always
you
fun to
can
see
clearly
somebody
hear
come through
that
the decades,
there's
right?
a
Like,
difference.
playing the same
I might
character over and over
even
again,
get
especially
like
in the
reuse
historic
content for YouTube, man.
series of Mortal Kombat. You're seeing
I'm
all
gonna
the
tell you
change
guys,
and
my
evolving
channel is
so
not even
slightly. Like, I went
monetized,
back and
man.
tried
So
to
I'm
base
doing
Cody
that because I
in,
love
like, MK1.
I love
Oh, wait,
everything.
his
I'm
inputs are
passionate
not
about
at
Mortal
all the
Kombat.
same compared to what we have now.
I've been
We're
doing that
so
for the
used
past,
to it.
I
We're
would
so
say,
comfortable
3
to it. We
years.
should be pretty used to these
It's not
ad
that I
breaks
make
we
money
have here
from
at
it. I
Combo
just do
Breakers.
it
Don't go
because,
away.
you know, I love
More
it.
coming
You
up
know,
right after this.
No coast.
hopefully I'll get
Champion.
monetized in the
Or
future,
combo
but
breaker. After
right
that.
now I'm not I'm not monetized, so
New Chipotle honey chicken brings a hint.
the channel is not monetized. I mean, so Some people, some content creator get lucky, man. They just upload stuff without adding the voice, without adding commentary, and they bypass YouTube or whatever. I don't know. I wasn't that lucky, man. So I definitely I have to add my commentary over content that I don't create, that are not my original content, in order not to have any problem with YouTube. So yep. D Max, are you still there, man? Are you still there? D Max. Thank you guys for the 12 likes. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Yeah. D Max, are you still there, man? Are you still there?
I'm Zero alongside Mustard, and this has been a real slam jam of an event. And you know what? We've got a little treat for all of you. You've been asking for this for a while. I think you're going to be satisfied with what you see next. Isn't that right?
Well, I've got a question, Zero.
Oh.
Where is Sonicfox? Gosh darn it.
I don't know.
Hey, this
Honestly,
is it,
never
people.
seen them show up at all today until right now.
Just
Yeah.
appeared, just materialized.
Seems
So
like
this
this
is
guy
the
gonna
big
be
one.
easy
So
pickings,
obviously,
man.
regular viewers,
He
even
gonna
if
be
you're,
easy
new to
picking.
competitive MK, you've probably seen Sonicfox play before.
Yes.
You've probably heard the name. And at the
Cause I don't know the
moment,
guy,
Sonicfox
man.
has
That's why
been
I'm saying that.
pretty much all
I do
aboard
not know the
Cyrax
guy.
for the last like
He looks
couple
like
of
easy
pro
picking to
competition
me.
major events.
And you playing
One Texas
against
showdown with
Sonic
Cyrax.
Fox.
Just actually, and for the first time in a long time, we can say this, missed
¿Qué
out
tal,
on
Jairo?
top 8
¿Cómo estás,
against
mi
Combat
hermano?
was the
Yeah.
first major
Estás
Mortal Kombat top 8
desaparecido,
Sonicfox
Jairo,
had
mi
not
hermano.
made in
Espero que todo
apparently
esté bien
12
contigo.
years.
Yes, which was
¿Todo bien?
insane. I said, surely that's not the case. I looked at
¿Dónde
the
te
records,
estás
like,
escondiendo,
actually,
mi hermano?
Yeah.
That's an insane feat to be had here. Yeah, well, Latin America, again, strong scene. And of course,
Oh, no.
has been
Hey,
representing
Peacemaker.
Cyrax.
Conan,
So
mi
this
hermano.
is the
Ahorita
difference. It's the Madam
yo te
Bo
recomiendo
pairing.
a
That is
Conan.
like the real one to watch this time.
Te recomiendo a Conan, Jairo.
Oh my god, this is gonna get scary. So
Conan
whereas
está
the
quebrado,
Serena pairing
él
means
está
you
quebrado, mi
basically
hermano,
can't
con
break.
el último buff
Madam
que
Bo
le
doesn't
hicieron.
give you meter drain or anything. Instead, she makes
Con el
getting
último
the
buff que le
hits
metieron a
much
Conan,
easier.
el tipo está quebrado, mi hermano.
Here,
oh,
good
oh,
sequel.
oh,
Whoa!
oh.
See?
Okay, haven't seen
I
that
did
before.
say this guy was gonna be easy pickings.
Wait a minute. It's over? Flawless? Enzim.
Well, that's one
Lock
round.
in.
And
I
Zem,
think it only counts as a flawless if you double flawless, which is pretty savage.
if you double flawless. Alright.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
that one's gone. Just go for the low.
I didn't know
Unfortunately,
about that.
doesn't quite set up the media yet.
Oh, okay, cut it really short for this. Oh, there's the grab combo. Yeah, that's a scary thing. So Madam Bo gives you throw combos off of both directions, has setups that cover not only the initial strike throw, but covers jump outs as well.
Yo
And
digo que él
whatever it
entre
is
dos,
Cyrax
Jairo.
did
Él
around
entre
one,
dos.
which I imagine we'll be seeing
Él
more
no es
all
villain.
the time.
Él
And
no
I
es
keep trying to
villain.
stress to people who
Conan
are
no
curious
es un
if
villain,
it's happening
Jairo.
for the first time.
Ni
This is
tampoco
not
es un
easy
héroe,
to set
tampoco.
up, like, in terms of the rhythm, like, eventually
El
something
tipo
you can learn.
mujeriego,
Keep
mi
in mind,
hermano.
Sonic is musically inclined, so pretty well able to keep up on
El tipo
rhythms. It's
mujeriego.
just
No
jump
es
on
ni
it
un
and start
villain,
winning
Oh.
with
no es ni un villano
So what
no
is
es
it we're
ni un
seeing?
villano
So ending a combo
ni un
is a
héroe,
slide
mi
into
hermano.
the flurry,
El tipo es un
into
mujeriego.
down 3 bomb, and then a late command grab into the bomb. And
Tú no,
it's
tú no
picking
has
up
mirado,
for a full
tú no has
combo.
visto su película,
I've
mi
never
hermano.
seen that before.
Él con muchas
That's
mujeres ahí.
disgusting.
Yeah.
El
yeah.
tipo es un
Sonicfox
rey.
definitely teaches something new every single day for this team.
Okay. Sonicfox.
Still safe. Nice tech.
Backscape from Sonicfox.
Oh,
Now he's
that's
going with
into
the overhead.
That back two.
Yeah,
Marambo.
that's the main kind of difference. Like, you still have the fundamental meter drain of going for the EX
Being
next
useful
entry
right
if you
there.
want, which, again, Cyrax is not a meter-intensive character, so you can afford to if you want.
Man,
Right.
I wonder
Oh, okay,
why
that
Sonicfox
layer.
is
So when you get a
why
level of drink,
Sonicfox
you
is
get a
so in
command
love
dash
with
that is much
with
faster
Cyrax,
than
man.
your normal one, and you can
I
do it off
wonder
the
why,
walls
man.
as a special move, which means that for
All
someone
of a
like
sudden
Cyrax,
he
you can
developed
do
like
buttons into
it's
command
like he's
dash
captivated
into
by
strike
the
throw
character,
again, and
man.
get like true jailing advantage off it. It really is quite a complete aggressive team.
Nice.
Wow, mid-screen
Man.
version of that? Okay.
Enzim is
Fox
in
has been
trouble,
lavish.
man.
All right, another bomb set up here. Have to guess for the scenario. Stagger for the command dash.
Nice
Oh, and
command
that's
throw.
still got a full
Yes.
pickup. That's disgusting.
Nice command grab, I mean. I say command throw.
Yeah, the
What the
mix-ups
hell?
for this team are absolutely ridiculous.
I'd never really like explored Cyrax beyond like that day one. It was just like, man,
Sonicfox
someone's
is
gonna
making
figure
a
this out.
statement
Who's
right now,
better
man.
than me? And sure enough, Sonic has really kind of settled this in.
I mean, it's definitely the kind of
The
character.
guy
that
say,
Fox
I'm
has
hurt, man. I'm
historically
here
enjoyed,
for
right? Like,
vengeance.
set play, mix-ups, very tricky, very technical.
I was
all
hurt
with kind
during
of
the last
creativity
tournament.
And just
Now,
cheap.
I'm here to
Really
make
cheap.
people pay. I'm here to make people suffer.
Scooped up. At the throw combo, immediate break.
Breaker
Saves
from
the meter forward.
Enzim.
Oh, what a challenge from Sonic.
And Enzim is kind of ballsy, bro.
Now
How
it's
come
off
you
the
gonna
bottom
you
bars.
gonna
I
mirror
can't
match
imagine
the
what
guy
we're seeing too
knowing
much
that's
more
his
than
best
usual,
character,
but
bro?
okay,
That's
you
kind
know, the
that's a
EX net
ballsy move, man. But anyway, he's paying
Oh,
for
that's
it.
gonna be
Wow.
it. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be enough, I think. You also can have the Madden Bow ender if you
I
want to
don't
cash
think
out a
that-
bit more.
The mirror match wasn't a smart move, man.
There it is.
Look at
Oh,
this.
EX bomb.
Now you're getting cooked.
Ooh, hello.
Come
Maybe
on, man.
layers for
How
extra
come you're
chip,
gonna
perhaps?
mirror match against Sonicfox? You're gonna use
Just showing
Cyrax.
you the next layer. Doesn't need it. Just
I mean,
Sonic
like,
this
if I
also
were this
like-
guy, okay, I'm gonna
mean,
go
just
down.
take
I'm
the
gonna
EX
go down
bomb,
with
I
another
thought
character,
not
not with
possible.
Cyrax.
But
Because
here
the
we
guy
are.
already know
I
everything
feel
about
Sonic
Cyrax,
did
man.
a little bit of that at Texas Showdown last I saw, but
Now you're in trouble.
Yeah, I
Look
mean,
at
like,
you.
you can definitely
Look at
throw
you.
EX
You
bomb
stuck.
out as like a chip situation.
Look
I
at you.
suppose, but
The
it
guy
doesn't
is
have the
drinking
best
while he's
tracking, so,
playing.
like, you kind
Look
of
at-
need something else to keep them in place. And usually, if you've got a cameo with a good projectile, you can maybe put them
Yo.
together. But
Jairo, un segundo, mi hermano.
so many
Si me
strikes.
escribiste, dame un segundo, mi
strike
hermano.
throw
Tengo
is
que
relentless.
terminar con
right,
Con
nice
es-
interrupt
con-
though. There's the
con
two.
ese. I don't want to say it.
No,
I don't.
back two does get the
There's
explosion here.
certain
does set
words
up
you
for the
can
coup.
say on YouTube, man.
And about that 100% meter here, we could extend. Not gonna need
Nice,
to, really.
man. What is that, man? Come on,
There it
Sonicfox.
is.
Have mercy, bro.
So
Have
that seems to be
mercy.
a grab every time. I wonder
Yes.
if that is. I mean, I imagine that's
From the
probably just
get-go,
a
I
strike
knew this
throw,
guy
which
was
is
gonna
also
be
a
easy
restand,
picking.
right? So they don't
Look
get
at him.
they don't get to
Why are you gonna go
wake up.
mirror match
if
the
they have
guy,
any
man?
Armor, I imagine
That's
that armor breaks because she's hitting you.
that
at the same
wasn't
time.
like a good
And you
decision
see
making.
the moment that Sonic is waiting for the
Nice.
next interaction from Enzim. It's not a matter if, it's a matter of when that throw comes through, because we had that bomb to follow up and still get the extension after. Oh,
Oh no! Actually, mistimed that first bomb as Enzim was
Okay,
able to
look
jump
at
it.
you
Won't
right now.
matter
You're
here.
stuck.
Okay, full pickup. Maddenbow is there. We're seeing it again. Down three bomb, back
Okay,
one.
at least he's
Oh,
doing
hang
like
on a minute, wait.
yeah.
Yeah, so if you...
he's trying to block, man.
I'm trying to think of how that
You
works.
know
Just
what?
trying to see it, right? Yeah, because I feel like we're waiting, because it's that step up we block, so is it the fear that there is a reversal coming from Enzim out
Come
of there?
on,
and armor
Enzim,
through?
man. That wasn't a good.
Well, there's that situation.
That was a good decision making, right? That's mirror match was like
at the same time
from the
Maddenbow
get-go,
hits,
you
they kinda
knew you
get
were
popped
doomed, bro.
out, and then the
Right.
bomb blows up, and you can pick up from it.
Right.
So I'm thinking like, if there is a way out of it, it's probably
GG.
hella difficult, and it won't work for armor either, because armor will just get broken.
True.
It was a really
immediately by
one-sided
just
set
getting hit by
right
two
there.
Oh, yeah,
simultaneously.
Not
by
even
the,
gonna
the
lie.
bow and then the follow-up right after, so.
Yeah, that's cheap. At the very least, that is cheap
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the thing of it, too. These setups, like, are almost so airtight. Like, there have been ways out of them. We've seen it with the
Sigues
Renaissance
ahí, Jairo.
especially, but
Sigues ahí, mi
like you
hermano.
said, they're so difficult
Are you still
to
there, bro?
execute or so difficult to figure out that timing. I can't imagine how you set that up yourself without becoming a master of that setup there.
Well,
That's what replay function is for, I guess.
Absolutely. But that's what if you fight that kind of stuff online, and this was actually the main piece of advice I was giving when the Cyrax kind of debuted with Sonicfox, right, where it was just kind of running riot. Everyone was like, what do I do about this? I was like, if you're fighting it online, because everyone's playing it, because that's what happens,
Yeah, everyone
right?
did.
A team wins a tournament, and then everyone starts playing it. If you play against it online, replay takeover. Find the setups you're getting hit by, and just look at what your options are. You know, if you got hit because you're blocking, or if it's maybe you're blocking, you got grabbed. Try ducking the grab. Try going for armor, seeing if that gets you out. Maybe you can jump out. Maybe you can press before the bomb blows up, and then you get to move. Right, like all those different options. But I can't imagine your options are quite as obvious for that kind of setup, because that looks filthy.
It is so airtight. It's so fun to see how much this game is going to expand because of the state that it's in. You know, definitive edition hitting, getting that final confirmation. And of course, there's still a little bit of touch-ups that could potentially happen in the future of the game, but for the most part, like, we're well settled in. Like, this is the game, so there's so much to learn and explore. It's an exciting time for me to see how much that's going to expand, especially as we get into Rewind versus ISO Ricky.
So Rewind, I've got to say, shouts to Rewind. I'm so happy to see him here competing, because I know this is his first offline event for the Pro Competition season, but not through lack of trying. You know, I think it's just, real life catches up to people sometimes, and work commitments or availability might not be there.
Okay, we got.
It's a shame, because Rewind is such a crowd-pleasing player.
Rewind,
he uses
who's
a
Rewind gonna be
specific
playing?
archetype of characters all the time, and Reiko. I hope he's back on the Reiko personally. But I know he's
Foxy
played
Grandpa
with
is
Shao
the other
and Mei,
iTex
all sorts of different characters. Also,
from the
did
US.
get
Thank you,
himself
Mama.
a top 8 spot in MKX to start
Foxy
off the day.
Grandpa
He made top
do
8 losers
does
side.
nothing
he
but
lost to
running,
Eggshell
dog.
in winners,
Wiki
beat
Tana.
my ass in losers. And,
He's the other
made it
iTex.
to top 8. So, unironically, love that for him. Still playing the Displacer
From the
rating,
US.
So you'll be seeing that later on today. Not on this stream. I think that will be on the Team Spooky channel later, I believe. But don't quote me.
And
on
later
that,
on,
'cause, Brain
there'll be
fried
like
right
a
now.
top
But,
8
yeah, looks like it's gonna be the Reiko.
MKX, man.
And,
That's what they're
overall,
talking
a
about.
really exciting player to watch.
I'm
but
not
I
mistaken.
saw Ricky with the Baraka as well. So this is gonna be an aggressive matchup if this is the match that we end
Guess
up
it will
seeing.
be
Yes,
interesting
indeed.
to watch.
Man, Reiko is such a menace now. With that running grab stuff and the damage, ooh.
I feel like that's just the additional sauce that he needed. You know, once they took away how oppressive his shurikens were, being able to interact with fireballs, I'm like, okay, great. They normalized the character, and you start to see that falter, right? They took away.
It really
such a
funneled
tool.
him into the grappler archetype, you know.
So having this running grab here also kind of forces a guess scenario, right? It's either going to be the slide, it's going to be the grab. And you have to be a little more active on defense of how you're going to interact with this, a little more preemptive.
Well, I think it's good for Reiko players as well, because a lot of Reiko players have been used to playing with like slow cooldown moves to cover grab. So if you're going for grab and comboing off it, right? Originally it was Darius, then it was Tremor, and then it stayed Tremor, but the cooldown was still pretty long on the ground pound specifically. But now if you're using the run grab, you're covering stuff with the up punch. The moves that have like maybe 11, 12 seconds cooldown. So I bet for Reiko players, it's like, damn, I have like double the cameos.
This
now.
is gonna be an interesting set right there.
Terminator T1000.
T1000 versus Reiko.
returns to our screens. Okay,
Who's
this is gonna
playing
be such an aggressive
T1000?
match.
Okay,
Yes,
Isoric.
absolutely. Again, they did kind of
And then
normalize a
Rewind
little
is
bit
playing
on 2000.
Reiko.
And I mean in terms of
That's gonna
damage,
be a crazy one
not
right there.
necessarily how often you're going to get opened up by this character, because that is where this character really shines.
Oh, 100%. He wants to get that hit, the extended 4, go for a mix-up option, grab, do I tick, do I not? Do you
I
delay?
personally
There's so many
think
layers
that
to the mix-ups
Reiko
of
is
this
not a
character.
good matchup
I'm not surprised to see so many people playing him, because that is the kind of character
against
so many players
T1000.
seem to really gel with.
That's just my opinion, man.
Combos, damage, mix-ups.
And he's so fun. Like, just the way they built this character. Shout out to the animators. I still can't give you guys enough love for putting in T1000.
I know Reiko. It's crazy right now. He's
so
broken,
good,
but
it's so good.
Oh my goodness.
against T1000,
Oh, yeah.
I don't
to
think
break
he's
that.
a good
That's the crazy
matchup.
thing about
That's
the
just
EX
like I
grab,
said.
even
It's
if
just
you
my
don't
opinion.
have cameo to like combo off of it, it still does 200 plus damage. Oh god! Spend the bar.
Nice stuff.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's gonna be it. Rewind gets the first round.
That
But
was a
close
robbery
one.
right
Ricky
there.
almost managed to seal it there. But going to be playing at a pretty significant deficit though. 900 health versus 1100. And considering how hard you can get punished with Reiko, like it's one thing to do like a grab, mix up.
Nice
But
stuff
if you convert
by
it to EX grab as like a punish, you're
Isoric.
talking like maybe 500.
Nice block.
Big damage.
Followed with the
going up
punish
against T1000,
by
it's
rewind.
just- it
That's
is
gonna be
literally set by an outside
41%.
for this character here. I
These
mean, you're hitting upwards of
this
250,
command grab
280
by
around there, just barely touching 200 for
this
most rounds.
command grab, this Reiko command grab, it's insane, man. Look at
Oh,
this,
there it
man.
is.
And that's going to work. Remember, EX grab's going to work on hit.
It's insane,
So,
man. This
normally,
command grab,
when
man.
you're playing a grappler, you
Nice
have
stuff
to worry
from
about
Rewind,
the
man.
thing of,
Nice
oh,
stuff.
no, if I go for like a tick throw situation where they get hit by the button, maybe the throw whiffs, and now
It's
you become punishable.
Reiko's
If you're
looking
EX
very
grabbing,
promising
that
right there.
works on hits then. So,
It's looking very
if they
promising.
do happen to get hit, even if you expect it to get
Against
blocked, you're
this
still gonna
player
be
right
okay.
here. That's 27% in
Big
damage.
Big plus frames. Oh, and the jailing standing one.
Oh, nice jump in. Still going for the 4-3-4 series. Once again here, already back to the opposite side of the screen. I mean, that life difference is really starting to add up, right? I mean, we're already at 324.
Nice.
Oh, and that's it.
This
Golly.
command grab, man. This
My
command
goodness,
grab is
400,
something
so
else,
quickly.
man.
But that's a scary
This
thing, 'cause
command
that's-
grab is
that's basically
definitely
half
something
life
else.
as This
Yeah.
team.
Excellent launcher here. Has full meter.
Oh,
Oh.
missed input. I wonder
Nice
if that was meant
breaker
to be
from
like a late puddle or something.
Isoriki.
All right, stand two.
That's got to be a bit heartbreaking when you finally
Man.
get right on the mix-up and you just
Ryan
don't get
is
the punish correctly.
scamming right now, man.
Side swap here. Good. Just bless the dome here with that overhead. Another one. Oh, jeez, the neutral jump.
Another
over
I'm not
the
even gonna
follow
lie.
through.
There's the punish.
Ryan has just changed my perception
And there's the grab. I think every
of
single grab has worked so
Reiko
far.
and
Yeah,
T1000
yeah.
of this
Cuts it early,
matchup
doesn't
right
have
there.
damage.
He has
Yeah, I
just
think every
changed
time
my
Rewind has
perception.
gone for a grab, it's worked, and every time he's gone for the slide, it's been blocked.
Because
So
I
feel
was
like
I
Ricky
was
is
under the impression
the
that
vast
things were
majority of
gonna
the
go
time
like
just looking to go
the
for
other way around
Yeah.
because of
Maybe we see the change.
T1000,
We
you
did see
know.
Baraka in the
But
button
Ryan
check.
is
The crowd is screaming to
the guy is
change. Or
proving
maybe
me
he's just
wrong
one
right
really
now, man.
enthusiastic person. Okay, there they
Shout
are.
for Ricky here. The
I'll be
crowd
like,
is
bro,
screaming
you entitled
Ricky.
to
We're
your
gonna get
opinion,
Baraka
man, but
Kano.
I'm gonna do my thing.
Yeah, I did see Ricky
That's
playing
what
in the
Ryan is
MKX
saying.
bracket as well. So 2 MK tournaments for this
That's
player
what
this
Ryan
weekend.
is saying
Or
right now.
today, in fact.
While he's
Combo breaker. The
handling
Mortal
this guy
Kombat
accordingly.
stopper, NRS stopper in general,
Mate,
really.
in 2019, there were
Nice.
3 MK games in the main lineup.
Well, that's gonna be a
MK9,
sweep.
X, and 11. It was glorious.
Oh my goodness. Nice launch.
I'll go with the command grab. Nope. Okay. I thought he was gonna go for it.
Oh, there it is again. Rewind.
That's
the
even
timing
worse.
On that so clean. Enough.
That's
not
beyond
quite, but
clean,
happy
though.
avoid the
That's
chip.
Mr. Clean right there.
Jeez. All right, 0.26. Yeah, just a quick sweep.
Ryan,
All right, match point
aka
already.
also
Oh, 3
known
O's
as Mr.
today.
Clean.
At least in
That
this
was a
final
crazy
block of
round
balls,
right there.
Really kind of plowing through him right now. With punish. There we go. Signs of life from Ricky now.
AKA Mr. Clean.
Gonna get the launcher, the back two. Ooh.
Also known
Oh, I
as
love the
Mr.
timing on
Clean.
that, especially with the held overhead too.
Will it be able to close this out?
Oh, rewind. He's swinging that.
Nice
left.
punish
He's
from
looking for that back three.
Isoriki.
Ricky was really fishing for, the whip punish opportunity. Good duck.
Isoriki.
Just block that back forward. Launcher.
The command grab.
God, just that's such a big chunk of damage. As soon as
43%,
that
man.
EX grab connects, it's just
Bali
massive.
ice
Look at
cream
the
on the
cooldown.
board.
He's barely gone.
It's still early.
Now,
Like, give
potential
her
one
the
hit
ice
situation
cream.
for rewind. The fact, oh, there it
There it
is.
is.
That's
Oh my
Nice.
god.
And
yeah,
that was
that's
a
what I'm
sweep, man.
saying. That's what I'm saying. You just get hit and it's just splat.
A really convincing
Instantly.
set right
I'm
there.
thinking about
Nice
the end
stuff,
result
man.
of the damage. Like, yeah, it does a lot. I guess I hadn't really looked enough to see how big that looks on that health bar when he gets that first up command grab.
Well, it's just,
Yeah,
it's so strong on paper when you really think
I
about
think
it.
Baraka
Because
even made it
normally,
worse
like,
for
the
this
air
guy,
grab
though.
Reiko has, if you do his normal air grab, it's a high. If you do his
Right.
EX air grab, it's a mid, right? So they can't duck it. But the EX air grab normally costs 2 bars, like the ground one. So that's
Right.
kind of the trade-off normally.
Right.
But if you do grab off of EX run, it's a mid and costs EX runs cost,
Right.
not grabs. So, it becomes a 1 bar launching with the right cameo mid command grab, which
Yeah.
is crazy. Honestly, it's so powerful, and I mean crazy in a cool way, because I like it when stuff like that exists, because
Yeah.
it's put Reiko back in the game, because he completely disappeared when that stars nerf happened. He just vanished, and I missed him. And now
I
he's
mean,
back.
and you're right, though. It put Reiko back in the game, and as you said earlier, really kind of funneled him into that grappler archetype. And a grappler should have that type of damage, right? If played out correctly. And I think that really kind of, dialed him back, once they fixed out what the shuriken damage was really going to do, what his playstyle was like. I think maybe early on that was the initial first blush of how do we get a grappler to commit in a matchup where so many characters are probably going to zone out a little bit in terms of like going up against Sindel very early on. Like that match would have been interesting to see.
You got Bandinos, man.
Turning the tide a little bit for Reiko.
Bandinos, this is Shampoo Master, bro.
Well, it's not uncommon for a grappler in their
why
own
you be
games
doing
to
in the
have a
restroom,
good
bro?
projectile. It's just
You gonna call your
usually
enough
the
Shampoo
projectile
Master,
doesn't
though.
define their neutral.
Right,
you know,
right,
and I think that's kind of what Reiko was doing for a while. Yo, Bandino
Yo.
versus Shampoo Master.
Master, though.
That is
Hey,
a
the
I
name
can
says
get
it all,
behind.
man.
Bandinoz. I'm happy to see Bandinoz here. One
Yo.
of the players who doesn't have a tremendous
What you
amount
be
of pro
doing in the
competition
restroom,
points
bro?
currently on the leaderboard, but
What
is
you been doing in the
100%
shower, bro?
capable of placing well at Combo Breaker and hopefully Evo as well if he manages to go. Because you have to remember, demigod event, my friends. There are only 2 left in the entire tour. There's been 2. There's been Vianality in EU. There has been Gamescom LATAM and Latin America. And Combo Breaker and Evo, they are your last demigod events to get those massive injections of points. So if you're not high on the leaderboard and you are at those tournaments, you've still got a chance.
Yes.
And Bandino's that real premier rain player who has, not the only
Ou
rain
t'es
by
mangé
any
de
means, but is definitely the one who seems to bring
Pas
it at
un
the
coup?
highest level whenever we do see him, especially in North America.
Just a very rare character appearance for sure, but still very potent. We've seen a lot of great setups with the character here.
Yeah.
But I
I
think,
think the guy should call his name,
Rain in terms of pairing
should
up
change
with,
his name
Janet
to
for a little while, but
Shampoo Waster.
very powerful appearance here, and Bandino's definitely the mastery of this character.
Shampoo Master.
Yeah, I mean, Rain Janet, it's... Of all the cameo pairings Rain has available, I don't
That's
think
a
it's
suspicious
particularly
name right
flashy,
there, man.
But it's like function over form.
That's a
You know,
suspicious
you get the
name.
throw combos, you get the access to ending in Geyser anywhere you want, or the whirlpool, the toilet flush, whatever you want to call it. Big damage extensions everywhere, like the fact that she gives him such a good throw combo in general.
Yeah.
And it's one of the harder throws to combo off in, overall. But because his strikes are so good, it then makes him a strike throw monster. And the damage on the other side of it.
All right.
The Shampoo Master.
Shampoo
Baraka, who
Master,
doesn't have
man.
any hair, by the way. What's he shampooing?
You know,
No.
it's the product placement, right? Maybe just all about the conditioning. Actually, that's just a different product entirely.
Come on, guys.
You
Don't get
master
around
shampoo
it.
by achieving
Don't go
enlightenment
around
to
it.
the point you no longer
Go
need it.
straight to the
Clean
point.
your hair so well, it's gone.
There's
I
no
like
going
shampoo.
around it.
Even if shampoo wasn't necessary, I'd
There's
still
no
use
going
it.
around
I like
it, man.
shampoo. It's great.
Oh my gosh.
You all know why the name
Oh,
call
there it is.
himself
Yeah,
Shampoo
so
Master.
this is something we've started to see Bandinos do a lot.
You all
of, where
know.
he goes those throw combos. He cuts the damage pretty short to get a guaranteed the whirlpool. Like
Nice
guaranteed
block by
hit you
Shampoo
pretty much every
Master.
knockdown.
Champ,
'Cause if you think about it, it's like
Shampoo
they can't-
Master.
delay wake up isn't really going to help you.
Oh,
Wake up
this
armor is
time.
taken away because you're going to armor break.
Dino
all the
said, I'm
time.
gonna give you
And,
water,
this
bro.
first round looking very
I'm gonna
one-sided.
give you water that you can handle, bro.
Another one right back to back here. Even missed
Gonna
timings
give you
of the
some
Janet
water
ball.
that
It's
you
still
can
able to
handle.
W.
Shampoo Master.
And that is it. You
Shampoo
see that
Waster.
guaranteed, just like block situation off the whirlpool. Tries to set up the
Waster.
portal. Oh my goodness.
Delay wake up by
Here's again here. There's your down
Bandino.
one.
Nice going with the punish. Break it by Shampoo Master.
Oh, just that should have been a whip
Trying
punish
to go
right
with
there.
the overhead.
Okay, there's a catch.
Nice.
Yeah, at the very least, was afraid after the back three that the one would come through, or the two rather.
Escape fell
Now,
from
Baraka does get
Bandino.
some pretty juicy stuff in the corner, but will we see it now? Oh no, Bandinos. Gets the hit confirmed. There's one Janet.
Shampoo Master's putting up a fight right
Yeah.
now.
Just goes to save jump.
Ooh.
Ooh, actually surprised we didn't see a standing normal to armor break there. But I wonder if that's what
Ah.
Bandino's tried.
Right.
'Cause it did look like a counter hit.
That was cool.
Try sneaking low. Good. Pump the brakes here. Still try to challenge. There's that whirlpool that's going to deny the down back four here. Or at least a slide tackle.
Well, Shampoo Master has the lead, but isn't quite in Fatal Blow territory. So
Right.
right now, you are going to have
Nice
quite a lot of room
breaker
to play
from
with if you're Bandino's
Bandinos.
here.
Nice.
But any hit into Fatal Blow is going to kill there. You can be so careful at the moment if you're Shampoo Master. I'll
Shampoo
take every
Master.
opportunity to say this player's name.
Yeah. It's pretty clean.
Yo,
Getting washed by Rain. Oh no, no Shampoo Master. Say it ain't so.
Wait a minute. Yeah, there's no breaker here. Hold on. 113
Is there
health left. He's just blocked.
Is there enough time? Oh, I
Oh!
love
that was cool right there.
What a play by
That was
Shampoo
so
Master.
smart, man.
That was clutch though, because I
That
feel
was
like
so
you could
smart.
have sat there, but then you would have to deal with like
That was
the,
so smart.
overhead to grab or whatever. So tricky stuff to finish, but a good adaptation.
Falta manger, manger.
Shampoo trying not to get rinsed throughout this set.
Women.
Does get the extension with the Janet. Hold on to the block. Good defense, though, from Shampoo.
Nice
Back
counter by Shampoo
meter
Master.
here.
Trying to
Ooh,
go with
right
the
through.
pressure,
Goodness.
but the reversal counter by Bandinos.
Yikes. Able
Who
to
kinda
dodge.
put him out of
Too high on
danger.
that one here.
Flawless block by Bandinos.
Nice.
Nice
that's
going with the
confirming
whip
again.
punish. Breaker
Stuff
by
to almost
Shampoo
400
Master.
before when Bandinos managed to find it. Quite a competitive round 3, though. I think Bandinos have a pretty clear-cut advantage, though, in the meter department.
All right.
Good tech.
Okay. Nice escape right there.
Another launch here.
Okay.
Set with the Janet.
Shampoo Master's gonna pay.
Bring it back up for restand so you can set up that whirlpool, shorten the combo like you were saying.
Oh, yeah, there's the extension. But that's the benefit of just
Okay.
having access to
Game
the
one is
whirlpool.
going
It's a
to
meaty
Bandinos.
They cannot do anything about,
Yeah.
which means instant armor break, which means delay wake up is either forced or won't do anything in general. But then when you throw the fact that if you have to block and you can threaten the overhead, which he can then go for the throw instead of the overhead, and then he can combo off the overhead because of Janet and then put you back in the whirlpool again. It really is just one of those gets one hit and just keeps it going, right?
That's
A
right.
real momentum
All right. This is gonna be
prisoner
game 2.
is Janet for Rain.
Dash up here. I can't believe that was just the first game. Holy crap.
Yeah, it was close.
All right, nice tech again.
Another escape.
But interrupt off the low.
By
and Shampoo
Bandino.
just very cautious on that approach. There it is. That's big. I feel like we could have taken the turn there.
Bandino's
Nice.
doing a good
Stagger
job
off
with
the
the
one.
blocking, man. Great
Okay,
counter
just
by
barrage.
Shampoo Master.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh, okay. So
Let
honestly,
go
to
of
go
me,
for the
says
ground
Shampoo
pound
Master.
there, I think was pretty greedy. Because ground pound
Bandino's
was
not
never
gonna
really
break?
a mix-up off of that
Yeah.
extended four.
Doesn't really matter,
But,
man.
It does have a much longer cooldown compared
Just
to like
eat
the
the
other
damage,
weapons you
man.
have for safety, which does mean that Shampoo Master might actually be down on Tremor for most of the remainder of this round. But Bandino's has a magic pixel comeback to make. Can he do it? Remember, this is round 1. There'll be no chip protection.
Good jump
Oh,
back.
never mind.
Had the air to air.
I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen at the end,
Would've
man.
been
At
nice
the
for
end of
Bandinos
this
to at
set,
least
but
manage to get the break around
Shampoo
for
Master is
but
not
not
putting
gonna
things
happen.
easy for
One round away from
Bandinos,
tying
man.
things up for Shampoo Master. Then we got Tekken Master, we got Shampoo Master,
I don't know if
Masters
it's
do
the
we have in
matchup,
Mortal
but
Kombat?
Grand Master, Sub-Zero.
That's true. Oh, jeez. Shut down here. There's low. Making a
nice
dark
throw
here.
punish.
Break
Got a
it.
cage
No.
with the assist.
There we go.
Breaker by Shampoo
Out
Master.
of the whirlpool sequence though, but you're running out of ground to try to run away a little bit here.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I wonder if that
What
actually
a
did connect
whip
as a
punish
low
right
overhead
there.
block, or if one of them missed.
That's gonna hurt.
Oh, the walk down.
Throw
Wow.
punish. Yo.
Not as much damage as we could have, just going for a full opener, but at least we'll steal that round.
Okay.
Good showing here for
One
Bandinos.
round apiece.
Yeah, I mean, I'm so happy to see Bandino's playing this weekend because he doesn't.
Okay. What's happening? Okay.
Manage to get to like every event, but when he does, he makes a splash. You have to remember his. Yeah, I
Okay,
did that
great
by
Garner
I know
from
it's the smirk
Bandino.
in the corner of my eye. But I mean, he always makes a splash,
37,
like, Combat Breaker
40%.
last year, right? A massive upset over
And
Scorpion
he
Fox.
hits.
Yeah, true.
And
Breaker from Shampoo
everyone in
Master.
the room was popping off and being like super, like, oh my god, except
Nice
him.
counter now by
So
Shampoo
he-
Master.
he's just super cool. you
He's
know,
capitalizing
calculated.
from it. That was 31% in damage. But Bandino
Interrupt
said,
though.
you know what?
Janet to corner carry
Don't
right
play
back
with
at
me,
it
man.
here.
Don't
we were
play
literally
with
fighting
me.
for corner here. Back and forth we go as Shampoo
Oh,
does
there's
get
the
interrupted
nice.
again. That's next to that.
Bandino is leading
actually
2-0
shut that down, too.
against Shampoo Master.
Okay, Bandino is 2-0 right now.
I wonder if we'll be able to see some sort of adjustment. Shampoo Master needs to
Are
try
we
some
about
conditioning.
to witness another sweep? I don't
It
know.
would certainly help, you know, with the health.
The
of
next
overall.
match will
I
will
can vouch for
confirm
it.
that.
It's definitely worthwhile. Now, do we see other characters, or does he have anything else up the sleeve? Does our shampooed master?
Shampoo Master, you wasting shampoo right now, bro.
Certainly think about it in the cameos section. Still sticking with Tremor.
I feel like we're at a point that Tremor is just like objectively Baraka's best cameo, to be honest. As I love this team. I'm so happy this team is starting to see play. I think Blackery is so sick in this game. I know we saw so much of him when the game first came out. I think people kind of got burnt out of seeing him quite quickly. But he's still been cool. Obviously, the most recent patch helped him out, in, you know,
This is
in a
game
big
3.
way.
Especially with the install that we
Bandino
get
can
to see now.
simply
Like,
close this
I
out.
wish we saw more of it, to be honest. Yeah, I wish we saw more use. But
Or
I feel
Shampoo
like the main
Master.
problem the install has is flawless block pretty much undoes the point of it. And so many players at a high level are just used to flawless blocking that it's like
Can
hard to
put
rely on.
one game on the board.
But it is cool. On paper, it's very cool.
Oh, jeez. Nice little low poke with the down one. Ducking the high coming from Shampoo.
Oh, armor break. And still ducked. Wow. It's very rare that you will see players go for the duck on that back 3-1 these days, but I think when there's no cameo, you have less to worry about.
Right.
But a match
Bandinoz on
already,
set
Bandinoz.
point.
Oh, we got another 3-0 on stream on our hands, perhaps.
A couple charges here.
But look
Builds
at the
a
meter
little
that
meter
builds.
for that, yeah.
Oh, it's so much. Ermac does a similar thing with the palm race. It's constantly just meter,
Back
meter,
roll
meter.
one, back roll one, cancel.
We got
I'm not a tremendously
two
meter
Kunal
intensive
cousins
character
in the
as,
back
Raze.
doing
That means
their
you've got
thing.
plenty of meter for armor, which you can launch, for damage extensions if you want to. But a big whiff punish now from Shampoo Master.
nice.
Good block sequence, but got
Ooh,
caught with
okay.
the low from Tremor.
As a high reward, but longer cooldown version of making
Shampoo
stuff
Master
safe against
doesn't
the
want to
ground
go
now.
without a fight. The guy doesn't want to go without a fight. I respect that.
Oh, hesitated.
Nice.
The tremor call out, I think it made
Okay.
Bandinos hesitate. You have to remember, you only really have to.
He
risk
just
tremor
hasn't
if
been
he's
able to
fully,
close
recharged
the
in
game
terms of
out, but
ambush,
the guy
I
is
mean,
playing
you're
though.
only human, right? You might not be able to keep track of him at all times.
I was
And he
telling
might
Tento
end up
in the
putting
last
a
block,
game
I
on the
was just
board.
reacting
You
to
never
sound.
know.
I hear Tremor out on screen, like, oh, that's going to be the ambush. Wait,
Yeah.
Nice throw.
Oh, they only they must have called him if he's he must be ready if they called him, and then suddenly not.
Ooh.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Skip break,
I
still has
believe
full
that
move for Shampoo
Tremor is the
Master.
most
It being potentially the final
used
round.
cameo
No.
at the moment, man.
We get the punish there.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay, meatless, not bad damage into the whirlpool. The overhead
Okay.
is good. It's the first time we've seen Bandinos just rock that overhead for quite
Man.
a while.
Shampoo Master was lucky right there that he had his breaker, because that would have hurt.
Oh, there's the mine wall.
Yes. Trying to punch right
Oh,
through
the
here
free
for the
meter
charge.
build.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like that's given Bandinos enough that building a breaker before the end of the round, if he gets hit, is actually now suddenly possible.
Yes.
Get out the bubble,
He was able to do it
Bandino.
again.
Get out the
Really Janet
bubble,
to
man.
seal the deal with the next hit.
Nice reset here. The stagger pressure is still trying to interrupt with the Tremor. Janet full screen combo.
And think
The flush.
this might be it.
Oh, waiting for armor, maybe?
16 seconds left on the
And
clock
Shampoo
here.
Master's trying to play his
He's
last
gonna
card
go
right
for a
now,
full
man.
retreat. Has the breaker
Oh!
just in case.
Oh my goodness.
That was
Brutality just
disrespectful,
comes out of
man.
nowhere,
Come
man.
on,
I
Bandino.
love it though. It's such a good brutality.
There's always like sufficiently enough time in
You
between.
gonna do
me
that to the
seeing
man
that
and then
for me to
shake his
forget
hand,
it's
bro?
in the game.
What the hell is this?
And then we see it, and then I'm like, oh yeah, that. And then a month or whatever will pass, and I'll see it again.
It's like, oh,
Man, I wouldn't take
Yeah,
that hand,
Bandino's
that
looking good, man.
handshake
I
right
really
there.
am impressed with how he plays, but I
If
feel
I
like
were
that's always
Shampoo
the case with Bandino.
Racer.
It's one of those players who I genuinely feel is always capable of beating like anyone in the community. We just don't get to see enough of him, to be honest.
Exactly. It's such a staple of a name in Mortal Kombat's history and NRS history, really, so far, and still strong showing.
Yeah, this has definitely been like his. I mean, MK1 has been his major kind of like breakout game.
Right, right.
But he came out swinging. You know what I mean? Like he's
Yes.
made such an impact in the kind of year and a half of competition that you know, hopefully here's to seeing many, many more. As this is a year of anniversaries for Combo Breaker, but we'll be talking more about that in a few minutes because we're going to go to a quick break. See you in a few minutes where MK Pro Competition at Combo Breaker will continue. versus Big Daddy G. Now, this is one of those pool qualifying matches.
That's gonna
so
be
I
a good
believe
one.
At this point, both players have
That's
made
gonna
it
be a
to
good
round
one,
2 of
man.
pools. It's just a question of who does it and winners. and who doesn't
Are you
lose it.
still there?
Exactly. So, yeah, this
3-0.
being the winner's side, I think that's
Is
gonna be the
Ninja
best
Killer
match.
there? No,
that
he's
we'll
not,
block
man.
here. It is qualifying matches.
Ninja Killer's not in the tournament. He didn't
matches
come
have
to
been
the
going on in
tournament.
Background, of course. I do have
So,
lined up is Gur on the winner's side, who we've not
So-
seen on stream yet. Will face either Luva or Perfect Shinny to try to qualify out of Pool D 22-7 if you want to follow along.
Jairo, sigues
Man,
ahí,
what
mi
a
hermano.
journey
Sigues
Gur's
ahí,
had
Jairo.
this season,
Oh
though.
my
He has
gosh.
been a world traveler. I think he's been to like every offline pro competition event so far, and has been really consistently well performing. Yeah, I don't want to say for sure because I'll be honest, I don't really know the maths on how to calculate it, but like. Gur's got to be like almost guaranteed at this point, right? Surely, with the amount of events he's gone and how he's like always making top eights.
Yeah. The fact that
We
made
gotta.
top eight,
That's a
Brussels,
crazy set right there.
even
My
for
boy
Latin
Smoke,
as well,
come
for
on.
Gamescom, like, and I feel like so many players are just
Man,
not
I like the
prepared
fact that
for,
Bandino, man,
Gears, whereas Gur has
he's a
been
Smoke
playing Gears
loyalist,
since
man.
day one. Gone through
He's
thick
a
and thin for the
Smoke
character at
loyalist.
this
He
point.
doesn't play any
So
other
dedicated
character,
to it,
bro.
but So Rewind.
And this
and
guy is
BDG
crazy
as
with
we go
smoke,
into
man.
this pool qualifying match. So Reiko versus
He
Smoke,
will
the
be
first Smoke
everywhere
we've-
in the
maybe
screen,
the
dog.
first Smoke we've seen on stream all day.
Watch this, watch this.
But of course, we expect nothing less from BDG, who is one of the premier Smoke players, still maining the character.
Yeah, especially with this sector assist here, the missile setups are going to be very difficult to deal with in most cases. But Rewind is just
Nice stuff
absolutely
from
smothering
by
Big Daddy G
Rewind.
right now.
With Connor.
Yeah, just that offense. Get on him. Just do not let him.
Flawless block by
Big factor over here.
Big
Hard lock.
Daddy
Nice
G.
4-4, we're safe. Nice. Opens up off overhead. But we got to end this a little bit early here.
I
That's
don't
that second
remember
stand,
exactly
so we can knock
which
that all the way
tournament
through.
is it,
You gotta
but
remember
Big
Smoke's
Daddy
combos
G
as well, they're nice and
is
long.
the
So even though
only
you're using homing rockets,
player
it's
who
quite
won a tournament
gnarly
with Smoke.
cooldown. Oh, hang on, never mind.
Who has won a
Punishing
tournament
on
with Smoke.
A missed airborne attack from Rewind.
He's
and
the
BDG
only
can catch the
player,
recovery.
man.
And
I
turn
don't
into a lot
remember
more
which
invisibility.
tournament,
Whoa.
but it's happened sometime
jump
last
too.
year.
Safe jump
Oh,
here, immediate
instant
step for Fatal.
confirm.
Yeah.
The tournament
That was
happened
the
sometime
quickest
last
fatal
year,
blow confirm I've ever
and
seen.
he ended up winning it
Even
with
with that
Smoke.
1100, this is still
I
dead.
just don't remember the name of the tournament
Thank goodness on the
or
catch-up
which
here.
tournament,
that is
like exactly
pretty
where it
critical.
took place or something. But I
Almost a
do
50%
recall
life
that he
lead
won a
coming from
tournament with
Rewind, and
Smoke.
Big Daddy
So
G's still closing it.
therefore, he's the only Smoke player that has
Nice,
won a
back
tournament.
two, opens things up. There's
Oh,
your
Ever
has to
since the
break it. That was
game.
about to do a lot of damage. But also
drop.
broke after the missiles we used, so completely wasted. Rewind's able to do something with it. There's another catch.
Great Connor by Rewind. How much this is gonna
Waiting
be?
for that break. You can hear the attempts coming from Big Daddy. Oh, jeez. All right. Able to vicious
For,
saber cancel just in time for blocking the low.
Oh, pressing back to back. Rewind, making the hard call out there. With the standing 1-2. And he's so good at confirming it as well as Rewind. I think if you're playing Reiko now, you have to be good at quick confirms. Whether it's back
Right,
three,
right.
single hit, 1-2 by itself. You don't have a huge window to confirm these buttons.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie.
He's
Big
ducked the
Daddy
first
just
time.
looking
Now we have
pretty
the standard block
solid.
Because
Oh,
now
good
that
armor.
Rewind's found the position, you're still going to press.
There's a punish too. Decent damage adding up.
That's the thing, man. How do you deal with
another
something
hit.
that
Hang
you
on a
can
minute.
see? That's $1 million question right there.
Almost went in, actually. That was almost a vicious vapor.
You can't see me.
Backboard. He saw that massive kick coming through from
Nice.
Rewind.
28%.
Safe jump at it.
28% in damage.
There it is.
Okay, another hit.
Another punish. Tremor with the assist.
At this point, though,
Big
even
Daddy
EX grab
G's
by
in
itself
trouble,
will
man.
kill. Even normal grab, basically.
that's
No,
gonna
not
do it.
quite. Oh, and there it is. Maybe tried to flawless block, I
Alright.
think.
Yeah.
Game one's
BDG
going
did
to
have 2
Rewind.
bars for potential last
Despite
grab,
it
but
wasn't
did
easy,
not
man.
happen.
But he still made it happen. He took game one. Let's see what's gonna happen for the 2 remaining
fellow
games, man.
competitors. They've crossed paths so many times before in the history of NRS here.
I can imagine, especially in MK1, how many times they would have played against each other just in the world of online.
Nice. 4-4 vicious cancel. Oh, no.
Oh, damn, that was so much
Yeah.
meat it was just spent. Good lord.
And that's the the risk of playing smoke a little bit there. Sometimes you get lost in your own sauce as you're trying to make
Nice
that approach,
punish.
and sometimes just keep it simple.
How
like
much this is
Rewind,
gonna
the armor
be?
tackle said, I got you locked
26%
down.
in damage.
I know where your position is. Nice.
That's as well. Rewind never ends the air string in the air grab, and I think he just really wants to just leave it where it is for a good safe jump. Oh, the double down one pickup. Nice little catch there from Rewind. That's an Axstar moment right there.
Yeah. Gotta be brave. Down one there. The flawless back thought to reset the chip.
But thank you guys for the
Oh, I
14
like
likes.
savoring the
I
meter,
appreciate you all,
by
guys.
using Tremor instead of EX.
Thank
Remember,
you.
Cameo will regen in between rounds, but meter you have to build.
Yep.
So Cameo definitely the more
So,
expendable of the resources.
Like I said,
I think we attempted to try to go for up block there. Didn't quite succeed on the teleport.
going back to
It's
Ninja
Rewind.
Killer, Ninja Killer's not in the
Screen again.
tournament, but I think for sure he's gonna be going
So
to
press right
Evil,
for
man.
Tremor,
Because
so
if
that's
you
gonna be
want to
down
go
for a
make it
while,
to
but
Final
this will
Combat,
extend.
he got to at least win Evil. Because if you win Evil, you
Oh, good flawless, but so that's really
again.
important.
You
the fact that we're
you
constantly
definitely
pressuring there.
will be
Once you find this
qualified
position, do not give them the opportunity to teleport again.
to go to the Final Combat.
Right, there we go.
So
Launch.
just
Rewind
as
did
the
such a good job
twins,
of
man,
just
just like the
denying
twins,
BBG
the
any of
twins
the
are not
significant
there.
defense, man. You just
Nicholas,
find out, okay.
Scorpion
Alright,
Pro,
comes in
they're not
time.
there because
Oh,
they
no
know for
confirm
sure
on that forward four.
if
Ooh,
Nicola
Oh,
doesn't
no.
win the regional
that was huge. Rewind
final,
thought for a moment, let me
which is
attempt
gonna
to up
happen
block it,
June
but then thought
6th,
better of it in that corner
Scorpion
position,
Brooks
'cause he
will
would
win
have
it.
been vulnerable. That would have
I
been
don't
a
think
low
Snake
opener
Doe
there
can
for
really
Smokeless.
do
Who
something
gets
about
some
it.
of his best
I don't
counter
think
routings off the force restart.
But it's
I don't
also,
remember
like,
we
Rewind playing
that
around
was
the
5
individual,
other
just not
players. I
letting
don't think they
BBG
can
go for it
compete
as much.
against
It's not what-
Nicholas
'cause that's what
and
Smoke's
Scorpion
built to do.
Brooks.
You know, he
So
needs
it's
to-
gonna
he
be
needs to
either
go invincible, 'cause
Nicholas
if you can see him,
or
his overhead's
Scorpion Brooks.
really
That's
reactive
just
to
my
that.
projection.
You literally can't see
That
him
are
at
gonna
all.
win the
Suddenly, looking at what he's doing,
South
gets a bit hard.
America regional final,
But a
which is
2-0
gonna happen
lead for
on
Rewind.
June
I mean,
6th.
Rewind on a tear, you know.
So
going into the set, I
sometime,
did mention, he said
sometimes
he hasn't
not
really been able
next
to go
week,
to
but
many events,
the
if
week
any
after.
at all. I think this is his first offline event in pro competition.
So I think
So he's kind of looking
Ninja
for
Killer's
points quite
doing
late
the
in
same
season.
thing.
He
He's just
needs
gonna
as
go to
many
Evo,
as he can squeeze out
and
in these
when
last two
Evo,
demigod events.
you
So if he
know,
can get
I
a
know
good,
it's
like,
easier said
top
than
8
done, but
placement and then some,
that's the only way he's gonna
way
be
of
able to make
breathing
it
a
to
sigh
Final
of relief,
Combat.
really.
In terms of points,
Indeed.
he doesn't have any points. I was looking yesterday because he hasn't been competing a lot.
Though, yeah, and again,
He hasn't been competing. I don't know if the guy doesn't have enough sponsors,
Escape from your range.
but it's so crazy because the guy is really talented, man.
Oh, jeez. I love that we're
It's
sticking
so
out that hurt
crazy
box
to
here,
see
because the
how
moment you go for that back two, you're gonna get
he
caught right
started
into it.
Oh, and again,
talking,
the little
you know,
micro dash
talking-
double down one.
talking
Rewind
bad
so
about the
sick with it and
game,
going to a match point now.
and then
A
all of a sudden
3-0
he
over
stopped
BBG, I would
participating in
not have
tournaments,
guessed. But there's still time for BBG to
and
bring
now
this back.
we're not even sure if he's gonna be making it to,
Flawless.
if he's
Not
gonna
even
make
follow
it to
through.
Final Combat.
Oh, that was actually quite a nice confirm.
But
on
one
that
thing you can't
1-2.
deny is that the guy is
So
really
much 1-2
talented
from
and he has a
Rewind.
lot
It's
of
like the
potential.
only string he's using.
Right?
He's one of the best too, you know? Just like Sonicfox, Nicholas.
Okay, a full combo on
So-
the trade.
Yep.
That's homing rocket advantage for you.
Big Daddy G, man, I don't know. Big Daddy G's improvising right now.
Three.
But
Able
I
to
don't
rope
think
that
it's
down
working.
one, does open up high.
I don't think what he's doing is
Command
working.
grab launcher should
And
be
this
able to
gonna
finish
do
the
it.
job, but breaker comes in.
Oh my god, he just ran down from full screen. Wait, avoids? Yes. Very nice.
What the hell
Wait, what I
happened?
mean avoids, that was his own rocket. Never mind.
I didn't see what happened there, to be honest.
Steals it from Sector, completely takes away his moment. Mean. Why Smoke got to do him like that?
Smoke is my man, but I do not play
that's-
Sector.
Oh, the bowling call. The late call as
Oh.
well. So dirty.
Man, the
but
guy
didn't
fought
work
till
out.
the end, man.
Rewind
I
looking
love,
so
I like
strong.
that, man.
Yes. Really locked in
I
with
like
Reiko. I
that
think
spirit,
Reiko
man.
again at this point in the game.
I like
kind
his
of
spirit.
Stepped up in
He
terms
fought till the
of
end.
strength and viability. Has, as we said earlier, kind of faltered a little bit due to some of the shuriken changes, but now we've really found that solid foundation in terms of that grappler potential.
It's helped him a lot, honestly. It's like we were talking about before. I think it's not unusual for a character with a strong grab like focused in their game plan. I always feel bad saying grappler because they don't really do like
Yeah.
traditional grapplers in NetherRealm games, but a character who is defined by a strong grab. We'll
Right.
say that. They normally do have good projectiles, but I was thinking like Kotal Khan and MK11.
Yeah.
Kano knives, right? Like they usually do have strong projectiles, but Reiko's was like probably the best projectile in the game for a long time. And it was kind of weird, in my opinion, for a grappler to be doing that. And now, I feel like this is more what he should be doing.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
you look at a character like Reiko, he comes out, he does the gladiator thing, and then he throws stars. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
get in.
I'm definitely in
Do the
agreement because,
impaler.
like, so early on it was just that. Like, full screen Reiko, like, to consider that.
Day one Reiko
there was,
striker.
right, there was the conversation of, like, Reiko is a better zoner than what Sindel was. It's like, that doesn't seem like that should be the case.
Yeah.
So
It was definitely feels like a long time ago now, but
Yeah.
only just over a year. But moving into our next match, we are seeing Gur take to the stage, who we
Yes.
talked about briefly going into the match before.
Finally, man,
and
my
I've been a
boy
fanboy of him.
Gur,
I'm a big fan of him.
finally.
I think he's
Finally,
a great
man.
guy, lovely chap, one of the most wholesome guys you will meet. Like, if ever you've met him in person, it becomes impossible to root against him. And that
My
is
boy
no
Gur, bro,
exaggeration.
finally,
He's just
though.
such a lovely guy, but just uber dedicated to Gearus and all things Gearus. Has been in this game as well, and has just been training under a waterfall in this season of Pro Comp.
seriously.
Yeah, has been
Thank you
around
guys
and
for
has
the
been doing
17 likes.
ridiculously well.
There go my
consistent
boy Gur
results all
right
over the
there.
place. But perfect Shinny, no stranger to competition either, so this could definitely be a very competitive match. I don't think I've seen Shinny play this game in quite a while though.
Gur
I haven't
versus
Not too sure what character Shinny will play in this game.
perfect.
Shinny was a Cetrion player
perfect
in MK11,
Shinny.
I'm fairly sure, so I wonder who would kind of fit that. neutral
first time I
archetype.
see
Maybe an
this guy.
Ashura, perhaps?
It's the first time that I see this guy, man.
Could be that. Sindel would be interesting.
Perfect
since
Shinny.
he still mess around with that 4-1 range. But Ashura has been somebody that has kind of fallen off a little bit as well. We used to see good little spread of that character.
Yeah, for sure. It was. I think only these days you only really see Ashuras if they're like the specialists, right? You got like Young Monster rocking the Ashura Mavado. We have Makaran over in EU. Sorry, I blanked for a minute. Sorry, Makaran. I know your name. Don't worry. But still with the Serena and the Chameleon pairings. Gi Exceptional obviously won LCQ with Ashura last year.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, Melina. No, I have seen Shinny play this game. Yes, because it's Melina Lau. My bad. Braid fired for a moment. And Melina Lau, though, this is one of those teams that is just so reliable. It's like one of those day one pairings that still gets the job done. What it does is still useful. Low hat into overhead stuff.
Keep the opponent locked down for your pressure there, so you can still, you know, go back to your Burger Prey starter, try to mix in that overhead string. Explosive damage from Melina still such a factor. At least with this iteration of low hat, right? You're not going for those anti-air situations. Like, you have to get that hit first and foremost before you can have that low hat extend.
Yeah, I think players have gotten, because obviously that change was made such a long time ago. I feel like players have gotten quite good at playing around it now, where they see the low hat and they instinctively don't dedicate, because as long as you empty jump, you'll be all right. But I think it's a question of that change being made a long time ago, but also the fact that no one's really playing Lao cameo anymore, except like Melina players or Omni-Man.
Your
Lao
family
maybe might still be out there somewhere. So it's not the kind of matchup knowledge you have to stay up to date with.
Well, we got
But I guess
Gur.
we'll see.
This is
Gur with
perfect
this,
Shinny.
Gearus here. I've been a big fan of like the flash carry off the time stops.
Gur
that we've
is
seen
playing,
before
you already
off of
know,
Gur.
Gears. And Perfect Shinny is playing Melina.
Big combo start.
Damn, that
Little
hurt so
beauty
good.
beast
Oh
right
my
here.
god.
Well, we were saying before about the sheer amount of tournaments in Pro Comp that Gur has attended this season, and you have to remember, you can only get points from your top 2 combatant events and your top 2 demigods.
Okay, nice block
So just because he's
from
going to every
by
tournament
Perfect
doesn't mean
Shinny.
he's going to be building
You
up
know
all
what?
these
Gur
points
is
and be
going with the
absolutely fine.
pressure, man.
He has to because he's been to like enough events now, he has to outdo his existing
Okay.
placings
Exactly.
to benefit.
That was a really
points-wise from
convincing
them.
round right there.
But with how he's been playing this entire year, I would be very surprised if he didn't make finals.
Whoa.
Very
Nice.
well.
The overhead connected.
Love that the overhead, just avoiding the low hat entirely. Still getting the knockdown against Perfect Shinny. Nice.
Okay, reversal Kana from Perfect Shinny. Will he gonna be do something happen? Will he
back
gonna
in this
make?
corner
Will he
again.
gonna make something
Nice
happen
overhead
overhead?
again.
Now with the hat,
These low blocks here. So scared at the low hat.
great
maybe.
block by Gur.
Let's see what a low poke come from
Ooh.
Melina. We do get that corner swap finally.
Yo,
Oh, a little pickup.
breaker from Perfect
Quite
Shinny.
unusual you'll ever see that low
Punished
stop
by
string connect
Gur.
on a fully airborne opponent. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
What's the mix?
Just the one. It's delayed
Oh.
overhead.
That was probably the
Man.
least busy use of that I've ever
Perfect
seen.
Shinny
in
just
Store.
got jumped
I
there,
don't know
man.
if I've ever seen someone block a setup from that ever.
Perfect
I
Shinny,
think
my
I saw
boy, you
Burrito
got
Brains
jumped.
block one once.
It's just the panic around it. Just what are you possibly going to do? I'm going to hold on the block for dear
Okay.
life. Okay. Stay with your chest with
Nice.
the full time stop.
Okay, nice.
Good ender. Good lead so far for Gur.
So it escaped from Perfect
Nice
Shinny.
little back four here.
Delay,
And
but the
Perfect
delay
Shinny just
didn't
can't
really
seem to
do
figure out
anything
what's
because he
going
still
on
got caught
against
up.
Gur right now. Plenty of meter. No
Perfect
problem.
Shinny still
Reversal.
got caught up.
Managed to find a wake up down one that does connect.
Right.
Nice counter
Okay, doing
by
it off
Gert.
it. Oh no,
Oh,
no, and
what?
that still costs it. I think. I think
Another
that still counts
convincing
as
round,
using
man.
Fatal Blow.
Oh my gosh.
I think it does. I don't see like the effects on the life bar as if it's gone. I wonder if it has to be active. I guess we'll find out. Or not, maybe.
Nice
Keep
throw
an eye out
counter
if Shinny gets-
from
if
Perfect
Shinny
Shinny.
gets slow in this round.
Ooh,
Okay, there's
another
the
counter.
swing
Kun Lao
one.
with the assist. How much this is gonna be? That's 38%, 40%, 41%.
Easy 417.
That was
corner
impressive.
combo there. Take it to the skies. Nice delay stagger here off those down ones. but
Ooh.
Still Gur.
Okay,
finding it
breaker from Perfect Shinny.
open. Nice teleport out.
Oh, again, no. We saw Shinny try that in the first game, and it didn't work there either, unfortunately.
Uh-oh. And look, I love the fact that we had that recognition. If I overextend, Mataro's going to have my
Yeah,
back.
just stop doing that, dog.
The patience on
Big
Gert
dog, stop
does
doing that,
not
man.
get caught out by any of these.
Stop
sudden
doing that,
dual
big
rolls.
dog.
Oh, there it is again. Gert,
game
2-0 now. Has just been playing so calculated.
Yo,
You know, the fact that he's blocked every ball, like, means that he's been confident that he's not punishable to it, but is also constantly respecting it in neutral. And really does speak volumes. Yeah, and this is a big year for Gur. I think this really is the one to expect the biggest things from him, because he's just being so consistent.
all right, Gertz is leading 2-0 against Perfect Shinny.
To get that low block, though.
So
Now, question
what
is, will we have
Perfect
a-
Shinny is
yet
gonna do about
another
this
3-0
situation
on
that
our
he's
hands?
in right
Or
now?
will Shinny be able to maybe start some kind of comeback?
Surely. Surely not.
I don't know.
You would hope, because it has been 3-0
Let's see.
almost exclusively on stream, I think.
Oh, no. Not just on stream.
Oh, I
It's
yeah,
been
I
that
can see the
off
bracket.
stream.
Good lord.
Yo,
Oh,
I
even
told
that?
you, dog.
Wow,
Don't
so
do that.
Cool Roll hit the sand clone.
Big dog's
hits
not
the
listening,
clone,
man.
And then Geras recovered
Don't
before
be
she did.
hard-headed, bro.
So it was actually punishable on hit.
Be hard-headed.
I've never seen that interaction before.
Oh, my gosh. It is literally the entire
I know
bracket
the
is
guy can't
nothing
even
but
listen what I'm
3
saying. I'm
O's
just
on the winner's side alone.
messing around,
across
man.
both pools.
This is
You
the
know, we're
3
trying to hype up the little comment, the little reaction right here.
Early. We'll get an early night. Oh
Nice
my goodness,
block
the
from Perfect
relentless
Shinny.
pressure.
But for how long are you gonna
Oh,
block,
Wallace
bro?
in there.
How long
Oh
you
my
gonna
God,
be
he
able to
blocked-
stay blocking, bro?
Almost blocked it. Almost.
Blocked some of it, and then got hit
Yeah,
by
okay,
another
Gert on
really
set
important
point.
part. So many just layers upon layers to that. Because if you're looking to react, who do you look at? Do you look
Nice,
at him?
nice
Do you look at
punish.
the clone? Like,
Nice. Finally.
That's the thing of it.
Nice
'Cause
overhead.
You're still cross-eyed between the two different characters because both are very viable options to look at.
Okay, great counter.
All right, the rewind
Gert
here.
with the rewind.
Oh, that could have been whiff. Maybe expected the follow-up after that starter.
That's
Still
the first
safe here,
rewind of
good
the
tap.
set. So that means that's the first time that Gert has
Nice overhead.
really
That
been
does
in
still
some
trade
type
here.
of like critical situation.
Playing a bit of that catch-up game.
That's the first time he
Back
used the
four, not quite in range
the
here.
hourglass for the rewind.
We wait for Matar to rebuild
Okay,
before
now with
tail
the
shot.
setup.
Does get the clone again.
About to
Double
get jump
overhead.
right here.
Okay,
Nice,
we
nice,
saw
nice stuff.
complete blocks. Shinny
Oh,
manages to
man.
find it. Oh no!
Break it from
Garner
Perfect
comes for victory
Shinny.
here to qualify out
Teleport.
of this pool. Needs one more touch.
And
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll take it.
there it is.
yeah, 3-0, man.
My goodness. Well, congratulations
Good
to
stuff,
Gur
good stuff.
advancing on winner's side to tomorrow's competition here. And then Perfect Shinny still has a little bit of work to do on the loser side of things with also Rewind locking in their position as we saw earlier. We'll go
Okay.
back to the other side of things here, but I mean, wow. Dominant performance either way.
By no means is the job done. That's what
No.
we have to remember. You know, players, they may be qualifying for tomorrow, but
That
I'm
was
fairly sure
definitely
it's
true. That was
top
a dominant
96 is
performance right there.
So
By-
there's still
by
going to be
Gertz.
plenty of players, and top 8 is what's going to be the most important because that's where you get most of your points to the leaderboard, and it's where the prize money starts getting dished out. But yeah, for a lot of these players who have been traveling around, like, it's important for everyone, right?
Yes.
Because if you've been traveling around and haven't been doing so good, you need the points. If you
Yes.
haven't been able to travel and this is your first event, you hella need the points. And that's obviously, depending on what your plans are for the rest of the season. Because if you're doing Evo as well, then yeah, that's a whole other thing you've got to factor in.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, lots to think about. But time to think about it as we're going to go for a few minutes of ad break. So don't go anywhere, folks. You know how it is by now. We'll see you in a few minutes. Be right back after these ads.
That's what I'm talking about. More action just like this coming up after the break.
New Chipotle.
Sonicfox.
I don't know where it's like where's Waldo? Where is Sonicfox? I don't know. Oh, there's Sonicfox.
Oh, thank goodness. Sonicfox steps up to the stage here, trying to qualify out up against Garner for our next set of matches.
Damn, who would have thought Sonicfox was found playing Mortal Kombat? That's crazy.
Do they play Mortal Kombat?
I think so. Maybe like once before.
Wow.
I think maybe.
Wow.
Either way, though, the current reigning world champion for both Evo and Final Combat.
Rookie year, right? Rookie year? First time?
Yeah, debut year. But going into, again, another pool qualifying match where the return of the
I
Cyrax
think
Manifesto
they're going straight at it.
Garner with the Lee
No
May
button, check it out.
Bravado team.
I have been saying for a while folks need to play more Lee May. Don't leave it up to me to bring out Lee May more often. This character should see more light. She hurts.
And just got, you know, a nice few changes in the most recent patch.
Oh, a little bit too meaty on that sequence there. Wait a minute. There's ample opportunity here for Sonic to try to mount this comeback with 950 health on the side of Lee May. Certainly possible. There it is.
Oh, wow.
Took a step back to try to get the pickup too.
So, yeah, so this is I'm going to say it's a new setup for now, because I haven't seen anyone use this until now, but like this new setup that Sonicfox is going for. I do wonder if we'll ever see anyone get out of it. Because it looks
Good
like
round by Garner.
before, it was just grab every time against Enzim, and now that one just connected on hit.
Low. Oh my goodness! Nice shot. The lantern right back down.
A lot of players are playing Lee May right now.
A couple overextensions here from Garner on these meetings. Like Oki situation, not going to work in your benefit. You get a little too antsy. right.
I mean, in
again.
this pro competition, because
Oh, so disgusting. Because remember,
the
that's a
the
restand.
last two
So it
demigod
does
event,
force the opponent, like, they can't do a wake up, they can't delay timing, they can't do anything like that. Ooh, almost.
there
So
weren't
it
a
does
lot of
bring it back to
Lime players
destroy
on the
throw
last
in
two
complete essence.
demigod
I
event.
feel like right at the end, there's that small gap. I wonder if that is your
So-
time to neutral jump or
I wonder, yeah.
like try to go for reversal there.
I wonder if it's like a dynamic timing. Like, I wonder
Yeah.
if Fox could just do the bomb at a different time and change it
Oh.
completely.
That'd be tough. Yeah.
Lime Scorpion, man, don't get caught up.
It goes down 4.
Don't let her
Sonic
touch
takes it
because the
over to
damage
space.
is
There's the
insane.
flying knee.
Oh, again, the slide.
Yeah.
Oh, escape failed. That's going to be it.
Yeah, one round apiece.
Okay, a round returned. But a close round. We could definitely be 1-0 to Garner right now.
Nice reversal counter by
It is just
Garner.
this damage up it. I mean, look at
Gun
this.
with the damage. There you
349
go.
already.
Oh,
He
no.
dropped it.
Ender, no.
He
The
missed
worst
it.
kind of drop where you end up punishable. Unfortunate.
And that was the corner. That should have been able to connect after
You
that.
know what?
launcher.
Sonicfox said, you know what?
Okay, takes the breakability away.
Keep dropping, my boy. I'm capitalizing.
Away. Let's set it up again.
Nice stuff. Nice stuff.
Nice.
Yo.
There it is. Open up.
How do you
Man,
deal
if
with
you
that,
get
man?
hit by Madden Bow at any point, it's bomb.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
No stagger pressure. Doesn't need to overextend too much here because we're at 80 health only on Garner.
I mean, like, Garner started well, man.
There it is.
But he
Alright,
kind of let
reaction
Sonicfox
armor.
take control of the
Fox gonna take the
situation.
first game. Man, that setup is
He
so
kind of
cheap.
let Sonicfox take,
'Cause it's like,
took
yes,
control,
it's
take
expensive
control
to
of the
cost the whole
situation.
cameo bar, but
Yeah.
I mean, so
He's
so
playing
good.
really solid.
It's still gonna work out. And then if you actually want to spend the meter, you can just do EX ground net. It's like both enders that Fox is seemingly going for are like
I actually
airtight setups,
like this Lime, man.
which again, you're
Not even gonna lie.
is preset timing. You know,
Exactly.
the EX ground net. If you throw that mid bomb as early as possible, it's gonna meaty, guaranteed, and you know it. So you can have that confidence to know that is an option that's completely covered.
Oh,
And I think that's where the Madden
This is gonna
Bow
be
pairing
game
works.
2.
It gives you the grab combos of
this
forward
is
and back.
Garner
And it helps
and
you get the hit
Sonicfox.
once you've already got it to kind of, you know,
Let's go.
snowball into the next. It's just everything you want in an aggressive cameo you can get from Madden Bow.
Yeah, the way that Sonic is just waiting for you to make that decision. It's fascinating because
Ooh.
normal setups
Escape
like,
fell
you're
from
kind of interacting
Garner.
on top of like a setup like that, but
Look at you,
this
Garner.
time around,
You're
it's
in
just
trouble,
Sonic
my
waits
boy.
for you to make your mistake. Here we go. Quick drink.
Oh wow, yeah. Had time to
Oh,
build up a
it's
jump
33%.
and also end with the EX net. Oh, there's a
Ooh.
punish.
Yeah, Garner really trying to rack the brain for an answer on how to get through it.
And there's level 1 of the drink too.
Tossed.
Oh, tech the throw. Oh, I said toward escape.
Gosh. And like, what do you do at that point? Because you had the tech, otherwise you take the throw damage. I guess it is better to take the throw out of that sequence, but you're still getting bombed. So it's
That was
still
a really good
extension.
round right there by Sonicfox.
That's what I said.
Overhead.
Madden Bow, it's just the
Or
fact
did the
that
punish
she
with
covers
the overhead?
so many options for you. Yeah, I know we've all seen so much Cyrax.
Come on,
Arena,
Garner, man. You started
which is a
well,
strong
man.
team, obviously, because you can never break. But there's one thing about being able to never break, another
You
about
started
being
well,
able
man.
to
Keep
never
it up,
defend
man.
yourself. It's not that you literally can't. It's just it's so hard
Yeah.
to find the right.
Make
option
this
against Madden Bow.
interesting, man. Make this interesting, please.
Extension with the bottle toss.
Make it interesting. What the hell?
Oh, jeez. Pretty high up there, and we're still able to convert that? Okay,
No.
Sonic. A touch away. Dash
Oh.
cancel because of the bottle.
And that was
Shit.
built up almost immediately.
Mhm.
And the crazy thing is you
Zero.
only need one level of drink to do that.
Yeah.
So you can find any drink. Like, there are Cyrax combos that we've been seeing Sonic do where your opponent is stuck in a juggle for so long with the bombs, you actually have time to just grab a
The
drink.
real
do
team
whatever, put it
deathmatch
back.
is gonna start
And
tomorrow.
that's what you
man.
need.
The-
You
the
don't
team-
need the level 2 belly
the
flop. You don't
death
need the
set
level 3
are gonna start tomorrow,
feeling
man.
unwell.
All right.
It's
go.
like today is just like, you know, the warming up.
Jeez, we're just going to cycle right back at this combo sequence.
Nice.
With the Madame Bow setup. There's the armor through. Got it.
Okay, we finally see an answer out. And remember, that can be armor into launch as well if you're ready for it. So in the future, that could be quite a high damage escape
Yo.
option.
Oh. Took a quick sip, but you had all the bombs in the world to keep you safe.
Yeah, he's done. This guy's done for.
I love this
Look at
ender
this.
because that also guarantees you go into the next
Oh,
round with dribble.
Sonicfox on set point.
That was smart.
The timing on that, though, is insane to make sure
Yes,
you're
lad.
accurately tossing out the bomb in the right position to keep that juggle going.
Well,
I'm telling y'all, you need to try this out. If you have not, it's not the easiest thing to just consistently do at this level.
Okay, nice stuff from Garner right there.
Uh-oh, there's the check. And
Was
again,
able to
every
get
time
some-
you see that command dash,
He was able to
it's
cause
massive
some
plus frames
damage
on
right
block
there,
and full combos on hit.
but it was short-lived
Go.
because
Set up again.
Sonicfox is going
Good
crazy
blocks.
with his little
Survives the whole sequence. It got pushed out of that bomb, so
tricky team.
no extra safety net there for Sonic. Nice.
Nice stuff from Garner. Break it from Sonicfox.
Nice up for that break. Okay, Sonic down at quite the deficit here. Good duck. Jeez, and blocking out the Movado call.
Yo,
Garner
I
is
think
on the
we're
cusp
about
of
to
taking
see a
a round,
fatal
but
blow right
Sonic
there.
might deny that entirely here. I believe this is about to be our game.
Well, there is bar for EX. Do you... Does that work? It does!
well
It
done.
does!
Well done. Well done.
And that's now two
Well
ways
done.
out that Genner has been able to find.
Yo,
His
I was
armor
under
both
the
times
impression
or
that
what, but
Sonicfox
still.
was gonna
I think
use
it
his
helps 'cause
fatal
she's
blow,
got the
man.
armor that moves her really far forward, really quickly.
Right.
He didn't
So
use it.
normally, if you're relying on bombs or maybe even
Okay.
Madden Bow back there to
Oh,
armor break,
true,
if you
yeah.
move so far forward, I don't think it has time to work the same way.
Makes sense.
Ooh.
Jeez, Movado trying to come in for the grab.
Garner staying alive,
Work here. Nice block of the projectile.
refusing to go down without a fight.
Alright, does get the goose set up for corner.
But you know what, Sonicfox be like one way or the other, you going down, boy. You going down, my boy.
She stopped short, just sent
One
another
way
low
or
bomb.
the other.
I can't believe that had enough hit advantage to still pick up from it too.
Yeah, that was 32% in damage.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Tried to
Marumbo
manually
did
get the
not
juggle.
connect.
I
Back
guess it was only
escape
half the
from
bar at least.
Sonicfox.
Alright, bomb, keep you locked in, not ducking. Maybe we want to challenge with another goo ball. Uh-oh, the bow? Nice!
Oh,
Maintains
underneath.
low!
Yo,
Oh, wow, that's enough. That's a game on the board. Hang on a
good
minute.
stuff, man.
We
Good
have to
stuff.
remember the most recent Pro Comp event, Gamescom. Well,
Good
I say
stuff.
most recent Demigod event at the very least, Gamescom Latam. Sonicfox did not make top 8. Now, I'm not going to see this one win and immediately be like, okay, upset time.
Figured it
But
out.
it has happened. No, it has happened. And Garner
Nice.
is playing with no fear.
At 33%.
Playing with respect, but is not being like frozen up by the setups. And that's another hit this round. Hang on a second. This momentum has completely shifted.
Yo, that
Does
was like a
connect with the uppercut
like
here
a
at the
mental
end.
boost right there.
Chipped away, 86 health.
Uh-oh.
Like a spirit boost right there. But you know what? Sonicfox says, I'm
So,
sitting in the fight.
Still a tall order for
Don't
Sonic.
count me out yet.
Run this back.
Spending the
Do
resources.
not count me
but
out
please,
already.
This doesn't kill. You'll need one more reset.
Yeah. He might use his fatal blow right now. He might use it.
Okay.
Because even if he used it, he wouldn't do a lot of
Pushing
damage.
Through the sandwich
That
sequence.
was
Good
smart
defense
not
from
using
Jenner,
it.
who has figured out how to at
Now.
least survive the sandwich sequence.
Yo!
Unfortunately, goes down this round.
What a comeback, man. That was insane.
I do love this adjustment, though, from Garner.
Yeah.
Because I feel like when you are in the face of this kind of, like, I guess,
Yo.
like, new team with this new tech, it's so
Right.
easy to just
Good
freeze up
stuff
and be
right there. That
overwhelmed
was
by it.
46%.
But Garner just has no fear. And I think that's how you have to play. You have to play with
Sonicfox
confidence
on
against
set
a team
point.
like this. Or a
Will
character
it
like
be able to
Cyrus in
close
general.
this out?
Because if there are things you can do to avoid setups, or maybe even punish her for going for them, and you
Right.
don't, you know, as the Cyrax player, you feel
Okay.
like you're
Going
going
with the
to get away
punish
with so
counter.
much.
Marambo. Le mete un botellazo al
Launch
tipo ese.
here. Sonic trying to at least tie it up in health.
A dejarlo mareado.
Problem is, though, is what does it lead to?
Oh
no,
my
no, the
goodness.
bottle hit Movado. Damn.
And
Get
Garner
outta
was
And even
Garner's
tried to
like,
go
what
for
the hell?
mine setup there. All right, another goose set up again.
You can even see the bomb residue on the on the ground.
Fights
Look at
away
this,
from the
man.
bomb explosion. Buys
no.
enough
That's
time to have
insane,
it explode
man.
behind you, but this throw combo.
The bomb's
this should do.
residue are right there. Look at this.
This does scale a bit, but I don't think it's going to scale enough to matter.
Piece of-
Nope, not
yeah.
at all. Yeah, that's going to be like 300.
Good stuff, man. Good
low
stuff. At
end,
least the
maybe
guy put a game
mid
on the board, man.
at most, but still good damage for that, 100%. And And that's going to be through
GG
no
from both
humongous
players.
surprise. Sonicfox is through on the winner's side for tomorrow, but we will also be seeing the return of Garner as well, who hey, took a game off Sonicfox from rounds 2. That definitely could have been a different result, but not today.
First one to take a game on this bracket outside of the 3-0 streak, so
that's true.
Things have changed up a little bit here, at least on the winner's side, folks. If you're following along at home, there are some changes out on the loser's side, of course, in terms of scoring, and it looks like it's going to be Bandinoz coming up against No Green.
Okay,
so
this
No
is
Green
cool.
did advance.
Yeah, the return of
Bandino
Bandino well,
against who?
who we saw earlier on, bringing that Rain out once more, which always happy to see. You know, Rain is a character in this game who I think is so sick, but we just never really get to see him all too often. I mean, how many Rain players are even left still playing him? You've got Subby in UK, Bandino's obviously, Ketchup still plays Rain, I know, but
oh no, Aqua pulls out Rain a little bit.
Brazil, the best in Mortal Kombat,
Shout
definitely.
Sorry you couldn't be here, but I hope your move and everything.
Oh, Jared, are you still there, bro?
Because good lord, it's moving house. Really stressful. And I can't imagine
Trash
what's like in
game.
the US where you have to drive however far away or get everything flown or however it works here. Because in the UK, you just whack everything.
Oscar Padilla, you still there, my brother?
That's sick. Yeah, here it's
You're welcome, man.
quite a dance,
You're
that's for
welcome, man.
sure.
Thanks for stopping by the way. Thanks for stopping by.
First time house owner by
Got 45 people watching. Thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate you all.
Hopefully everything's going well here for Aqua, of course. That's
and I hope you all doing incredibly well, man. I really do.
Through, of course.
Hey, shouts to all of the you know, at-home community tournament series that we've got here in the MK community, right? You know, Rips Arena, Coliseum, Champion of the Realms, Shiro TV stuff. Like
Man, I hope to see more. I hope to see Molly made players.
And you're doing the good work. So thank you.
And Sub-Zero players and those.
I believe Rips is doing a
in this pro tournament, man. I need to see more of them, man.
As well. So thank you so much for the continued support.
Hi to all of our restreamers.
I won't even say like Scorpion because we got MK Javier, the best Scorpion.
Thank you very much for spending your day
the best
with us.
Scorpion pro player.
This is the final
but
match of the final
we have
pool
like
today
we have
on
Sub-Zero.
It is not the end of Mortal Kombat at Combo Breaker.
Sikandar, but the guy doesn't go to every tournament.
Happens.
He's one of the most solid Sub-Zero out there,
I believe it will be the
but he doesn't go to every tournament.
Twitch.
So
but
I definitely wish to see more Sub-Zero, Molly May.
On the other side of the hall, the big main stage, that's where MKX top 8 is going to be. I don't know exactly who's in the top 8 because I've been commentating while it's been happening. All I know is Rewind is in it.
I do not know this guy.
Ketchup is in it. Too Easy is in it. I'm assuming Star Charger is in it. But yeah, it's definitely going to be one to watch because not only is this the 10-year mark of Combo Breaker, it is the 10-year mark of
So
MK
if he's a Shao player, man, if he's a Shao player,
that's triple 10.
I hope Bandino doesn't take him lightly, man.
MK10, the 10-year anniversary.
For Shao.
Indeed.
10-0 on the screen. All right.
It's not easy. It's not often to see like a trash Shao player, man.
Combo Breaker and Combo Breaker related.
They're usually good player,
I've
man.
been to every single Combo Breaker.
Oh, really?
Thus far. Yes.
That's phenomenal.
That was.
We got Dyloch. We got Bossman.
I could just easily drive.
No, Bossman is Havoc. What the hell am I saying, though? Bossman is Havoc. But Dyloch definitely is a Shao player. We used to have VGY. VGY doesn't play Shao anymore. I don't know why.
Like, damn, I can't believe it's been a year. And then it's over. And then I have to wait another year again. Right, so No Green versus Bandinos. Again, this is a pool final. So win this, you're through to round 2 winner side. If you lose, you're still through.
Jared, are you still there?
So
I want to ask you something. If you're still there, bro.
All right, full screen bound here. Let's see how No Green navigates this space against Bandinos. Does it pretty handily, actually. All right, nice jab. Caught the pre-jump. Able to fully extend. Nice. Oh, miss.
Unfortunate. Rare footage to see Bandinos miss that. I do notice he delays the jet quite a lot when he goes for it, so I wonder if he maybe just did it too early.
Oh, jeez. Come on and slam. Still get the knockdown. Nice. Stand 2. Still challenging with that down 1. It's scary at that position because, boy, does it hurt in that corner against General Shao. Tries to get another launch back 2 again. There it is. Got the knee. Nothing to follow through after, though.
Again, so many fake calls out. Because again, you only have to respect the ambush tremor when the cameo meter is full. But I think some players can get kind of psyched out by it, where you see Tremor come out and you would just assume, oh, they wouldn't call Tremor if they didn't have him.
Right.
But, you know, there might be like a second or two short. All the respect, never mind.
That's exactly what I was saying, man.
With the duck
Do
there to
not
follow
take
through.
those shower players,
Nice.
these
Left
shower
zone,
players
a little bit of a ground bounce.
lightly, man.
Oh, wow.
Do not
good
take
pickup.
them lightly.
That hurts.
See what's happening right now?
Wait a minute.
Bandino is in
Oh,
trouble
trying to
right
sneak
now,
in the
man.
throw, but we're already taking to the
Well, you
skies
know
as
what?
Bandino.
It's just
Drop
game
it
1.
This time.
Flush him down. What you got?
We can't be
Ooh,
jumping
the
into
duck.
conclusion
Remember,
yet,
so
but
here's a high. You can duck underneath. Oh, didn't get the geyser this time, though. Oh, wow, okay. That doesn't hit grounded opponents. But again, Bandino's probably expecting the true safety.
Let's get a little bit of the crush there. Nice slow. The
Ooh,
armor
dash up
through. So
grab.
they'll continue, yeah.
like I said, we can't be
Bit of a
jumping into
grab.
conclusion,
Throw
but
combo. What's going to happen this time?
it's definitely obvious that
Janet, media breaker here. No
this
green.
guy's not making things
On a
easy for
touch
Bandino.
Away from victory, but
Yo!
will not succeed here. Unfortunately, the cameo.
He
not
had
being
the
there to finish
cameo
off that
out.
Throw damage.
Not quite.
That would have been it for Bandino right there. If the guy
definitely
didn't
feel
have
like
the
Bandino's
cameo
is
out.
being a bit more reserved when throwing out things
But
like
good
the
stuff,
back
man. That's a
threes or
good
full
set
throws
right
that
there.
we'd normally see. You just have to be so careful whipping anything at all in front of Shao, because as long as he's got that standing two or anything of the sort, you just have to be so scared.
Okay. Nice block.
Okay, nice delay pressure. Good break.
No green.
Get a little bit of distance. Geez, that stand to it to launch the back two. All right, there we go. Such a crush and still Tremor to
Yo.
support right behind it.
Yo. Yo,
One
this guy ain't
round
playing
pound
around.
here. Nice down one. You're just trying to
The guy
find
is
a way
gaming,
out of
dog.
an uphill battle outside of this corner here.
Okay, but we do find the grab.
Nice.
Now, do you
Nice
cash
grab.
out on damage or do you cut it short for the Geyser? You know, oh wow, okay, no, got hit. Oh,
Okay.
turns into fatal blow.
I would have done the
Yeah, I
same
respect
thing.
this, 'cause it's going to give you Janet
would've
back.
done the
It
same
also
thing
gets
right
a
there.
massive chunk of damage. And considering, you know, looking for the
That's
Geyser off the
32,
throw,
let me
you
see.
need to start something significant to
36,
make this kind of comeback, and
39,
that right there is
42.
significant.
That's a
Oh no!
Yeah,
But
Bandino is
instantly
in
caught
trouble.
no green with the
He's gonna
swift
do it.
whiff punish.
Bring your vine
And
over
that is
here.
going to be
and
enough.
this is it.
That was a clean
All right.
and brave.
Game 1 is
like,
going to
micro
no
dash
green.
stand
No
two.
green scheme.
insanely brave stand too. I wouldn't have expected it either. Like, after you've taken so much damage after the fatal blow, you would think that I've earned the respect.
Nah,
Right? Like,
I
now
said it
even
from the
we're about
beginning,
to go
but you know
reset to
what?
neutral, no green, just completely
I'm not
covering
going to
that
sit here
immediately.
on the morning quarterback it.
That's a game 1 lead now, though.
So
Looking
let's
solid.
see what's going to happen, man.
Man, Shao is so sick in this game.
But I did say
Ooh,
it,
did we
man.
actually see a change?
Look.
So, okay, Bandino's has been
Bandino,
playing
no,
noticeably
that wasn't a
different.
good
I wonder if he
matchup,
doesn't
man.
like the matchup, because we are seeing a potential change here.
Bandino doesn't want to get
No,
sent
that
to the
hesitation.
loser bracket tomorrow, man.
Yeah,
For round
considered
2.
it, but decided not to in the
Because,
end.
you know, being in the loser bracket is another ball game, man.
More Ghostface out there, really.
It's
Like,
another
it's
ball
still
game.
a pretty
If you
solid
make
game
it
here.
and
just
you're in
a
the winner
true
side,
restand,
it's-
overhead low,
it's
grab,
easier,
like
you know?
three-way
But
launch
when
mix
you
the
get sent to
character.
the loser bracket,
But,
it's another ball game.
yeah, I
So
know
all
Faisal
these
has made
all
it into
these
winners,
shots trying to
day
make
two,
it
and was apparently using
out of
those
life,
shots.
so
Oh, okay.
So there's definitely been some.
you don't want to
off-stream.
get caught up in the middle of. You don't want to get caught up with these guys and the loser bracket.
We're trying to get a little bit
So
of a push
Bandino
away
got to
here.
do what he's got to
Lava
do
plume.
to turn
Nice little
things
duck
around
there
here.
with the Janet punch. I mean, still no.
Oh,
green.
he did a switch.
Relentless.
I
Nice
thought he
love
did.
block here. Bandino's
What
with
the
a
hell?
Massive opening because of it.
But he was thinking about it. He was thinking about it for sure because he wasn't.
Oh, counter hit standing two again.
The selection
It
screen,
always
he,
comes
he
back to
had
that one thing.
Ghostface
Oh, no,
selected
drop hands.
for a second.
Cancel again. Nice low.
Okay.
Still trying to build up so
Okay.
much meter. Big jump. Nice challenge again. I don't think we spent fatal. I think we tried
Okay,
to carry this
Bandino
from
has
corner.
his breaker.
Bandino's has been. Oh, that didn't catch. That didn't catch. Forces the break.
Oh my god. That could have been a big jump
Ooh.
opportunity there.
That would have been the
Yo.
ultimate, like.
I'm loving what I'm seeing
stopping
right now. I'm
jump
not
at the
even gonna
worst
lie,
possible
dog.
moment for Bandino's.
I love what
Say
I'm seeing
Bandino's
right
did
now.
look like it was a bit of a scramble to find the last little bit of damage in that first round. So
Yeah.
most likely breathing a sigh of relief after finally managing to secure it.
It's looking great right now. Almost at 50-plus lead. It is backing off here, but still giving chase to Snow Green. Break here. Nice challenge with the down one. Because we're armored up, nothing to launch here, so we try to keep these grounded.
Actually, I wonder if that standing 2 can like break the armor on that
Okay.
armor.
Bandino's doing a good
Or
job
maybe he just ran out, but either way.
with
Fatal
the
blow
block right
confirmed
there.
is Good. That's going to do a decent chunk, to be honest.
But they'll go Tremor with the
Again,
blunt
these
force
fatal blow
trauma.
animations are pretty long, so
Yeah.
normally you're going to end up with at least like, you know, half a cameo back most of the
I was
time.
43%.
Full cameo here. On the side of No Green for that one.
Yo, Bandino has no breaker. Yo,
Oh no. Throw.
this guy had
Final
no
touch
meter.
game on either side. Wait a minute.
That's gonna-
Full throw combo. Good luck.
Uh-oh.
Yo, that was nice.
That's low-key one of the
That
scariest.
was
I'd say
nice,
low-key.
man. That
That's-
was
it's probably
nice.
pretty
Good
obvious,
stuff,
but
man.
One of the scariest things about the range Janet team. The fact that that throw overhead
going
mix-up
straight at it.
gives him a full
It's
combo.
1-1.
Janet is so crazy.
One game apiece. So
Just gonna stand here.
Will
This
take the
Whirlpool.
lead. I don't know.
Oh, wow. Got clipped.
Who will take the lead?
Oh, full stopper here with the Janet.
Yeah, Bandino's
That was
like
so,
he
so good of an
he's-
idea, though. Just raw Janet up.
he
on-
woke
no.
up, man.
A reset? Okay, we take those.
Bandino is like, what the hell?
Bandino's
This
looking
guy's
good so far.
challenging me.
Look at how many of these charge
I'ma
cancels
show
that
you
we're
what I'm
getting
about
here.
to do to you,
Bandinoz with
man.
the breaker.
I'm gonna show you what I'm capable of doing
I'd
to
say
you,
he's
bro.
saving it for the rainy day moment.
No kidding. That rainy day might be now.
Nice stuff from No
Oh,
Green.
does a full extent. There we go, launcher.
Break it from Bandino.
I don't know. I mean, about even in terms of resources there at that point, but the breaker could have come out like a little bit earlier, right at the 50% mark. Probably would have been more ideal.
Yeah, maybe.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
There's a hit.
Round one
Pretty
is going to
competitive
No
set here.
Green.
No Green is not messing
No
around.
Green's
Wants
keen.
that winner's spot.
This guy must be a
Just looking at
trump.
some of the players who are already in losers bracket. Like, you do not want to be going down there to join them.
No.
Not at the end of day one, anyway.
Right, there we go.
Nice reversal punish for No Green.
Out. God, no whip punish though. Does get the second hit. So much caution given to Bandinos here. We are losing ground against No Green. I think that's what happened even in the last round. When we waited so long to break, you were already at that point stuck in the corner with no room to run away. Mid-stream,
Bandino
you
kind of
just
slow
stop
his
trying to
roll
break.
right there. I don't know why.
Oh, big punish, though.
He was being very offensive, man. All of a sudden, he start. I mean, you know, there's that in the game, you know. You gotta know when to kind of like
Okay, nice snipe
Oh,
here.
push
huge
forward,
jump in.
and you gotta
In fact,
know
No
when you
Green's
gotta.
come close,
back
but not
up,
quite
man.
close enough on a
Simple
few
as
of those
that.
big jump ins, but finally,
So
we
I'm
see
not
a
gonna use
crucial
that
one
against the
connect.
guy like a negative
Oh,
thing.
again.
No.
Nice stuff.
Oh,
Same
nice.
situation.
okay, did get the reset. Okay. That looked a little wonky there.
I'm sorry.
Oh, instant confirming to fatal
Did that
blow.
connect? Wow.
God, honestly, if it was anyone else, I would assume this would kill, but that's
I think this is gonna do it. No, he's not
think
gonna
you
do
might
it.
be
That's not
alive.
gonna be
You're gonna
enough.
be okay.
This guy's still alive,
wow.
man.
By a significant amount.
There it is. Does block that. Oh, missed
Yo.
the anti-air. Oh, right through the tremor. Actually saved No Green a little bit there.
Yo.
No Green has picked his moment to go for those perfect jumps so well. Because it's not like he's just running in and just jumping. It's like you specifically.
Will we see a
looking
character
for
switch?
whether
I
it's
think so.
The charged Geyser, whether
I
it's,
think so.
oh,
Or a cameo switch. I don't know.
Always looking for the right moment, and it helps when you
One
got
of
like,
them
a
too.
jump normal like Shao's, but you still got to time it right.
Yeah.
He's looking good.
Okay.
Maybe take the win over Bandino's the looks of things, but time will tell. An uncharacteristic not 3-0.
Yo. Hey,
We have to go the distance for the
this
final
guy
2
No
sets.
Green is on
Absolutely.
business, bro.
All right.
Guy
Patience
facial
on the approach
expression
here.
says it all.
Nice, down one. Oh, jeez,
Okay.
gonna get the interrupt here.
Now
trying to-
Bandino has an
with
opportunity
an
right
overhead
here
is
to
No
send
Green,
this
not
to a
gonna
game
work.
fight. If he doesn't, No Green will gladly take it.
All right, now we got that corner position with a massive resource lead here. Both in health and in meter for Bandinos. Just waits for No Green to try to
Okay,
commit to
let go of
at
me.
least
Say
that mid-range
Bandino.
approach. Here it is.
Big punish.
Ooh, now with the whip
Oh, that does
punish.
so much damage. The EX launch.
You know what? I think we
Two.
might go
Oh,
to
no.
a game
Didn't he
5.
full charge?
Oh!
Yo, why would he use it?
Damn, I guess Bandino's let go too early. I wonder if full charge it was going to whiff, so he decided to just let it
Why
go
No
early to
Green
make
would,
sure.
would waste his fatal blow right there, man? That's insane. Hey, the guy must be confident,
One
man.
here, good little flawless.
Yeah, man. Now you
Covering
wasted your
all
fatal blow.
routes, whether it be
You
grounded,
fatal
whether
blow
it's
less,
aerial
bro.
approach, we're still going to keep it that full
The
speed.
guy's fatal
Bandino's
fatal
all too
blow
comfortable
less.
with it.
Well, all he needed was a little bit
Alright.
of chip or maybe slightly more. So
Right.
he didn't have to do anything massively committal. So this guy's there in Janet to cover.
Bandino's
sense.
trying to push that to a game 5.
Jeez.
I confirm again, no green, fighting back. They're still up in the set.
Nice. That's 38% in damage. Delay wake up by Bandino.
Slam again.
But you know what? The axe was still
overhead
on the
there.
ground to do the job.
One last-ditch effort to break to at least survive for another round. If no green can try to close this out. The interrupts. In a very scary spot, of course. That's Santu going to be quick to interrupt against Bandinos
Okay,
for a round
no
apiece.
green on set point.
Okay, I mean, this could be maybe match
You know,
point.
from the beginning, I
don't know,
said
feel
it. I
like
said,
we do
man,
have a game 5 on our
you know,
hands,
whenever
unless
you
no
see
green stops that
those,
immediately.
those,
We'll see. With
these
no room to run away
Shaw
here,
main,
this is the
though,
perfect
do
spot
not
for no
take
green
them
to try to
lightly,
take this
man.
whole thing.
It's rarely
Just
you
got
see
thrown
a
once.
a
Nice
main
out the
Shaw
match.
who sucks like the game, dog. They usually good, dog.
So jump to fake out on the tremor.
Shaw players, man, are usually good, man.
Backing off this time, not going to get caught low.
That doesn't mean
Well,
that he's
Johnny
gonna
be
win
gone
the
for a
set,
little
but I'm
while,
just saying.
So doesn't have to respect it too long. We see a throw combo, probably Geyser N. Yeah, it's the first time I've seen that Geyser blocked from the throw for a while.
Right.
Well, ma puede lutarle, ¿verdad?
Immediate breaker.
Ma puede lutarle, fue.
Stay away from me. Ultimately, I've gained this mid
Oh,
screen.
oh.
Shao is no longer allowed near range for the rest of this match. Hopefully, for Bandinos.
Yo. Things are not looking good for Bandino at all, man.
Stand one. Try to get a few pokes.
Don't get hit, Bandino.
Nice
Oh,
up
Huge. Is that enough?
Quite, but we do have
this
armor
guy
not
with
to
the
get
crystal
launch
armor
here.
right there, that was
Throw
smart.
will finish
And
the job,
Bandino-
and that is 3-1 no greed advancing. Winner's
Bandino
side
going to the
of
loser
top
bracket.
96.
That was well played as well. That was just solid play all around. Just
I
surgical
said it,
use
man.
of
I
standing
said it
too.
from the beginning.
that-
Just absolutely nailing it every time.
Do not take
Just
this
the-
Shaw
the
player
dance
lightly,
between those
dog.
two for the entire neutral and just understanding the full
Do not
respect that no green really demanded throughout it, right?
underestimate
Because
them, man.
Bandino's constantly on that retreat, at least trying to keep that distance game going to
GG
play
from
the
both
set like we've
players,
seen
man.
throughout this entire bracket from Bandinos around that whirlpool play. But
Man, I'm surprised
no green
Bandino didn't go
picked
for a character
very
switch, man.
specific moments to go for armored knee.
I
to
thought
go
they
for
would do
those
that.
stand pokes with the stand two. So excellent play for no green to advance on winner's side here today.
Absolutely. But for today, at least for Mortal Kombat 1, that is going to be where things end. But don't worry, on
Ooh.
this stream, Rivals of Aether 2 pool play is
Thank
going
God,
to
man. I
follow
got 3
very
hours
soon,
and a half
so
of the
stay tuned
stream.
here for that. But if you want to see more Mortal Kombat, head on over
I
to
was at
Team
work
Spooky
when the
Twitch,
whole thing
where the
started, so-
MK&X 10-year anniversary tournament here at Combo
Okay,
Breaker.
I think
The
we
top
might
eight
we might be
begins
going with the
2 minutes from now. So I've
Ooh,
basically
2
got
minutes
to
from
the
now.
side of the arena and
All right,
get set up for
I'll
that.
go with
But
the
I hope to
MKX.
see you there as well. But a pleasure, Zero.
Absolute pleasure. Thank you
you very
so
much.
All right, till next time, everybody. Stay happy, stay healthy. Later days.
You better get right.
All right.
Because when we come back,
Well,
more
guys,
combo breaker
with
action
that
coming
being
right at
said,
you. Don't
this is
go
where
nowhere.
we're gonna put an end to it.
This is
Uh,
the best
if you-
Chipotle order.
If you want to watch the stream, it's on Twitch. All right, it's on Twitch, and you gotta go with Juicy Game Night. Yeah, Juicy Game Night. So that's about it. I'm gonna say it again. Juicy Game Night. It's on Twitch. Go show him some love or whatever. And with that being said, guys, tomorrow you're gonna be here for round 2, God willing. Top 24, top 12, until the end. You all have a good night, man. Stay safe out there. Have a great Friday night. Bye.